The Kitsune fruit is one of the rarest abilities in all of Bloxers, but I've always wondered if it's really as good as they say. So today, I'm going to be unlocking and fully mastering out this fruit, as well as learn the best combo possible to find out if it's really worth the hype.
Now, obviously, first things first, we have to obtain the Kitsune fruit, and, well, I tried doing 100 spins for it in the video before this, and I couldn't get it, so we're going to have to buy it. All right, let's go see how expensive this thing is. Whoo-wee, bro, 4,000 Robux? That is insane. That's $40. Bloxers, what are you thinking? What are you thinking, bro? That's like 500 more Robux than Leopard. Leopard was like 3,500. Scratch that. Actually, Leopard is actually 3,000, so this is 1,000 more than Leopard. Ooh, that's crazy. That is crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and buy this thing, bro. This is gonna hurt the bank. I do have the Robux loaded up on the account, though, for this specific occasion. And there we go. Permanent fruit activated. Oh, wait. Yo, the moment I activated it, I have a tail. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Y'all boys, check this out. Check this out. Yo, why is it jiggling like that? Y'all see that? Ooh, that's kind of weird. Okay, so if we look at the moves, we have a Cursed Enchantment, Tales of Burning Agony, Foxfire Disruption, Transformation, and Wild Assault. So we have quite a bit of moves to unlock, but I have set a challenge. We can only unlock moves through fighting bosses. And seeing as we have 300 mastered to gain, this might take a minute. Let's go ahead and go to the first boss, though. They're saying in chat, bro's a furry. All right, bro. All right, bro. Let's see, is that boss here? Of course he's not. Of course I gotta spend more Robux to respawn the bosses. All right, respawn bosses. Stone, come on, show your face, my boy. So we have a tail meter right now, which is slowly rising, and I'm pretty sure each time it goes to full bar, we gain one more tail. Let's see what happens when I use this move. Cursed Enchantment. Ooh, okay, he's holding it up like that. Nice little blue flames. Boom. Didn't do any damage. Oh, wait, you're not going to be able to use that right away. It's like a delayed effect. That's very interesting, bro. Kind of like that, though, too. Look at this. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's actually going to be really nice to do, like, damage over time. I like how that looks. The range of that's kind of good, too. Wait, oh, we went to 2 tails, and now I'm, like, crawling on the floor like I'm Naruto for real. Look at my dashes now, too. They changed. Okay, that's fire. That's fire. My tails meter slowly going up. I think when I go to 3 tails, that means I can transform, but obviously we don't have the move. Okay, a Cursed Enchantment. Boom. I ain't gonna lie, this first move does not deal that much damage, so we're going to rely on God Human for now. I do love these dashes, though, brother. I'm a fan of these dashes. This is heat. Wait, oh, I have M1s. Yo, I didn't even know I had M1s in base form, bro. That's crazy. Okay, hold on. So I can just bully this boy for real. What are these orbs floating around me? Is that because I went to 3 tails? Oh, nah, bro. Nah, Kitsune is going to be a problem, bro. Look at this. M1s in base form is crazy. Let me hit him with that. Boom. Let's hit him with these M1s. That's crazy. Okay, we've just hit our maximum of 3 tails. And with that, Stone has been taken down. And we get 122 mastery total. We've already unlocked our next 2 abilities. Let's go ahead and check those abilities out, bro. We have Tales of Burning Agony. All right, boom. Oh, that's the zigzag ability. I wasn't even aiming it close to him when it hit him. That does have a long cooldown, though, so that's very interesting. Let's check that thing out again. Tales of Burning Agony. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that hits multiple people. Nah, Winter on all 4s is crazy. Bro, what are you talking about? Get your mind out the gutter, bro. Third move, we have Foxfire Disruption. Oh, Tailed Beast Bomb. Yo. Okay, let's check that thing out. Damn. Okay. I like this. The visual effects are kind of wild. That's so cold. I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Cheater said, yo, Winter, aren't you forgetting something? What is bro yapping about? He said, remember? Bro, why are you talking in riddles? Tell me. Oh, I know what he's talking about now. I told him when the update released, I would gift him a permanent Kitsune. You know what, bro? I got you. Let's master this out together. Another $50 with the Robux down the drain. Now let's go ahead and gift him Kitsune. 6 socks sick. There you go, bro. There you go. Hopefully you enjoy your permanent Kitsune. Let's go ahead and master this out together. He said, no way, bro. I told you I'd gift it to you, bro. I'm a man of my word. He said you actually went through with it, bro. Why are you surprised, bro? That kind of hurt my feelings. I ain't gonna lie. All right, though. Let's go ahead and fight the next boss. Wait, did y'all see that? Oh, I'm doing like front flips, bro. That's fire. I'm doing like front flips. Sheesh. Nah, bro. I'm like a gymnastic for real. Teleport to next boss. Bro, he teleported me to Floating Turtle. We're supposed to go to Boa. All right, you know what? Luckily, we have portals. All right, Boa. You about to get packed up, Boa. You about to get packed up. Foxfire Disruption. Boom. Tail Beast Bomb. Oh, my gosh, bro. Oh, my gosh. Can I just straight up cheese her through the wall? That's crazy, okay? Boom, 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 boom. Hit her with these. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my god, bro. You know what, bro? I may go fruit made after this. Bro. Forget being skilled, bro. Spamming with Kitsune is crazy. Let's hit it with these. Hit it with some god human moves, because why not? Hit it with some M1s. God, bro, these M1s are crazy. All right, slam her down. Boom. Tail Beast Bomb. Oh my god, bro. This fruit is so destructive. Like, I'm having way too much fun with this, and I'm not even capping. Like, I'm genuinely having so much fun with this. Boom, 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 boom. Tails of Burning Agony. Tail Beast Bomb. And boom. Yo, I got my boy Shiru with me. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Kitsune brothers. We are now at 155 mastery, by the way. Let's go ahead and fight these turtle bosses. They said, let's go to Jack in the chat. All right, bet. That boy Jack about to get packed up. Mammoth user versus Kitsune user. Who gonna win? Let's find out. Tail Beast. Bomb. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is such a destructive fruit, bro. Brother, come here. Come here, brother. Kitsune brother, come here. Spam him to death. Spam him to death. Make him cry for help. Make him cry for... Okay, this is kind of crazy. That's kind of weird. I ain't gonna lie. Why did I even say that? All right, got human moves. Boom, boom. Tail beast bomb. Oh my gosh, bro. This is crazy. Bro can't even fight back for real. All right, you know what, bro? Trying to hit me while I'm in combat? Hold on, bro. Who you think you hitting? Who you think you hitting? Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Tail beast bomb. Hold on. Let's finish him off right here. Boom. M1. Sheesh. I finished him off with the M1. That's crazy, bro. I completely just ignored the boss just to start packing up this dude just because he hit me. Is Kitsune worth it? 100%. This is insane. This is like crazy fun. We're at 175 mastery though. We get our next ability at 200 mastery, and I know just the boss we could fight next. There's a certain beautiful pirate awaiting to be packed up by me. Yes. Wait, is he even here? Oh, there he is right there. Yo. Come on, Shira. Let's pack him up. Let me charge my tail beast bomb. Hold him still. No. Bro, you didn't hold him still. You made me miss. All right. Nah, Kitsune is way too fun. This is insane. I don't even know what's happening. Boom. Okay, let's get him there. Foxfire Disruption. I'm so excited to get to try this thing out in PvP. After I unlock all these abilities, I feel like it's going to be crazy. Bro's about to transform to his second phase. Any moment now. There we go. He's just entered second phase, although I can't really see anything, so I could barely even tell. Hold him there, Shira. Hold him there. Let me hit him with this tail beast bomb. Boom. Got him. Yes, sir. He's almost dead. He's under half. Oh my gosh. We're just hitting him with the double M1 combo with the corner. All right. And he is done. Beautiful pirate down. And we got to 195 master. Bro, so close to get our next ability. This is so fire, bro. Words can't even describe how much fun I'm having with this. Like, this is my favorite fruit already, bro. Oh no. Long one's about to get packed up, bro. This is not about to be fair. Bro, Long was already at, like, he's already dead. He's already dead. This is crazy. All right, Logwood, bro. You're dead, bucko. You're dead, buddy. I didn't get no mastery from that. What? Okay. That's weird. Don't know why we didn't get mastery for that, bro. Let me just go ahead and kill one of these NPCs real quick for the mastery. Boom, boom, boom. And there we go. Wild Assault, our fourth ability. We almost got this thing fully mastered out, boys. Without further ado, let's go ahead and check out this third ability, Wild Assault. Oh, look at that little pose. Sheesh. Okay, let's check that thing out. Oh, damn. Okay. I'm messing with that. Let's check that thing out again. So you lunge at him, and then you just hit him with a barrage. I think that leads into so many different things, bro. That directly leads to the tail beast bomb. Nah. Kitsune, bro. Ooh-wee. Y'all about to see everybody come out the woodworks using Kitsune. This is about to be crazy. All right, though. We only have one more ability to get left, and that's the transformation ability. We have 200 mastery, so we still have 100 more to go. Teleport me to Big Mom. Here we go. Here's the real boss fight. Hi, Big Mom, the strongest boss in the game versus the new overpowered fruit, Kitsune. Let's see who wins. Okay, Curse Enchantment. Let's do it with that Tails Burning Agony. Oh my gosh, bro. She's getting packed up. Like, she actually doesn't stand no okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm speaking too soon. She still deals damage. Come on over here. Wild Assault. Boom. Oh yeah. Me and my Kitsune brother packing her up. Sheesh. Foxfire Disruption. Boom. Wait, did I just kill somebody? Did I just kill somebody while I even tried to? That's crazy. All right, bro. Let's just keep packing her up. She's already under half health. Look at this, bro. This is actually insane. And Big Mom is down. I've never beat Big Mom that easy. Considering Big Mom is the best boss in the game, though, I think our best play is to keep fighting her over and over again until we get to 300 mastery. So let's go ahead and respawn bosses. Here we go. Big Mom once again. Big Mom down.
Many attempts later.
All right, boys. This should be the last Big Mom right here. Tails of Agony. And there we go. Yes, sir. We now have the final ability, Transformation. Let's go ahead and check this thing out, boys. The grinding we've done leading up to this. Transformation. Sheesh. Oh my god. Yo, bro. Yeah. Hey, yo. He's just riding on top of me? Why am I going so slow, bro? Oh, yo, I had it in walk. Not him telling me to go. That's crazy. Yeehaw is crazy, bro. Nah, bro. Look at this. Look at this model, bro. Look at the tails. Look at this. Hold on. Let's check out the M1s in this. Okay. They're the same M1s. It looks so much cooler though, bro. Just hitting them like this. Let's see it. Let's see the jump. Let's see the geppos. Oh, that's fire, bro. I like that. The dashes as well. Okay. Now that we've seen all the cosmetic stuff, let's see if any of the moves change. So a cursed enchantment. Boom. Oh, it's different. It grabs him now and it like wait, what am I even trying to say, bro? I was so shocked that I can't even it left me speechless. Bro, let's see that again. A cursed enchantment. Boom. Look at that. I got the 3 little fire things around him. Okay, grabs him, shoots him out, and then hits him with like a mini tailed beast. But that's crazy. Let me go to a more open area. Bro, the geppos go so far with this thing. Look at this. Okay, we have Tails of Burning Agony. Oh, yo, bro, there's nothing bad about this fruit. How did they manage to make such a perfect fruit? This is crazy. Let's check that out again. Tails of Burning Agony. Boom. Grab him up. Slam him down. Oh my god, yo, this is insane. Okay, next up we have Foxfire Disruption, Tail Beast Bombs. Oh, this dance just looks crazy. Oh my gosh, it's like double the size now. And last but not least, we have Wild Assault, the final ability. Oh yeah, that's fire. That's fire. My favorite one, bro, I ain't gonna lie, is Tales of Burning Agony. Like, look, you grab him by the throat, slam him, like push him up in the air, slam him down, and then deals burn damage over time. All right, boys, that is the entire Kitsune fruit completely mastered out. Now, my favorite part. It's time to see how it is in PvP. Before that, though, bro, comment what y'all thinking about this Kitsune fruit. So far, I give it a 10 out of 10, bro. All right, let me go ahead and hop servers. I feel bad for whoever I'm about to run into because this fruit, ooh wait, this fruit is a problem. Okay, we have a 7.1 million bounty and a 5.7 and a 3 million bounty player. So we have a lot of competition in here. Where they at, though? When in doubt, teleport to mansion. There's always people at mansion, except in this case, there's no one at mansion. Oh wait, actually, there's someone over there. Okay, let me go ahead and just conspicuously make my way over there. Yo, free reign, bro, free reign. Hold on. Combat. All right, boom. Hit it with the God Human move. There we go. Foxfire Rush. Tales of Burning Agony. Boom, 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 boom. We hit it with that transform. Wait, M1. That's crazy. I could just walk up to him and kill him with the M1 just like that. Let me toss him a GG in chat. I know that bro's mad. Okay, well, that's one kill out the way. We need 9 more. Yo, there's someone riding on the Kitsune. Let me go over here. Foxfire Disruption. Yep. Hit him there. Okay, this is about to be a crazy fight. No way. Kitsune is running away. That's crazy. Why are you running away? He's almost dead. M1. Tail Beast Bump. Boom. Okay. Hold on. I killed a low level. Where's that Kitsune? Boom. Okay. Wait, he's not even fighting me. Who's he fighting? I don't think he realized who he's fighting. All right, let's hit him like these. Boom. Sheesh. Hold on, let me get the transformation. Who the heck is this Venom? Oh, okay. Wild Assault. Nope. No. You're not the only one that could go V4, bro. Let me hit him with these. I think this is the one of the high level ones. Foxfire Disruption. Nah. You ain't escaping me, bucko. You is not escaping me. No way I've killed him with the L1s, bro. That's crazy. Hold on. You next, bucko. You next. Boom. Hit him with that. Let me transform. Wait, must have max tails to transform. I don't have max tails. Foxfire Disruption. Boom. And killed him with the Tales of Burning Agony. Sheesh. Bro, they're coping in chat. They're saying, bro, what are you doing? Oh my god. That's already 3 kills out the way, boys. We just need 7 more. This is like actually crazy. They're saying in chat, Cat and Curry, teach me combo, please, bro. I don't even know combos. This is just off the dome. I'm just spamming, which just goes to show how crazy Kitsune is in PvP. Like, imagine I actually learned combos. Oh, we have another contestant over here. Hold on. Boom. You can escape me. Hit him with these. Hit him with that. Oh my gosh. Let me transform. Just for the hell of it. Let me M1 him. Oh my god, bro. Backed him up twice. That's 4 kills, bro. We only need 6 more to go. Look at him in chat, Kobe. He said, bro, again, what is this? I can't play this game. Bro's that mad, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not trying to be toxic, but like, it's hard not to when this fruit is like this good. Okay. Let me hop servers. I think I defeated everyone in this server so far, man. All right, here we go. Brand new server. I think I just saw someone that has Kitsune out there. We have 6 more kills to go. Let's see what these boys are talking about. Foxfire Disruption. Boom. We got some people to pack up. Boom. Wild Assault. You ain't getting away, bucko. You is not getting away. Let me back up these boys with the M1s. Get him. Wild Assault. Boom. Hit him with these God Human moves. There we go. It's 5 kills. We have 5 more to go. It's like a literal war going on over here. What's this guy doing? Hold on. Let me hit him with that Tailed Beast Bomb. Oh, bucko, you ain't going nowhere, bro. Let me snag this kill real quick. Oh, damn, bro wants to go dragon form? No worries. That ain't gonna do nothing, bucko. Boom. No reward level is too high. Okay, that's not gonna count. We still need 5 more kills. Oh, wait. This guy's a damn Kitsune user as well. Hold on. Wait, did you just die like that? Yeah, I literally just M1'd him and he started dying. Okay. 4 more kills. I'm kind of perplexed what happened there. He said 1v1 what? Kitsune. Okay, you want a 1v1 a 3rd time, bro? He's enabling his PvP. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay. Tales of Burning Agony. Boom. Oh, damn. He's actually kind of doing damage. Okay. Hold on. Let me not underestimate him. Tail Beast Bomb. Boom. It's too bad, bro. I deal way more damage than you. Hit him with these. Tales of Burning Agony. Boom. Foxfire Disruption. Okay. I see you coming with some heat. How you gonna deal with this? Boom. I want to kill him with the Kitsune move. No way he's using V4. You know what, bro? Go ahead, use your V4, bro. It ain't gonna matter. Hit him with these. Foxfire Disruption. And GG. Killed him with the Tailed Beast Bomb. 4 more kills to go, boys. 4 more. God, this fruit is so fun, bro. Like, this is crazy. Doing a brand new server. Let's see what this server's talking about. Oh, there's hacky people out here. Say less. Got a max level play right here. What's up, bro? Boom. Tales of Burning Agony. Boom. Let's hit it with these. Wild Assault. And one of to death. Oh, he actually activated V4. Okay. Kill him with this. Tailed Beast Bomb. And he's down. Let me toss him a GG. I can already tell this fruit is about to be a problem. Way more than the likes of leopards. 3 more to go. I believe I got a guy over here. I also have my 3 tails bar completely full. So I think I'll get to use my transformation on this guy. Transformation. It's go time, boys. It's go time. Boom. Hit him with them M1s. Come on. Foxfire Disruption. Okay, I got him with the Tailed Beast Bomb. Where'd you go, bro? You ain't going nowhere, bro. You hit him with these. Okay, I got him there, got him there, got him there. Tail beast bomb. Okay, okay, we can play this running game all you want, bro. Boom. Oh my god, yo. I grabbed him out the air, slapped him out the ground. That's crazy that I could grab him out the air, bro. Oh my god. Like, what can't this fruit do? All right, bro, we have 2 more kills to go. Oh, that's a dough user. Boom. Let's see how this goes against dough. Okay, okay, okay. Boom, 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 boom. All the salt. No, sir. No, sir. You're not landing that dough fish using. Am I M1ing him in the air? That's crazy. Foxfire disruption. Tail beast bomb. Let's end it like this. Grab him by the neck and pack him up. Wait, that didn't kill him. This will though. Nice 11k bounty, bro. We have 1 more kill to go. This is crazy. I don't know if y'all can tell, bro, but I'm having some of the most fun I've ever had on Blox Fruits. This is actually pay to win, genuinely. He said, yo, can I take a screenshot? Oh yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. I always appreciate the fans. All right, we just have 1 more kill to go. I think I just found my target. Let me activate the transformation. Boom. Wait. I think this dude just activated his PvP. I just saw him. Come on. Tail beast bomb. Got him there. M1. Grab him out the sky. Tail spreading agony. No. He's trying to transform in here. You're not going to run away, bucko. Boom. Get him there. No, did y'all see that, bro? I grabbed him with the accursed enchantment and then followed up with a tailed beast bomb. I didn't even think you could do that. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. King Legacy. Now, I did this a year ago, but since then, actually, a lot of these games have updated their Buddha fruits or added some sort of awakening. So yeah, we on this again today. And all right, first things first, let me see. Do I even have any Buddha fruits in my inventory? I haven't used the Buddha fruit in this game in a while. Let's see. I got a Dough, Melody, which is the new fruit. Phoenix as well. Got Gate, which is a legendary. We don't have any Buddhas. How don't we have any Buddhas? This is actually a problem. This is legit a problem. All right, you know what? Let's go ahead and make our way over to the, what is it, the gacha? I don't remember where the gacha is in this game. Although I know y'all see this new Phoenix spot on King's Legacy. I know y'all see it. I just awakened to this in a recent video, man. And since they cooked so much on this Phoenix Awakening, I'm hoping that the Awakening for Buddha is just as good. All right, we here. You guys can see I already have 1,845 gems. You know what? Let's waste no more time, boys. Let's waste no more time. Actually, I already have 9 platinum keys. Hold on. We can actually just use this. Let me see what we got, boys. Love fruit. Okay. We got an epic quake fruit. That's actually rarer than what I'm even looking for, bro. Come on now. Come on, gang. Give me that damn Buddha fruit, bro. Flame fruit epic. Yo, they updated their things. This looks a lot better than it used to look. I'm not gonna lie. Ice fruit. 3 more platinum keys. Can we get it within this? And we get another quake, bro. Why am I getting only like crazy stuff? Sand fruit. Okay, that's a rare. Let's see. Phoenix legendary. I'm trying to just get a Buddha fruit, bro. We ended up getting like the best fruit in the game. This, all right, bro. My luck might be different in this game. All right, let's go ahead and store that. We already ran out of platinum keys. Let's go ahead and just finish this up. Gold keys. I have 118 gold keys? From when, bro? All right, you know what? We don't even need to buy more keys. We just got a bunch of gold keys right here. Gold fruit, Buddha fruit, perfect. We got 1 right there. So we already have 1 Buddha fruit. And let's just speed run through this. Gravity fruit. Yeah, I don't care about that. Now, I heard that they actually revamped V1 of Buddha and added an awakening. Now, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to get more physical Buddha fruits. But for now, we might as well just eat this. This is about to be so painful getting rid of this Phoenix. It's about to be so painful. But there we go. And yeah, they changed the icon of this. They might have actually revamped V1. Well, you know what? I'm going to be the judge of that. Let's go ahead and transform into Buddha. They have updated it. They updated this. This looks a lot better than it used to. Okay, not bad. Transformation first off rip, bro. That's fire. That's clean. And we only get 3 abilities with this. Ground, stamp, explosion. So that's kind of mid. Hopefully the awakened version has more. First one, ground. Let's check that out. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's not as good as I was expecting, but it's still better than it used to be. Stamp. Let's check that out. Is he doing a command, man? The heck? What the heck, bro? This ain't Dragon Ball. Like, bro, I'm pretty sure they can get copyrighted for this. Like, this is not Dragon Ball, bro. But pretty fire ability. I think this does look a lot better than it used to overall. I'm getting Blox Fruits vibes a little bit from this. If only I could pull up my weapon and like hit people with M1s. You could only have your fruit activated with this. Kind of mid. Last but not least, we have explosion. Oh, bro, it's about to self-destruct. Huh? Oh, that actually wasn't that bad. You put like a little thing there. I don't even know how to describe it. Y'all saw it, bro. All right, that's the base V1 of Buddha. If I had to give it a rating, that'd be like a, you know, a solid 5 out of 10. Not bad. Now, how do we awaken this thing, man? Well, according to the wiki, it looks like it can awaken. We're gonna need 415 gems. Okay, we got that. You need hefty glasses and hefty cloak. We don't got that. And you need 6 Buddha fruits. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to do more spinning. All right, I got 118 gold keys. I think we should be able to get 6 Buddha fruits, bro. That shouldn't be no problem. Let's go ahead and speed run this, and let's see what we get all this from this. I'm not even gonna look at what I'm getting. We're just gonna spin through all this. Last key here. We've already blown through 108 spins, and we get spin. And the total amount of Buddha fruits we ended up with was 2. Yeah, that's I ain't gonna lie. I gotta have like terrible luck. It's crazy, bro. It's like my luck works for me when I don't need something, like the Phoenix we got earlier, and then when I do need something, I just don't get what I'm looking for. Let's go ahead and just buy like 50 more keys. Let's see, maybe, bro. Maybe actually, let's buy 100 more. Let's see, maybe we can get enough Buddhas now. Okay, got another Buddha fruit right here. I think we just need 2 more.
Eventually.
And last Buddha there. Sheesh.
Sheesh, we're done, bro. That's gonna be the hardest part. At least with my luck, bro. At least with my luck. All right, we got 6 Buddhas right here. Now, I think we can go take this to the Awakening NPC, which is right over here. Right over here. Yes, sir. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to him. Bring fruit similar to your power to fill the frame behind me. Then let's talk again. All right, let's go ahead and accept. And I think we can actually go ahead and submit the fruits here, right? Required hefty code, hefty glasses to interact this fruit. Oh, we need the drop first. Might as well check if I have it. Hefty code, hefty coat. Oh, we got hefty glasses already, but we don't have hefty cloak. So I'm assuming since we have hefty glasses, hefty cloak shouldn't be that hard to get. All right, let me go ahead and store these Buddha fruits while we're here. Looks like according to the wiki, it's a 2% drop chance accessory drop from an NPC named Hefty, which is at Soldier Headquarter. Yo, 2%? Like, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. We may be cooked, boys. We may be cooked. But you know what? I ain't going out without a fight. Looks like it's this over here. Soldier Headquarter right over here. Okay. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna have to switch off to this Buddha, bro. We're gonna have to switch off this Buddha over back to Phoenix. Because ain't no way I'm about to fight that boss with Buddha, man. No, sir. I'm equipping Phoenix once again. We're gonna have to get another Buddha later on, but it is what it is. And we're here. Soldier Headquarters. We just have to defeat a boss named Hefty, right? Where's that boss at? Is this him? Hefty? This is Hefty. Hefty coat, 4.5% drop. Okay. Let's get to grinder, boys. Let's get the grinder. Let's see how tough this boss is. Oh, this boss is easy. Oh, this guy's easy. Okay. All right. We got this, man. We got this, man. So even if this is a hard drop, we could just completely just mollywop this man. And one more attack, and he's dead. Okay, I got hefty glasses, but I already own that. All right. We didn't get the cloak. That makes sense. The hefty glasses are a 22% drop. Let's hit him with that universe breaker, though. Give me that hefty cloak, man. Give me that hefty cloak before I hit you with this universe breaker again, bro. Sheesh. Hey, I must say, King's Legacy really stepping up their game with these recent updates. So I've got high hopes for this new Buddha. Because let me tell you right now, if this Buddha Awakening don't cook, you're gonna hear it from me, King Legacy devs. You're gonna hear it from me. All right, let's see. Will we get the hefty cloak second try? We got Lucidus Totem. That's a rarer drop than what I was looking for. All right, bro. Let's just keep grinding. Well, we're getting a lot of drops frequently, so eventually we gotta get it. Okay, never mind. I lied. Lucidus Totem's 28% drop. I guess it makes sense. You know, the upside to this is even though this is like a rare drop chance, the boss spawns back in like 3 seconds. So I could really just AFK for real, and we'd probably have it when I get back. Lefty. What? My bad, bro. I cannot speak. Hefty coat. You know what I'm saying? This coat actually looks so mid, bro. Hold on. Let me put this on real quick. Does this even look good? This looks like the most bland coat ever. And I just spent 30 minutes grinding for that. I'm actually upset. But hey, at least we got it out the way. Let me put back my cool Abyssal Tyrant armor on. Yes, sir. We got the drip. We got the drip. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's stop getting distracted, boys. We have a fruit to awaken. All right, boys. I got another 4th Buddha right here. Let me go ahead and eat that. And we're ready, boys. We're ready. Now it's time to put the Buddhas in here. That's 1, 6 more. 6 more. I meant 5 more. Now we need 4 more. Yo. What the heck was that? Bro, they just pulled up on me like out of nowhere. Who are these people? Hold on. You think you could just run up on me like that? Bro, am I doing nothing to them? Who are these guys, bro? Bro, they almost just killed me while I was trying to put the dang Buddhas in the dang thing. All right, we got 3 right there. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and just finish putting them in, bro. They really just ran up on me on a mission, for real. They're just standing there menacingly, bro. Like, what am I meant to do about this? Like, none of my moves deal damage to them. Look at this. Just completely ineffective. All that, and they don't even have a single hit on them. That's crazy. Okay, hold on. Let me just go ahead and sacrifice the rest of these Buddhas fruits, bro. Boom, and 6-1. There we go. And these people are still chasing me, bro. Now, remember they said we need like 400 gems to fully awaken every move. So there we go. 520. All these coins in my damn screen. Now let's go to Awaken Master. And we have, 5 abilities to awaken. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and buy them all. And now let's equip. Oh my gosh, bro. Let me equip, bro. Dang. All right, got them all awakened. We got 5 abilities now instead of 4. We got Giant Transformations, the first one. Okay. Let's see it. Giant Transformation. Yo, wait, what? They cooking like, King's Legacy out here to prove they not here to play. We get M1s now. Look at that. Ground pound them, bro. Sheesh, bro. Hold on. This Buddha fruit right here, I must say, you're cooking, King's Legacy. You're cooking. Just look at that, bro. This actually looks fire. All right. Looks like we got some other abilities to test. Divine Imprint is the next one. Oh, nice little punch. Okay. That was actually pretty cool. I see what you're cooking with, King Legacy. Bro, I love these little orbs that are like following me around. Like when I dash, it just looks like so clean. I never thought I'd be like glazing King Legacy like this, but is it even really glazed if it's deserved? Nah, I'm gonna say that's not glazed. All right, Heavenly Shot. Let's see that. This is the same name as Blox Fruit's form. I'm assuming this is long range. Let me see. Oh, yo, that was a little bit delayed. I'm not gonna lie. Is that supposed to be like that? Visually, that looked nice though. Let's check that one more time. Oh, yeah, you just do like 3 fist punches in this long range. I like that. We got something called a force meter. Wait, that's what those little orbs were. Look at that. When we get this full force meter, it looks like those orbs actually appear. And then it starts going down. All right, next up, we got Sacred Temple. So, what? I'm having such a hard time speaking in this video. All right, Sacred Trample. Let's check that out. What we got here? What we got here? Jump up. Yo, nice little slam down. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, that looked the worst out of all the abilities, but it's still pretty cool. Final ability, the ultimate celestial beam. What the? Huh? That's just straight up command, man. You can't tell me otherwise, bro. But you know what? You know what, King Legacy? Y'all said y'all wanted to cook, bro. I've been making fun of y'all game, roasting y'all for the longest, and this is why. So we can get this out of y'all, bro. I must say, I'm gonna give this Buddha straight 9 out of 10. Straight 9 out of 10 to start with. Let's move on. Up next, we got One Fruit Simulator. I've been adding this game in the mix recently when I do these videos, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been enjoying it. It's a nice little game. They be cooking. Question is, do they actually have the Buddha fruit, bro? I did not confirm that beforehand. Let me check the shop. Let's go ahead and check the fruit. And let's see, do they got it, bro? I really should have checked this beforehand, but let's find out. Let's find out. I'm getting nervous. I don't see it yet. Come on. Oh, there we go. Buddha fruit. Wait, that's above dragon? Yo, this is expensive. 1,069 Robux. Yikes, that's kind of crazy. A mythical fruit of the zone type. You know what? It makes sense. This game actually has a lot of fruits. Okuchi fruits, pterodactyl fruit, phoenix, operation, leopard, Saturn fruit. I don't even think that's animated yet. Anyways, enough wasted time. Let's go ahead and buy this thing, man. It's 1,069 Robux. It's hurting my wallet, bro. Make sure to like up the video so I can replenish it. Permanent fruit is in my inventory. Now we gotta go in the bag, put Buddha, press equip, then go back to the fruit shop and then equip it there. And there we are, the Buddha fruits. All right, let's see what we got. Palm thrust. Wait, we don't even get an actual like transform ability. We just spawn in with like human abilities. Oh, let me see that. Palm thrust. Oh, nice little like hit, which literally is a palm thrust. Okay, I guess the name is self-explanatory. Damn, we got 89 master after that 1 kill. Okay, Buddha clap. Basically just a stronger version of it. I almost feel like I'm like Saitama, bro. Like when I do these abilities, feels like I'm doing like serious punches or something, bro. Like look at it. You can't tell me this doesn't look like a Saitama, bro. But that's the next guy down. We're now at 158 mastery. We got Buddha Shockwave. All right. Anyone want to guess how this is gonna look? Let's see. It's probably gonna look the same as the first 2 abilities. Let's see. Oh, okay, that actually looked pretty good. That actually looked a lot better than the first one. I think it's long range. The cooldown on that does look pretty decently long. Damn, what the heck? Bro, what's up with NPCs sneaking up on me today, bro? I just turn around, he's right in my face. Let's check out the range of Buddha Shockwave. Let's see that. Okay, that is really long range, and it has like a nice little yellow hue to it. But we just defeated the Smoker boss, and now we're at 264 mastery. 1,000 hands? I'm assuming this is a barrage. Let me hold this. Okay, I guess not. I guess it is a barrage. You just can't hold it. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know I was hating on this at first, but like for a base Buddha, no game's ever done anything like this. So I'm assuming when we transform, it's gonna be fire, bro. Hold up. 296 mastery. We get our final ability at 600. Bro, we're actually zooming quick. Like, hold on. Let me defeat one more NPC. Clap. Look at that. 461 mastery. We're already like zooming. 589 mastery. Now after this boss, I should be 600. Sheesh. All right. We already got Buddha form. Let's see how this is looking. Ooh, that's not half bad. I like the visual effects on this. Do we get M1s with this? Of course we do. Hold on. Yeah, of course we get M1s with that. Do we actually use our like stuff with it though? We can actually use our like fighting styles and stuff with it. Look at this. I can use like party table kick. That looks a little cursed. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yo, just straight up Beyblade Buddha. All right, anyways, you know, enough distractions. Let's go ahead and see the actual Buddha abilities. Palm impact. Ooh, wait, the moves actually changed. Divine shockwave. Ooh, yo, these don't look half bad. Enlightenment. Okay. Damn, okay. All right, One Fruit Simulator. Y'all here to cook. Last but not least, we have Heavenly Hands. Let's check this out. I'm gonna show these boys these Heavenly Hands. Damn. Oh, okay, that's it. That was the ultimate. Well, that's it for Buddha, boys. That's it for Buddha in this game. Or is it? Because I actually caught a glimpse of something. You go on top of this tower right here and talk to Kizaru over here. Last time I made the mistake of talking to this guy and thought the fruit didn't have an awakening. So I'm learning from y'all. Anyways, we talked to Kizaru. There is actually an awakening for Buddha. And we can go ahead and just skip this entire thing. We don't even have to grind or nothing. We can just spend Robux and just get it right away. So that's exactly what I'm about to do. Let me do that. Okay, so we switched over to the new moveset after we bought it. And it looks like my mastery got reset. But we do have another ability, it looks like. Let me check Palm Blast. Wait, isn't it the same ability as the last one? Does it look different? Oh, wait, what the heck? Yo, that looks way better than the other one. That's for real, like a serious punch, bro. That sounds like a serious punch and a half right there, bro. Heavenly Shockwave. Okay. Damn. Yo, I literally feel like Saitama Jr. over here, bro. We're getting mastery like crazy. 360 mastery already? 2,000 masters to get the final ability? All right, bro. Literally, the max says 1,000. How do we even unlock the final ability then? All right, let me go ahead and just max this out then, bro. Looks like we're going to be on this game for a minute. Well, you know, actually, if that's the case, we might as well go to second C and grind, because that way we're going to be able to get more XP and more progression. Yeah, let me talk to this NPC right here and head to C2. All right, let me see. Let me see. How much mastery did I get going in this server? Boom. Damn, 623 already? Oh my, look at all this on my screen, bro. Yeah, C2 was the play. C2 was the play all along, bro. Oh, we unlocked a new ability. Glorious Entrance. Okay, sounds like a nice little move name. Not half bad, not half bad. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. Glorious Interest. Don't mind if I do, man. One Fruit Simulator is low-key a vibe, bro. I like actually like playing this game. We unlocked Judgment Impact. Okay. And we also unlocked Prayer. Like 2 abilities for the price of 1. But Judgment Impact. Bro literally just leaped over there and just jumped down. All right. Prayer. Let's check that out. Oh, nice little AoE barrage. All right, cooking. We're cooking. 909 mastery, 970 mastery, and 1,000 mastery. All right, now how do we get to 2,000? That's the next question. I asked this guy in chat named Lim_Sung. He's like level 8,000. I said in chat, do you know how to unlock past 1,000 mastery? Maybe he can help us. Someone else in chat said if you get Conquerors, it goes to 2K. Wait, we have to unlock Conquerors? Someone said Game Pass or Rayleigh Quest. Wait, there's a Game Pass? Wait, hold on. You know, y'all boys know I'm never gonna pass up a chance to spend Robux. Oh, I see right here, Auto Conquerors. Wait, huh? Okay. All right, boys, I figured it out. Looks like you have to go to this island right here, which is Marine GA8 or something like that. Yeah, they're saying in chat, Rayleigh Quest is on GA8 base. Yep, right here. And it looks like the actual Rayleigh NPC should be on top of this thing here. That right there. All right, bet Rayleigh is here, bruh. Press E to interact. You don't seem to be a conqueror, but I feel like you can become one. Let's see how strong you are. Let's defeat a god a few times. What the heck? How the heck do we do that? God killer? What the heck? It looks like according to the wiki, I can defeat 2 gods and have it count. Either old god or Eminem, which is, I guess, NL. This guy right here, old boss, only spawns every 10 minutes, though. Wait, is there a way I can respawn him, maybe? All right, boys, I made it. This Eminem right here. This guy's got like 90 million HP. Let's see if we can kill him. Come on. Oh, wait, we actually managed to kill him. 1 out of 5. Okay. Now, can I respawn bosses? Let me see. Respawn bosses, 50 Robux. Will this respawn him right away? Yes, sir. All right, bet. Let's go ahead and pack this man up. There we go. That's 2. This is 3. And last one here. There we go. Finished with the quest. Talk to Ray again to advance to the quest line. All right, bet. All right, we're back at Ray. Let's talk to him again. Let's see what he says. Yes, you are really strong. I think I can teach you a few things. All right, let me click accept. Talk to again to progress the quest line. Okay, what the heck? Bring me some pearls. I need 5 of them. Bro, what am I doing? This guy just thinks I'm his mate or something, having me run around and do all of his chores for him. Hold on, bro. He's asking for too dang much. I'm gonna have to go ahead and skip this. Would you like to buy Conqueror Skip? Yes, I would. Yes, sir. You buy Conqueror Skip? W. And now we have Conqueror's Hockey. Yo, what the heck? Okay. I like that. And now that we've unlocked that, we see the 2,000. Okay, perfect. Now, you know what? I'm actually gonna stay at this island since we did everything. Or at least since we bought everything. I like paying to win, man. Let me go ahead and do this. How much mastery did we get? 1,000. That was 200 mastery with 2 people. All right, let me see. How much mastery did I get up this? Another 100 mastery. Oh my God. Yeah. We just gotta stay here, boys. Well, I ain't gonna lie. We might just have to stay here, man. 1,400. We're about to have these moves in no time. 1,700. 1,900. And last but not least, 2,000. Got the final ability. Heavenly Transformation. Let's check this thing out. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Now we have brand new moveset. Divine Impact. Let's check that out. Damn, a nice massive punch down. Worship. Check. Okay. Massive AoE. Heavenly Ascension. Let's check that out. Bro. The AoE just keeps getting bigger. Couple that with my damn Conqueror's Hockey, bro. Yo, we're cooking. Heavenly Evisceration. All right, this has got to be crazy. Damn. Chakra carve. I don't even know what that says, bro. Hold on, let's go ahead and use that. Chakra Carveton. I think that is. Oh, we got a cutscene. Yo. He just jumped up in the air. Is he just about to explode? Do like a Vegeta Final Flash? What the heck? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. One Fruit Simulator is giving King's Legacy a run for their money, man. Because this was some heat. What should I rate this one, bro? Final verdict. You know, I'm gonna give this one an 8.5 out of 10 just because I think the animations were a bit clunky, whereas King's Legacies were smoother. I think King's Legacy is just ever so slightly better. Hey, props to you though, One Fruit Simulator. For such an underrated game, y'all have been consistently cooking. As usual, boys, for game number 3, we have a One Piece game. Now in this game, I believe the Buddha Fruit is confirmed to have an awakening. And let me just see if I have the Buddha Fruit. Yep, I got multiple right here, bro. I literally got one right here. Oh, wait, what the heck? Yo, this fruit actually looks cool. This looks way better than it used to. I could have sworn this used to look like way worse. There's no way this didn't get updated. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and store that. Let me go ahead and get rid of this gravity fruit. I remember this. Yeah, this fruit was actually pretty fire. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and eat this thing. Yes, sir. Now, is this thing already awakened? Yeah, it is already awakened. I remember I awoken this like a year or two ago, and yeah, it's pretty much still awakened. Nice. Actually, I lied. This is not awakened. In fact, there's a whole other version above this. I forgot, bro. I didn't awaken it last time. Of course, though, before we even worried about awakening this thing, we gotta check out the V1. Let me see. Did they even change anything about this? Let's go Buddha transformation. Ooh, I don't know. I may be tripping it, but it looks like they may have like updated some effects on this. First off, we have Smash, which is M1. Okay, no, they did not update anything on this thing, bro. Shockwave, let's check that out. Yeah, what the heck? Okay. Daibutsu Leap. Ooh, wait, maybe they did. This actually looks a little bit better than I remember. Impact Wave. Not half bad. Execute. Final ability. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, boys. The V1 on this thing, it ain't looking that good. It ain't looking that good. But what about the V2? And all right, boys, now we're getting to Buddha V2 in a One Piece game. And I am not about to grind to awaken it. So I'm on my boy Lasona's account. Appreciate you for letting me hop on this. And he has this thing fully awakened. Buddha Advanced Fruit. Okay, we have a bunch of different stuff. Shockwave Punch. Wait, we get M1 just in base? Wait, do we actually have moves in base? Buddha Shockwave. Yo, we get moves in base. Okay, hold on. Before I even go any further, let me go ahead and teleport over to the blacksmith. We gotta test these abilities out. So first things first, we have Shockwave Punch in base, which is nice. This actually looks pretty nice. We get Buddha Shockwave, which is a nice little punch in base. Buddha Blast. Nice little long range. That one actually goes really long range. So far, this is looking promising. Benevolent Blessing. I'm assuming this is a heal. Yeah, I'm assuming that's a heal. That's a heal right there. I'm 100% sure. Potent Display. What is that? Ooh, nice little area of effect on that. Yo, this is actually looking nice, and we're just in base. All right, now that we've seen all those abilities, it's time for Buddha 100%. Let's see that. Yo, we literally just become Admiral Sengoku? I was not expecting that. Okay, hold on. Now, there's one thing my friend told me, and that is you get a water walk passive with this. What the heck? We can walk on water? I'm actually a fan of that, I'm not gonna lie, but I will say, this looks kind of cursed, bro. This looks a little cursed, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, let's check out Shockwave Punch now. Let's see if that's changed at all. Oh, it has. This is the move he did in the anime. Okay, Buddha Shockwave. Let's see how that looks. Oh, nice little pose. Damn, multiple, like 4 stomps he just did. Buddha Blast. All right, let's go and check that out. Oh, like a little barrage of blasts. That's fire. Benevolent Blessing. Now this is a heal. Keep that in mind, but let's just see what it looks like. Pretty much the same, just a little bit bigger. And next up, we have Potent Display once again, which is basically a bigger version of this. And last but not least, Buddha Ultimate. Let's check this out. Let's check this out, boys. I'm assuming this is going to be a cutscene, or it's just a massive explosion. I ain't gonna lie, my favorite part has nothing to do with the moves. It's the fact that we get water walk, bro. Like, look at this. You can't tell me this ain't +4 points walking like this. Bro's drippy. As for the Buddha Fruit, though, bro, Buddha V2, this is not bad in this One Piece game, bro. They actually did their thing. Now, I don't think this is better than King's Legacies, but I don't think it's far off from One Fruit simulators either. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. None of these games have had a bad Buddha V2 yet. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we have Blox Fruits. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried, bro. All these other games that have been stepping their game up, it's got me a little worried that Blox Fruits Buddha isn't gonna be able to hold up well. And for Blox Fruits, we're not even gonna bother showing the V1. We're just gonna go straight for the Awakening V2. Now in this game, we have no abilities in base, meaning you can't use any of the moves in Buddha without being in shift, which I'm not gonna lie, kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Most games are like that. So let's get to this. Shift. Nice little transformation animation, which honestly, if you ask me, holds up pretty well compared to the other ones. I mean, look at that. Smooth animation. It looks really nice, almost like a Titan shift from Attack on Titan. Pretty fire, man. Pretty fire, man. And the good thing about this one in Blox Fruits that I love most is that you actually get full usability with all your abilities. In other games, when you transform into Buddha, you wouldn't be able to switch over to your fighting style in guns. In Blox Fruits, this isn't true. You get access to your full moveset and can spam however you want, man. Use all your abilities. It's really kind of OP. So Blox Fruits get some extra points for that, but how do the moves look? First off, Heavily Impact. Not bad, not bad. Hold on, I actually completely missed that. Oh my god. gosh. Basically, what Heavenly Impact is a hold ability that you kind of just jump down. It's kind of mid, I'm not going to lie. It's not anything crazy, but it is pretty cool too. Next ability, Retribution Dash. You dash forward, grab an enemy, slam them down. Kind of very subtle, and the effects on that one do look a bit outdated compared to, like, you know, new King's Legacy. Anyways, we have 2 more abilities, Light of Annihilation and Twilight of the Gods. Light of Annihilation is cool. Nice little hold-up animation. I think this is one of the best visually looking ones. And on top of this has really long range. Also, I forgot to mention that whenever you jump off the ground in Blox Fruits, it has a nice, like, impact shake type effect, which, like, kind of makes it feel more menacing, to be honest. But last but not least, we have Twilight of the Gods. You shoot up and just... I don't even really know how to describe that. You literally just shoot beams from your body. That sounds kind of weird, bro. Y'all get the gist, though, man. We all know the Buddha fruit from Blox Fruits, and we love it well. Now, despite the fact that Blox Fruits visuals are not as good as some of the other ones we see in this video, I think Blox Fruits has to get extra points because of utility. I mean, just the way they implemented the Buddha and how you can use it in game, it's the most intuitive out of all the other games. Not gonna lie. That said, it is far from the best one on this list, bro. In fact, now that I've seen all these new Buddha fruits from the other game, I've got to rate Blox Fruits 7.5 out of 10. It just falls short in terms of visuals, and overall, like, it just doesn't hold up as well. King's Legacy. King's Legacy has been getting a ton of updates lately, which have improved the game, so I'm expecting a lot out of Light. If we go to the black market, let's see what value Light is. Hopefully, it's not nothing insane. Like, if it's an epic, may actually be in trouble. It is a epic. Wow. And it is 1,200 Robux. But y'all know me, when it comes to these videos, we don't just buy them with Robux, we try to roll for it. Someone just came up to me and said, yo, you real? His name is Say It One More Time, 1, 2, 3. Hey, that's a W name. Let me say, yo, bro, I am the real one. Not even gonna say anything else. We're just gonna leave on that. Before we do a gacha, let me just go ahead and make sure I don't already have a light fruit. We got a dragon, snow, ice, and we have not a single light fruit. So you know what that means, boys. We're gonna have to bust out the Robux, but let me see if I have any keys first that we can spin with. Looks like we got 2 keys. Okay, we're probably not gonna get light in 2 keys. First one, Quake, epic on first spin. Okay, maybe I might stand corrected. We may get light second spin. Let's see. Do we get light this spin? 2 epics back to back. That is wild. And both of them weren't light, of course. Just my luck, right? Oh, you know what? This guy right here was a fan. Let me say, yo, bro, do you have the light fruit? I'll give you a W trade for it, man. Nah, I don't. I just started. Damn. You know what? I appreciate the effort, though. Oh, my boy Lasoda showed up. What's good, bro? He's gotta have a light fruit. He be grinding these games. Oh, yes, sir. Bro's got a light fruit. Oh, W, man. W, man. I didn't even have to spend Robux this time, boys. At least yet. Drop, please, my boy. Trade me real quick. Okay, I got you. He wants to trade. My boy Lasone coming in clutch with this one, boys. There we go. We got our light fruit. Let's go ahead and eat that thing. We're wasting no more time with this. I ain't trying to disconnect with this. Now, even though my boy just traded me the light fruit, we're gonna have to get plenty of more of those later on, because in this game, light fruit actually has an awakened version. And we're gonna be comparing the unawakened to the awakened version. But for right now, we've got an unawakened light, and it has 5 different moves. Now, one thing I never do in these videos is test how the fruit is against NPCs that are my level. So let me go ahead and go to an island where I'll find those. All right, we're on Bubble Island. This is the item I'm supposed to be at my level, which is 1,000. Let's go ahead and check out the moves. First off, we have light bullet. Let me go ahead and check that out. Ooh, we got a nice little charge up animation. I mean, the rest of that was pretty weak, I'm not gonna lie, but it also wasn't that bad either for a first move. Like, I've definitely seen worse from King's Legacy. Moving on, though, we have Light Magnum. I don't even remember Kizaru doing that in the anime. Magnum? Bro, I was about to pull out a 9 or something? All right, hold on, let me check this out. Light Magnum? The heck? What was that? Was I supposed to hold that move or something? I ain't gonna lie, so far this Light V1 ain't cooking that much, but let's go ahead and see that again. Oh, bro actually pulls out a revolver. Nah, that's crazy. That's actually wild. I don't even know how I should be showing that for real. Don't pull out that 9, dog. Imagine rolling up to someone in PvP and he just pulls out a whole revolver and starts shooting at you like that. Like, that's nasty work. I ain't gonna lie, visually it's not that crazy, but for the memes, this may get a high rating. Next up though, Light Mirror. What is this? Mirror kick. Oh, yep. Typical. That's typically how it works in most One Piece games I've seen. This one though does feel not as impactful. Like, look at this. Just doesn't feel that good. Also, damage wise, I'm not gonna lie, this isn't really insane either. Like, these are NPCs around my level and it's not really doing that much damage. Next up though, we have Light Barrage. Okay, this is not that bad. This is probably the best move in the entire kit. And then last but not least, we have Light Flight. Okay, this is not bad. Looks like typically how any Light Flight would, except we can't control this one. I'm assuming we will be able to control it in the Awakened version, but as of right now, we cannot. Not that bad for the unawakened version of Light, but I'm hoping that the V2 version of this is 10 times better. Hold on, we got somebody right here. Why are you walking up to me all menacingly like, hold on, you know what? Let me pull out the 9 on him. Let me pull out the 9 on him. Boom, boom. Get him here. Hold on. We about to have a fight, boys. About to have a fight. Let me see how Leopard fares against this Light. Oh, we actually killed him. 749 bounty. That's my first time ever killing someone in King's Legacy, bro. Yes, sir. Let me say easy, hope you're bad. Bro actually plays this game and lost to someone who never plays this game. All
right, let me stop being toxic. Now, in order to awaken the light to V2, you need to have an account that's in second C. And in order to do that, you need to be level 2000. I'm only level 1000, which means we can't do it. At least not on this account, which is why I logged on my friend's account. First things first, we got to go to the second C. We can't awaken it until we go to an NPC there. And it's this NPC here, Awaken Master. Now we have to talk to him. He's going to say, bring fruit similar to your power to fill the frame behind me. Then let's talk again. Basically, what we have to do is we have to get 4 physical light fruits, sacrifice them to this frame, and then we'll be able to awaken. The only issue is my boy has literally no light fruit. So we're going to have to either spin for him or trade for the 4. Now, I already typed in chat, does anyone in here have a light fruit for trade? But while we're waiting for people to respond, we might as well try to spin for the light fruit ourselves. Let me go ahead and just buy 1,250 gems. Let's try our luck at the gacha. That many gems will comfortably get us 95 spins. Hopefully we can get a few lights out of that. Let's see what we get for this first one. We started off lucky getting epics, except now we got an uncommon. It's actually kind of crazy because earlier we got 2 epics back to back with only 2 spins. And now we're getting just straight duty cheeks. Hold on, let me skip. Okay, we got control there. Let me see. Let me let this one ride out fully. Let's see what we end up getting. Come on, gacha luck. Leopard fruit. If only leopard was as rare as it is in block shoes, this would actually be something good. Fortunately, it's just a rare here, so it's dookie. Let me do 10 at a time. Let me skip. Flame fruit. Ooh, okay, that's an epic. Maybe we could utilize that to trade. Wolf, shadow. Any one of these gonna be light? Okay, love fruit. No. Giraffe. Am I gonna get a single light fruit from this 10? Please, game, give me a single light fruit from this 10. And I think this is the last one. 10 gachas down, and we haven't gotten a single light. 80 keys left though, boys. 80 keys left, and I still have more Robux to spare. Gas fruit. That's another epic. Not the epic we're looking for, but you know what? The more epics we get, the more leverage we can get to get the epic we're looking for via trades. So let's just keep this pushing. Cumin, smoke. Come on, bro. Gold fruit epic. Give me the fruit I'm looking for, dog. I don't care about all these other epics, bro. It's another 10 down. We have 70 spins remaining. Hopefully one of these we will end up getting a few lights. If we can at least get 3, we'll be majority of the way there. Hopefully we don't have to spend more than $100 in Robux, because I already just did. Shadow fruit, love fruit, dark fruit, but no light fruit, man. No light fruit. All these fruits, but none of them are light. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. We finally got 1 light out of like 40 spins that I just blew through in seconds, and we got 1 light fruit. I'll take that. 3 more to go. Can we get another light within this 10? I think this is the last spin of this 10. Can we get another light? Get a dark fruit. Okay, that's not bad. We have 50 spins remaining, and we were able to get 1 light out of that. Let me go ahead and store this thing just so if we disconnect, we don't lose that. Let me also store some of the other ones I got, like this epic gas fruit. We want to store that. And also this flame fruit. Other than that, everything else we got is kind of garbage. I don't care if I lose those. All right, the gacha spinning must continue. We have 50 left. We need to get 3 more light fruit. Can we do it? We got another one, boys. We got another one. I forgot to record that part, but there it is right there. And I got it on the very next 10 spins. 2 more left, boys. We got this. We got this. Gate fruit. Legendary. Is this a new fruit that just came out? It's the same tier as dragon, so that means it's up there with the rarest in the game. That's actually crazy. We just pulled a legendary fruit. I think this is supposed to be the portal fruit or something like that. Maybe we'll showcase in some other video, but for now, we'll just move past it and store it in a bit. Okay, we got an ice fruit, which is an epic. We got a legendary and an epic from this 10 spins. Maybe this will be light. Okay, never mind. Let's string. 30 keys left. Let me go ahead and make sure I store that gate fruit. We do not want to lose that. Store that. Let's keep it pushing. Let's make this quick. Well, we didn't get another light fruit, but we got a dough fruit, which is another legendary. 2 legendaries in the process of looking for epics. I got some crazy good and bad luck at the same time. Let me go ahead and store that. We definitely don't want to lose that. Let's keep spinning. Let's keep spinning, boys. We're going to get the 2 more lights we need eventually, right? Magnet right there. Okay. It's a legendary from this 10. Light fruit. We got it. We got it, boys. We need 1 more light. We need 1 more light. We have enough to awaken. This is going pretty smooth, boys. This is going really smooth. 80 spins left. We got to be able to get another light out of this 80. Okay. We got a quake fruit. It's another epic, but not what we're looking for. Gas fruit twice. That's another epic that we're not looking for. Rumble. That's 3 epics from just 10 spins alone. That's actually crazy. Getting literally all the epics other than the one I'm looking for. Come on, game. Come on, game. Give me the last light. Give me the last light. Another legendary dough. Let's get past that, boys. We've gotten 3 legendaries in this video from gacha. Oh my gosh, boys. I cannot believe it. I actually can't believe it. First, we get the gate fruit. Then we get the dough fruit. And now another dough fruit. And just to put this perspective of how rare this is, even with the gold key, which increases your luck on all rarities, the legendary fruit is still 0.5% chance of getting. And we've gotten 3 within 100 spins. I don't know whether to consider this good or bad luck, but let's keep pushing regardless, boys. 1 more light fruit we need. We only need 1 more. We'll be able to fully awaken
in this thing. 50 spins left. We should be able to pull at least one. This is the last chest, boys. The last chest out of all the gems. And we get a giraffe fruit. Wow, 50 spins and we weren't able to get a single light. You know what, boys? I have an idea. Does anyone here have a light fruit for trade? I'll give dough. To ignore this offer, they would literally have to be done. While we're waiting for someone to accept our trade, we might as well go ahead and sacrifice the fruits just in case we die. We don't want to have to worry about reobtaining them. All right, here's one light fruit right here. Let's sacrifice it there. Required Ludicicus coat to interact with this fruit. Wait, what is that? Ludicicus coat? Don't tell me there's another requirement that I didn't know we were missing, boys. No. It says here that the Lucidus coat is a 1% drop from the Lucidus boss. Oh, brother. So what we got to do to get the cape is go to this island called Soldier Headquarter, and we need to get this thing called a Lucidus totem. And basically how you get that is you kill any NPC on the island and it has a small chance of dropping it. So let's see if we end up getting it from these NPCs here. There we go. Obtain Lucidus totem. All right. That actually didn't take too long. I only had to kill a few of them, then we ended up getting it. Now that we got the Lucidus totem, what we need to do is we need to go to this NPC right here. It is going to ask, do you want to use the Lucidus totem to summon Lucidus and defeat him? We're going to click confirm. And then we have to go up to this area here and he will be right here. Now I heard this boss is actually pretty difficult, so we got to be careful fighting this thing. Now this guy has a 5% chance of dropping the Lucidus coat. I've got 2 times XP active because I'm really not trying to sit here and fight this guy forever. Hopefully we can get this thing first try, boys. I've been farming for literally like 8 hours for this video. Y'all gotta appreciate the grind, man. He's almost dead. Here's the moment of truth, boys. The moment of truth. And we did not get the Lucidus cape first try. Okay, let's try this again. Got another Lucidus here. He's about to die. Let's see if we get it the second try. And still no Lucidus cape. You know what they say, boys. 3rd time's the charm. 3rd time's the charm. Never mind. We still didn't get it. 4th time's the charm. Fourth time. One can dream, bro. One can dream. Please. Still no, bro. 4 times. Oh my god, dog. This is taking forever. I'm gonna be so upset if I don't get it this run, boys. I'm gonna be so upset. Please, Lucidus, just give me the damn cape. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Did we get it? Still no. Ridiculous. This cape is a 1% drop, so you know what? I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised. We do have 2 times the XP drop though, so hopefully we get lucky, man. We didn't get lucky that time. What about this time? I can feel it, boys. I can feel it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. I lied. We didn't get it. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been like 20 minutes, 20 straight minutes of farming, and we finally did it. Lucidus coat. We got it. We got it, ladies and gentlemen. It's finally time, boys. All this grinding just to be able to awaken the light fruit. Let's get it. I spent a stupid amount of time trying to get to the correct level to get this coat and all the boss grinding that came along with it. Let's hope it's worth it. All right, that's 1 light. That's 2 light. That's 3. And last but not least, the 4th light sacrifice there. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's talk to Awake Master. Now let's spend the gems to awaken all these things. There we go. Let's equip all of them. That's 5 awaken abilities total. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, the moves look completely different. What is that? Lumeria de Justice, Chaos Beam, God's Anger, Wrath of God, Speed of Light. So first things first, let's go ahead and just check the flight. Let's see if the flight's controllable now. Oh, the flight's fully controllable now. That's fire. Goes fast too, but the meter down at the bottom drains much faster than it did before, which I guess is a worthy trade-off. Not bad, not bad. They're already cooking with that light flight. All right, first ability, Lumeria de Justice. Bro pulls out a sniper? What the hell? What the? Damn, okay. Before we had a revolver, now we got a sniper. That's crazy. We turned into marksman over here. That's actually wild. Next up, Chaos Beam. Ooh, okay. I like that. I like that. It's kind of like Hand of God from Block Streets. Very similar to that. Third move, God's Anger. Huh? The heck was that? All right, that one was a little weak. I'm not going to lie. See that one more time. God's Anger. Oh, it's just like a quick mirror kick. Okay, you know what? That's actually not that bad. Actually, not that bad. So far, all the abilities have been fire. We have 1 more left. Wrath of God. Let's see it. Hopefully, they cook for this. Oh, damn. That's actually not bad. Overall, I'm not going to lie. This light fruit, they actually cook. King's Legacy, you cooked for this. Now, was it worth the 10+ hours I spent grinding, getting to the correct level, and farming for this coat? No. That said, though, for our first fruit, I think they did a very good job. I'm going to put this, King's Legacy, in great tier. Moving on, though, for game number 2, we have a One Piece game. Now, just like the previous game we just played, King's Legacy, a One Piece game's light fruit also has an awakening. However, they take it a step further because they have a V3 on top of V2. So we've got 2 awakenings to go through. Now, luckily for me, I do have a light fruit in this game. In fact, I've got 49. I've literally got more light fruits than I could even know to do with. Here's the motto for that. Looks pretty nice. I mean, what else could it be other than just a star? Like, this is just how it actually looks in the anime. Anyways, no more waste of time. Let's go ahead and eat this thing because we got 2 awakenings to go through. So let's make this quick. I'm not expecting anything crazy for the V1 of light, but let's see what we got. Okay, we got 5 different moves. Light Particle, Pika Fly, Yakasani no Magatama, and Ray of Light. I said 5. That's actually 4. I guess I can't count. Starting off with the Light Flight. Let's see if this thing is controllable. Okay. Oh, it actually is controllable. But I will say, what is this VFX, dog? Like, this is barely even a sparkle. Like I said, man, not expecting much for the V1 of this. Next move, Light Particle. I'm assuming this is probably gonna be a light kick. Yep, light kick. Oh, was that a sound effect I just heard? Let's see that thing one more time because I thought I heard some sound effects. Let's see. I guess it's semi-sound effects. I mean, it's not anything remotely close to what light should sound like, but it's something. Next up, we have Yakusani no Magatama. Let's go ahead and check that out. No shot, this is the animation. No shot, this is the animation, bro. Oh, how could they mess this up? How could they mess this up? Do I even want to check this last move, Ray of Light? Let's go ahead and check it out. Ray of Light. That's just another kick. How's that Ray of Light? Okay, I don't even know what the heck. That name doesn't even make sense for what the move was. How is this Ray of Light, bro? It's just another light kick. And I know I usually hate on a One Piece game V1s of fruits, but this one takes it to a new level. Like if I was rating them off of V1s alone, I would give this a straight dookie tier. I'm not even gonna lie. But unfortunately for us, this isn't it because we have 2 more awakenings to go through. Starting with V2. In order to obtain Light V2, it is obtained from Kizaru on Photon Zone with a 5% drop chance. Which obviously if you have 2 times drops, it'll be a 10% chance. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm not about to farm another boss drop. Especially after how difficult it was in King's Legacy. Which is why my boy Lasone is gonna give me the scroll. Light scroll right there. Okay, say less, say less. Let me add my mochi fruit. There we go. W-Mans for helping me out, bro. W-Man. Appreciate you. Trade complete. And now we've got the light scroll, boys. Let's go ahead and use that thing. Sheesh. Just like that, boys, our moves instantly updated to the V2 version. First off, let's check out the flight. Let's see how much that changed. Pika fly. Oh, visually, this actually looks 10 times better. It's faster too, and I think the wiki said this is the 2nd fastest flight in the game. V3 being the fastest. So we'll get to see how fast that is later on, but this is looking valid. Next up, we got Pika kick or light kick. Let's see how that looks. I mean, there's no way it could be worse, right? Here you go. There's an NPC right here. Light kick. Oh, wait, did it just ricochet off of him and hit something else? Still wish there was like sound effects though, because there's literally nothing here. Like, it just doesn't sound impactful whatsoever. I mean, y'all know my issues with this. Next up though, we got Blade Radiance. I don't really know what to think about that, to be honest. Okay, let me check that one more time from a different angle. Sometimes you gotta angle the moves to get like the right type of sort of perspective. Like Blade Radiance. Yeah, okay, that was actually very bad. that was not good. That was not good. I'm not gonna lie. It's looking a little scuffed. It's looking a little scuffed. Don't forget though, we do have a V3. So even if the V2 is bad, the V3 can still carry. Next up though, we have Gemstone Barrage. Okay. This is like a slightly improved version of the first Yaka no Kasi Mirror, whatever that other move was in V1. This is like just a step above that. Overall though, still like nothing too crazy. It's kind of just like random light effects being thrown out. Last but not least though, we have Yata no Kagami, and there's no way they can mess this up, right? This is just the mirror kick. Let's see. Oh, we have some sound effects. Oh, they did a sound effect for the initial part, but didn't do the little slam. Well, Light V2 is also kind of mid. I mean, my favorite part about it was the flight, which is kind of crazy to say, I'm going to be honest. But now it's time to go to the final version, the V3. Now, the process to awakening Light to V3 is similar to V2. You've got to fight another boss, and it's a 1% chance scroll from a dungeon. And once again, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be honest. I'm not doing that. So my boy Lasone allowed me to hop on their account, which I appreciate. They've already got the Light V3 fruit equipped, and oh my gosh, this thing's got like tons of moves. What the heck? That's like 8 moves. Also, I did notice something as soon as I dashed. What? Yo, it has like custom dashes and sound effects. Okay, a One Piece game cooking. Something tells me, boys, something tells me this is gonna be even better than what we saw from King's Legacy. Where to even start? We got like tons of moves. Okay, first up, we have Light Slash, which is an M1. See what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, we have a sound effect. Look at this. We actually have sound effects. Okay, boys. This is not bad. And you can pair it up with the dashes too. That's actually kind of fire. Next up, we have Light Blitz. Okay, Q. Oh, damn. Okay. There wasn't as much sound effect on that one, but you know what? 2 of the moves we have sound effects. I'll take it. Let's check that once again. Look at that. He just does like a little zigzag. It hits multiple NPCs. The AoE is good on that thing too. Next move, we have Amaterasu Light Beam. Bro, Kizaru never did no Amaterasu in the anime, dog. Let's see how this looks. Light Beam. Oh, it's like a little finger death beam type thing. Just how far does it go though? Let me see. Oh, that thing goes crazy far. Okay, so you can actually snipe people with this. I'm not gonna lie, this may be one of my favorite One Piece game fruits I've ever seen. Like, this is fun. Moving down the list that we have Ama no Iwato. All right, I don't even know if I said that right, but let's go ahead and showcase it. Oh, it's just a kick. Okay, let me go ahead and get up in the air and showcase that instead. Oh, that's actually fire, boys. That's actually fire. It actually has a sound effect, so it sounds nice. Moving down the list further, we have Speed of Light next. I'm assuming that's a flight, maybe? Oh, damn. Okay, this goes even faster than the other one. Animation looks better, too. That's crazy. We went from Light V1 to Light V2, and then now this. Each one getting slightly better than the last. Moving down, we have Light Clones. Okay, let's see. I can summon like little shadow clones with light. Oh, what the heck was that? Damn. Next up, 3 Sacred Treasures. Okay. I don't know what the heck that was. Hold on, let me gap up. Maybe it does something different when you're in the air. Let me hold it. Huh. Seems like the same exact thing as a Amaterasu Light Beam. Okay, I guess. So far for these moves, they have cooked on some, and for others, they haven't cooked. Like that 3 Sacred Treasures, for as dope as that name sounds, it didn't really cook like that. Like what is this, bro? Wait, what? Wait, huh? Did I just hit that thing wrong? It did a cutscene this time. What the heck? Okay, I take back everything I just said. That was heat. That was heat. We got a whole cutscene with that, bro. That wasn't even our last move either. Moving down, though, we have one more ability to showcase. It is acceleration is power. Hopefully they cook for this one like they did the last one. Let's use it. What the heck was that? Okay, you know what? Let me try using this again, but in the air. Acceleration is power. That was a bit weird. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really even know what to think about that one. Let me try using it on this guy here. Yeah, that looks a bit wonky. I'm not gonna lie. Don't really know what to think about that one. Hey, all things considered, a One Piece game, I think they actually cooked this time. So much so that I'm actually going to change the ranking. I'm going to put King's Legacy down in good tier, and I'm going to put a One Piece game in great tier in its place, because I think they just shouldn't be on the same tier. For once, a One Piece game actually did the fruits justice. Next up, though, for our third game, we have none other than Blox Fruit. Unlucky for me, I've already got a physical light fruit in my inventory in this game, so we don't got to spend time trying to get it. So let's waste no more time and eat it right now. Now, the cool thing with light fruit in this game is you actually get an M1, unlike the previous games we've seen. Well, other than a One Piece game V3. As you can see right here, we have a sword, and the swings actually look pretty cool. And similar to the previous two games, light in this game has an awaken version as well. But before we go ahead and try to awaken this thing, we've actually got to unlock all the moves, because in Blox Fruits, it works on a mastery-based system versus a stat-based system. To unlock our final move, we only need 110 mastery, so it's not going to take very long. In fact, I think with just a few bosses, we should be able to get it. We have one of the bosses right here, and I can showcase our first ability, which is Light Ray. As you can see, it is a light kick. We have some nice sound effects in there. It looks pretty nice. Overall, though, it's like pretty average. I would say nothing really like super crazy, just decent effects. Oh, we have someone over here. We have someone over here trying to get jumped. Yo, just let me finish my boss, bro. Just let me finish my boss, boy. Guy wants me to do this to him, huh? You want me to do it to you, bro? I'll fight you. I'll fight you right now, bro. Even with light equipped. So get him here. Yep, get him there. Boom. We get him like these. Get him with that. Boom. You did this to yourself, bro. You did this to yourself. Light Ray. Boom. Get him there. Boom. One more hit. There we go. GG. Shouldn't have tried to attack me, man. If that doesn't give you a glimpse of how OP light can be, then I don't know what will. But he also took my kill. We didn't get any mastery from that, so that is kind of unfortunate. Gotta find another NPC. I'm gonna just kill this NPC right here. We should be able to get enough EXP to get some moves off this NPC. There we go. Killed him. And we already got our first ability, Light Flight. Let's see. We got two abilities, Barrage of Light and Light Flight. Not bad, not bad. The Light Flight in this game is pretty similar to King's Legacy. It is stagnant. You can't move it. So once you put it in one direction, you're stuck in that direction. Visually, though, it does look nice, and we have some nice sound effects. For our third move, though, we actually have a pretty cool one, being Barrage of Light. Shoot up in the air and you shoot down like a barrage of light beams. Visually, it's not the greatest, but it is still a pretty cool move. With that, we only have two more abilities left, Reflection Kick and Sky Beam Barrage. Let me go ahead and kill this NPC real quick. Hopefully we can get another ability. We're at 79 mastery. We got our next ability at 80, so just one more NPC should do it. Let me go ahead and just M1 this man. Boom. There we go. We got Reflection Kick. Now, Reflection Kick is pretty much Mirror Kick like how we saw in King's Legacy. You pretty much shoot it out. You teleport to where you go to at the end. Pretty cool looking visual move. So far out of all the games we played, I would say Blox Fruits has the best base light fruit. Like King's Legacy and a One Piece game's base light fruit, it was just bad. Let's be real. But let's see how things stack up when we awaken the light fruit. 105 mastery. We have 5 more to go. 109. One more kill should do it. Here we go. And that is our final ability learned, Sky Beam Barrage. Honestly, one of my favorite moves in the entire kit. You basically, well, as the name implies, shoot a bunch of beams from the sky. Visually, right now, it doesn't look the greatest, but trust me, when we awaken it, it'll look way better. Now, to awaken in Blox Fruits is a lot more straightforward and easy than the other games. Like, yes, it's grindy, but it's not nearly as grindy. Basically, what we have is raid-based systems where we go through and complete waves of NPCs, and when we complete it, we get to awaken our move. For our case, obviously, we're doing the light raid. Now, I'm going to be trying to do this myself by equipping the Buddha fruit and then switching over to the light fruit at the very end so I can awaken the abilities. My only hope is that I'm able to solo the thing by myself. Let me do the Buddha hitbox glitch. There we go. All right, we should be good now. We should be good now. Let me go ahead and just go around M1ing the NPCs. We got to go through 5 islands, 5 waves, and each wave will get slightly harder up until we reach the 5th wave where there will be a boss. I don't even know why I'm explaining this. Y'all literally all know this. There we go. Wave 1 complete. We have 4 more to go. Wave 2, though. Let's go ahead and do this. This is the last NPC of this island. There we go. Island 2 cleared. We're doing good. We're doing good, boys. Let me go ahead and just vanquish all these boys, though. We're on the 3rd island. We have 2 more to go after this. There we go. Island 3 cleared. We're on the 4th one. After this, there'll only be 1 more. We're making good progress, boys. We still got 9 minutes, 33 seconds left. We got this. Ain't no problem. Let's go ahead and speed run through this 4th island. Last island NPC here. Let's go ahead and pack them up. M1. Hit him with the God, Human Soaring Beast, and GG. Final island available. For this one, we're going to be going inside of this little pyramid here, and the boss is about to spawn. We got a lot of light users now, so we got to be very careful. You guys can see here this test boss spawning in 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh. Yep. Now we have the boss user. Hold on. It's time to start being careful, boys. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's just the boss. It's mano-y-mano. Let's get it. One-on-one. No more jump combos. Just me and the boss. He's got a ton of health. health. All we gotta do is just keep M1ing though. We are running out of time though, 5 minutes, 40 seconds, but at the rate his health's going down, we should be straight. All right. I think he's low enough to where it won't even matter. We just gotta M1 and run. M1 and run. Let me stop playing. No more games. We're taking you serious. There we go. No, I forgot to switch over the light at the end. That was pointless. That raid was literally pointless. Just goes to show you, boys, don't grind when you're on no sleep. You make dumb decisions like that. All right, boys. This time I got my boy Mariah helping me. We're about to lock in. Ain't making the same mistake twice. Here we go, boys. We did it. We locked in and finished it. First move. It's time to awaken our first ability. We got to do this 4 more times, by the way. But for ability 1, we've upgraded our first one to Divine Arrow. It's no longer a light click now. Now it's kind of like a light bow arrow, and it shoots 3 shots instead of 1. Visually, it looks honestly pretty sick. Let's keep this moving. We got 4 more to go. Second move done, boys. Second move done. After this, we'll have 3 more raids to go through, but this one, we're going to be awakening the F ability, which is basically just the flight. Now, we saw how the V1 flight in block trees work. This is the V2. It's slightly faster, and we can control how it goes. Although the control is kind of choppy, you can't really control it smoothly. It's more so like linear versus just being able to be freely moving. So I definitely prefer the flight of the other ones, but visually, I think block trees is not that bad. 3 more raids to go. Let's speedrun this. Got the last boss here. Third move, we unlocked Hand of Emperor. Basically, it's a long-range light move that stuns. You can lengthen it or shorten it. Lasts pretty long too. Just 2 more raids. About to buy our 4th ability written down, 4,000 fragments. Now, final ability for 5,000. The last 2 abilities are called Lightspeed Destroyer and Wrath of God. Lightspeed Destroyer is basically like a bunch of light barrages. Probably honestly my favorite move of the kit. Very good for combo potential as well. And then the last move is just basically an upgrade of the first V1 Awakening. See, it does the same exact thing, just slightly better and then a little bit faster. Now, I'm going to be honest, all of the moves on Light V2 of block shoots are a little bit outdated visually, with the exception of maybe Lightspeed Destroyer, which looks visually appealing, but Divine Arrow just looks all right. Hand of Emperor also just kind of looks decent. Shining Flight, I mean, it looks better than what we saw in King's Legacy, but as for Wrath of the God, it just looks decent, like a bunch of effects slapped together. Overall, though, I still do really like the Awakened Light Fruit and block fruits, but I don't think it's better than King's Legacy. I think it's around the same tier, so I'm gonna put this in good tier, below King's Legacy. I feel that was a bit of a controversial take. I already know people are gonna be in the comments upset, but now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the final One Piece game of the video, Fruit Battleground. Now, similar to every other game we've reviewed in this video, there are 2 versions of Light in Fruit Battleground, the Unawakened version and the V2 version. But this time, we're not going to be checking out the Unawakened version. We're going to be going straight to Light V2. All right, now, first things first, when you log into the game with Light V2, you notice it actually has a bunch of different abilities down here, like Piercing Shine, Photon Storm, Heavenly Descent, Solar Grenade. These all sound super lit, but let me just go ahead and show you one by one what they actually do. So first off, Mirror Flight is probably the most accurate light flight out of all the games we've seen today. It actually like bounces off of the air instead of just going in a straight line, which I believe is more accurate to how Kizaru did in the anime. But I know y'all don't care about that. Let's get to the attacking. First things first, we gotta find somebody. Okay, we found somebody here. So first off, we have Piercing Shine, which is basically similar to a light kick. The only difference is when we use it, we get a spear that allows us to M1 and teleport to people. Okay, and I'm stuck into a flame combo. Okay, all right. Let me go ahead and escape from that. Piercing Shine. Boom, we use that. Let me teleport to him. There we go. Combo extend. Uh-oh, I did that wrong. But you guys can see here, whenever you use Piercing Shine, you get a little light spear, which is kind of what Kizaru did in the anime as well. Next move, we have a long range one, Photon Storm. You shoot a bunch of light arrows, and now we get our own bow, which we can M1 with. Just pack that dude up with it. Next one, honestly, probably one of my favorites and one of the best ones to combo extend. We have X Flash. You dash forward, and once you grab an enemy, you hit him with a barrage, which directly allows you to combo extend. Like, look at this combo right here. Boom, which is directly going to lead into our 4th move, Heavenly Descent. You shoot him up and slam him down. Exactly like how Kizaru did in Egghead, boys. Got a guy right here. Boom, X Flash. Come over here, my boy. You ain't escaping the X Flash. Snipe him there. Boom. Oh yeah, look at this, boys. Look at this. This is just straight madness here, boys. This is straight madness. We haven't even used the final ability yet. Nevertheless, though, we are going to pack him up. I ain't worried about it. Heavenly Descent. And now let's hit him with the final ultimate, Solar Grenade. Yes, sir. Basically like Final Flash. All right, it's time to finish the job, boys. Uh-oh, we're getting double team. We're getting double team, boys. This isn't good. This isn't good. This isn't good. No, that's tragic. Hey, we may have lost, but we gonna win this one, boys. We gonna win this one. Hold up. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Won that. Let's go ahead and fight this guy right here. X Flash, Heavenly Descent. Boom. And you about to get hit with the craziest ultimate, my boy. You about to get hit with the craziest light grenade. GG's, my boy. GG's. You can't deny that the moves look absolutely beautiful in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Like, just look at this. Piercing Shine. Every move just looks so fire, bro. I know this sounds pretty biased when I say this, but I mean it when I say that Fruit Battlegrounds has never not cooked. And to be honest, we can all admit that this is definitely the best light fruit out of all of the other games we've seen. So for that, Fruit Battlegrounds is going to go in none other than the amazing tier. The first in the video. 100% deserved. Now, the build I'm going to be running this time is Rumble Fruit, Kombucha, and either Dark Blade or Shisui. For now, I'm just gonna go Shisui. Also, there's one last thing we gotta get. Talk to Martial Arts Master, and we got the superhuman fighting style. Doesn't get much more skill than this. Now, before we go ahead and learn the combo, I have my 30 million bounty friend Exotic, and he actually made skill builds. As you can see, he's running the same build as me, Superhuman, Rumble, Kombucha, and Shisui. So we're gonna do a quick 1v1 with him to see where we stand first. You ready, my boy? 3, 2, 1, and go. Now, I don't know much combos with Shisui. Damn, nice snipe, bro. That's the aim I'm trying to get at later on, so I can do snipes like that. Okay, hold on. Okay, got him there. Boom, boom. Oh, I gotta snipe. We're not doing too bad right now. If this is our base, we got him already low, so this is a good base to be at. Okay, come on. Snipe, boom. Ah, we missed it. We couldn't confirm off the combo. I'm literally like so garbage at this build. Let me break that can. Ah, I tried to hit it with the thunderclap and missed. This is so difficult, bro. I have so much respect for people who main skill builds, bro. Because this ain't it, bro. This is not it, bro. Oh, I swear, I'm like so close to getting these snipes, but just barely missing. I'm getting closer. Got him. Oh, this could be it. Ember's gun. Yes, sir. Hey, yo, we actually beat him with the skill build for the first time. And I haven't even learned this combo for real. So we're at a good base to start off with in terms of reflexes and just overall gameplay. GG, bro. GG. Kombucha, Shisui combo, blocks fruits. This first one here looks good. Shisui plus superhuman skilled combo. It's got 163k views. Let's click on that. Guys, I'm sad to tell you, but this is gonna be my last video on this channel. Damn, this is his last video and it popped off like this, bro. You gotta keep uploading. Let's see the combo though. So for his build, he's obviously using melee defense sword. That makes sense. And then down below, he's got Kombucha and Shisui. Let's see the combo. So Rumble X, Kombucha X, Shisui X, Shisui Z, Superhuman Beast Hollow Pounce, and then Conqueror Gun. Okay, let's see how he uses it in combat though. Okay. Oh damn, that was a nice snipe right there. Kombucha X, Shisui Z, and then Superhuman C, Flash Step. Oh, okay, cooking. Let's see if we could do it. All right, training dummy right here. Boom. Okay. Okay, never mind. I did not cook with that whatsoever. Take 2. All right, boom. There we go. Okay. All right, then we got this. Boom, boom, and oh, well, I missed the thunderclap, but that actually seems like a pretty easy combo. I'm not gonna lie. Let's try it one more time. Don't want to perfectly land it flush. Thunderbolt X, boom. Okay, boom, boom. Then we do this, and despawn, but that was the full combo. I would have actually landed that. So this is actually a pretty powerful combo for such an old build. 1v1 Winter. I'ma cook you. All right, bro. This boy's talking crazy. Before we go ahead and do the bounty hunt, let's go humble this fool. Is he using Soul Guitar? Oh my god, bro. This dude's using a brain dead build. All right, get him there. Boom. Boom, boom. We cooking. Hold on. Uh-oh. This boy using damn like the most brain dead build ever, bro. Like how you gonna talk crazy when you're using that build and I'm using literally superhuman Shisui, bro. You're not good, kid, bro. You're not good. Okay, well that obviously did not go well against that brain dead build, which is majority of what we run into in public servers. That's what we have to look forward to. Let's go ahead and to a public server though. Okay, first server in. Let's see. Oh my god, this is the worst case scenario. Ice run off rip. Hold on. Let me get out of there. Yo, this is crazy. Oh, boom. Okay, got him in the combo. Oh, it's lagging, bro. It's lagging. This is a nightmare right here, bro. Okay. Boom. Oh, we managed to get him, boys. I'll take that. GG, bro. First match of the video and it went out like that. That was the 6.9 million player. Wait, no, it wasn't. It was 3 million. Okay, I'm tripping. Hey, I'll still take a 3 million body while using the skill build, bro. I'll take that. We're at 29.98 million bounty right now, so we'll need to get to 21.9 before we can finish the video. All right, we're in a brand new server. I see someone out here. What's good, G? What's good? Oh, damn. He was prepared. Okay. Boom. Hold on. Oh, he's got God human. I mean, that's just typical. That's literally what majority of people use. Okay, we got him there. Boom. I ain't messing around. Typical Soul Guitar. He tried to hit me with a Soul Guitar Curse Dual Katana combo. You know what I'm saying? It's the typical blocks fruits combo. Oh, he's trying to do the little portal loop. Okay. What if I just did this? Yep. Boom. Get him there. What? There's no shot he popped V4. Oh my gosh. I can't say I'm surprised, bro. Wait. Where did he just teleport to? Well, I guess that's dead in the water. I'm not about to fight someone that's using V4, bro, with a skill build. Hell no. Bro really popped V4 and ran, though. That's actually so goofy. Okay, since that didn't work out, we have another dude right here. What's good, G? Oh, damn. Kentrick. Okay, I respect it. Boom. No, you ain't going nowhere, bucko. You was not going nowhere. V-Cell pounce. Okay, we're gonna hit him with the electric flash. Damn, I really thought that would hit. This dude's really just not fight back. Let me finish him off. V-Cell pounce. And that's an easy 8.9k bounty. That was such a weird fight, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you know, while we're here, bro, I might as well make my Kombucha stronger. Let me go ahead and buy these 5 legendary scrolls. Now, I'm not looking to get anything insane in my Kombucha. Just probably strong grip would be really good, to be honest. Hopefully we can get that. Let's see what we get here. Agile, efficient, siphon, sharpshooter. No, definitely don't want that. We need strong grip. That'll be fire for Kombucha. And masterpiece. No, don't want that either. 3rd time's the charm. There's actually no shot. We get a burning blessing on our Kombucha when we wanted strong grip. That is actually egregious. Look at this. What the heck? Hey, I'll take take it. I'll take it. W luck. W luck. Hold on. Let me actually see how much damage that does. I have no points of gun stats, mind you. That is doing actually not that bad. That's a decent damage boost right there. I'll take it. I'll take it. And we've got another target on our hands. Boom. Boom. There we go. Hit him with this. Boom. Wait. That's not it. That's not it. Nope. You're not getting away, bucko. You're not getting away. I need to finish you off. Damn, that boy evaded that. That boy evaded that. All right. Oh, he's fighting back. He has dragon talent. That's interesting. Okay, bro wants to do air combat. All right. This will be a good chance to practice my aim because that is one of the objectives. Air fight. Let me hit him with these. Uh-oh. I've never done air fights like this, so kind of trash at him. Oh, got him there. Oh, we cooking. Boom. Ah, I couldn't seal the deal there. Oh, that dude kept running for like 10 minutes and I couldn't catch him. That's the one downside to this build. You can't catch runners for real. All right, we finally found another dude that's actually willing to fight, it looks like. Let's see how this goes. No, I messed it up, bro. Okay. Yep, he has sanguine art. This is gonna go well. And he's using shark anchor. This is gonna be a great video, boys. There's a Kitsune. I'm getting okay. I guess I'm just about to get third party now. And it's lagging. Oh my god, I cannot catch a break. Bruh. I'm leaving. I'm not even gonna risk losing the bounty in this fight, dog. Psych, we back in there, baby. We back in there. Hold on. Damn. We cooking this guy. Hold on. There's no shot he's popping V4. Oh my god, bro. You literally cannot save these people, bro. People are so bad. I don't know how I'm gonna get through this video. Imagine having to pop V4 against a guy using superhuman, bro. Like, I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. So this is the life of a skilled build user, eh? You run into people who are only using V4, people who are just using brain dead builds that just outclass your build in every way. This is tough. Let me try a different method. Who down to 1v1? I've not been getting any fights, and the fights I do get are just V4 spammers, bro. Oh my god, I literally just stepped out of safe zone and I get damn spirit ulted, bro. Okay. So this is how this is gonna go. All right, well, at least we got somebody. I'm grateful we actually at least got somebody. Except I'm already almost dead. Oof. Okay, so spirit is very dangerous, bro. And for a skill build like this, bro, this is like probably like my worst nightmare. I'm gonna be honest. And he's literally just air capping, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're cooking. Boom. Easy 12k bounty. I'll take that. We actually beat him with a skill build. There's a lot of stuff going on over here. Oh, I stole that kill. Yo. I know that Kitsune user mad. Boom. Okay. Back up this Kitsune user. Boom. No. Damn spirit. The damn spirit. Okay. We cannot deal with a spirit and a Kitsune at once, bro. This is OD. Yo, spirit user, dog. Come on, man. You gotta respect the skill build, bro. You can't be mad at that, bro. And that Kitsune user just went full form. Ooh. Okay. Bro, this is insane. A Kitsune and a spirit. Allow it, bro. Like, let me be. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna use Thunder Ball Destruction. I know this is not skilled. Kitsune. No. Absolutely not. Bro. This guy's so trash. Are these guys working together, bro? I don't get it. Why are they not attacking each other? Why are they after me? All right. Seems I lost them off my tail for now. I think the Kitsune user's pulling up. Okay. I got this. Got him. Oh my gosh. Outplayed. 2v1 is still lost. Outplayed garbage. I killed them both once already. I'm taking my W and leave. Another server with no one to 1v1. Literally everyone's just chilling at the trade table. Any one of y'all want to 1v1? Me? Oh, we got somebody. He's using superhuman and venom. Okay, I respect that. Finally, we got a 1v1, boys. Finally. Let me say go. He is using venom though, so that does make things tough. Oh, venom form right off rip. That is crazy. Okay, so this is gonna be tough for us. Boom. How did that miss? Okay. So his big hitbox literally makes my moves unusable. Good to know. So I guess we're just gonna stall out and then just get some chip damage until his thing runs out. I guess that's the best strategy for us to do right now, because I am getting eaten up by this poison. Oh my gosh. His thing should run out pretty soon. Okay, there. Finally, his form ran out. What we can do is we can do this. Boom. Get him with the combo. And there we go. No reward. Level difference too high. He wasn't even high enough level. That's actually crazy. What is this? No. You're not getting away, bucko. You're not getting away. Boom. No. This Kitsune, bro. Stop ruining everything for me. Why is this venom user interrupting, bro? Why am I getting 3v1? How does this keep happening? No. I'm not gonna die like this. 3v1. Bro. I hate this game. Why? Just why? So far, things haven't been going that bad. We've had a few good fights, but we've also had bad moments where I'm getting jumped or someone's just straight up running. I would say so far, we're getting the egg of this build though, bro. 900,000 bounty more to go. Let's keep this going, boys. We got a leopard over there. All right, I'll give it my best. Boom. Oh, wait. Do I even want to bother with this leopard, bro? Let me ask myself that. Let me try to evaluate that first. Might as well. We already initiated. Might as well. Okay, we're doing this. We got to do this. Alrighty. Boom. Got him there. Oh, we almost got him. That dude's about to steal my kill though. Okay. Get him there. Boom. And leopard down. And we're now at 21.3 million bounty. Okay, that was actually a really good fight. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'm thinking, boys, once we get to 21.5, instead of running with Shisui, we'll switch over to Dark Blade so we can switch things up and learn a new combo. So let's go ahead and get to 21.5 real quick. Don't get me wrong, Shisui's been treating us good, but I think Dark Blade will treat us better. And you know what, boys? Let's speed this up. Discord announcements. Can any blockers, boys, help me with a vid with some 1v1s? I'm using a skill build though, so no V4 or brain dead builds. This will make finding some fights a lot quicker. Server filling up quick. Damn, bro, we got 30 millions out the wazoo here. Ooh, I'm getting kind of worried, bro. Round 1, fight between me versus Nutty begins in 3, 2, 1, and go. Alrighty. Oh my gosh, I messed up my combo. I literally did not confirm off of any of that. I got that snipe and didn't confirm off of it. Oh my gosh, yo, Nutty, bro, you about to cook me, ain't you? Okay, hold on. Oh. Nah, that's not even fair. He was in my stun. How? That's crazy. All right, bet. Yep, got him there. Did he just hit me at the same time as I hit it? That's crazy. That didn't even make sense. Man's making me forget all my fundamentals, bro. I don't understand. Damn, that was a crazy snipe. I ain't gonna lie. I think I might just lose because of that. I'm using this. I don't care if this is unskilled. I don't care. I can tell this fight's about to last a while, bro. I just have a feeling. Oh, landed there. Okay. He's low. Got him right where we want him. One more hit, boys. We're cooking. You've dug your own grave, Nutty. And GG, Nutty. GG. Looks like this is my next contender. Some dude named Rip Zen. 3, 2, 1, and go. Let's see how this goes. Oh, got him there. Boom. Okay. Oh, damn, he uses shark. I mean, I'm pretty sure I specifically said no brain dead stuff, but I guess it is what it is. Is he using unawakened rumble? I can't believe my eyes. Okay, I have no idea what is happening, but I guess it is what it is, and GG. This next one will get us to our goal to get to Dark Blade. Let's see if we can get it, though. No, he's using Sanguine Art. Oh, my gosh, bro. That's crazy. I told these people use skill. And Thunderclap. One more hit. Oh, my gosh, my health. Okay, I'm getting a little low. This is a little bit worried. It's a little bit worrisome. How did I not get hit by that? Bringing it back slowly but surely, boys. I almost got him there. Boom. And finished him off with the Thunderclap. Okay, I'll take that 17k bounty. And we're now at 21.5. Which means we can go to Dark Blade, learn the new combo, and use Dark Blade to get the rest of the bounty. Let's go ahead and equip Dark Blade. And my friend Nutty that we fought earlier says he's got a combo for me. All right, Nutty, I'm ready for your show combo. He said, all right, here's the combo. Okay, Rumble X, Dark Blade, both the Dark Blade abilities, Superhuman. Damn, that's a strong ass combo. Hold on, I'm gonna need you to write that out for me, my boy. He said Rumble X, Dark Blade Z, Dark Blade X, Superhuman Z, Superhuman C, Rumble F, and Superhuman X. Try it on me. All right, bet. Let's try it. Let's go for it. Boom. Oh, I don't even have my PvP activated. Okay. Take two. All right, Rumble X. Boom. Oh my God, I messed it up. To take 3, I guess. There we go. I got this. All right, bet. Boom. Okay, we got it. Boom. Damn, okay. That was heat. Look, it left him like literally one tap as a 30 million. So that's actually kind of crazy. He said easy one shot for anyone that's not 30 million. Yeah, it would seem so. All right, boys. So that takes care of step 1. We've learned 2 overpowered combos. Step 2, I feel like, is already being taken care of. I've been practicing with these boys in this private server for about 2 hours, and I feel like my aim's gotten a lot better. Only step left is to get that 22 million bounty. Let me test out the combo one more time, though. All right, boom. Okay, let's get him right here. And damn, okay, we did that perfectly. I'm ready for public servers. Let's get it. All right, let's go to public servers. Time to pack up some people. Well, first, let me just do a gotcha since I slept overnight. Come on, give me something good. Sounds not bad. All right, let's focus up and get to the target. What's going on, bro? Oh, this dude doesn't even have his PvP on. No one here has a PvP on, bro? Like, what's going on? All these people, like, none of these people have their PvP on. What are the odds of that? Come on, bro. Come on, fight, bro. Wait, my boy Max just pulled up and said, what's good, my boy? Hey, what's good, bro? But my boy Jason just joined the chat. Let me say, Jason, you down to 1v1? He said, yes, sir. That's the energy I like to see. Here we go, right here. Let's see what he's running for build. Death Step, Buddha, Buddy Sword, Kombucha. Very interesting build. All right, let's get this 1v1. Me versus Jason starting now. Let's see how this goes. I just got off of a sleep. I ain't gonna lie, so I'm not warmed up at all. I don't know why he's running Dark Step. I guess maybe that's probably a bit more skilled than Superhuman even, eh? Golly, why is it lagging, bro? Boom. We get him here. Come on. We just need one more hit. Boom. And 1,000 strikes, and he's done. He said in chat, lag? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It was lagging bad for me as well. It was like, good game though, Jason. Good game. Also, we just got the 21.6 million bounty, so we have 400,000 left. Let's hop to a different server. Target spotted over here. Let's see what's popping. Go for a snipe. Boom. No reward levels is too high. All right, bro. We'll just do what's teleport. Yep, you ain't get away from me, bucko. Where you going, bro? There's no shot, bro. Hold on. You think I can't come in there, bro? What's good? Oh my gosh, bro. Where'd he go? Oh my gosh, bro. Is he literally just looping? This guy clearly does not want to fight, bro. He's just running. I've never seen anything like this, bro. Now we second C. We got some prime suspects right here. It's already getting down in the second C, boys. Yes, sir. Boom, boom. Let's get him. And we already got our first kill. Ooh, that was easy. I did third party the hell out of that guy, but okay, hold on. Yeah, buddy. This guy's a portal user, so this is actually gonna be like very tough to deal with. I'm not gonna lie. So we gotta watch out for that guy. He's gonna try to sneak up on me. Not gonna work, bucko. Not gonna work. Okay, buddy. Okay, you think you're tough just because you can do a little one-shot combo, bro? We do this for real. Bro. Hold on. Yep, he's gonna try to sneak up on me. Yes, sir. Boom. And GG. Portal down. Boys, this guy in chat said, Clouds 1v1 me. I got spit. And then I was like, what the heck? And then he said, you about to lose. So I am about to run from a challenge. Let's get it. Oh, damn. Soul guitar. Boom, boom. I want to hit a snipe, bro. I want to get better at air PvP. So let me just camp the air a little bit more this time. Boom. Okay. Got him there with the thunderclap. All right. Oh, wow. I didn't expect him to do that. But outplayed him with the dark blade. I will say the dark blade build with this, I'm liking it. It gives a little bit more versatility to it. He said in chat, spin is not it. Took you that 1v1 to get that. All right, bro. We got a server with some brain dead users up in here, but that ain't gonna scare me. Boom. Okay, let's get that. Let's get this guy. Okay, I snuck that kill. Boom. Let's get him. There's a leopard over here. Okay, let's get this guy. We have to get this leopard. Let's get him. He's free for the taking. And now this just became a war zone. Hold on. With my skill build, I gotta chill. Oh, did I just kill somebody just by throwing a dark blade move out? All right, random? That's crazy. All right, leopard, you gotta go. This ends not... Bro, why is this Buddha on me? Oh, my health. Bro, this random Buddha just started coming up to me, just started swinging. Now I know how Mongrel felt. That man was like, shing. He went on his form. Okay. Boom. You should have stayed in your form, bucko. The air snipe with the thunderclap. I'll take it. That was a good fight. Look at this. Literally a Buddha coming right over here. Boom. Come over here, Buddha. I don't mind you. Don't run now. Boom. Decel pounce. And Buddha down. Beautifully done. I'm not gonna lie. We're almost at our goal, boys. Hey, with dark blade, I can feel myself heating up quick. We was cooking. We're in an interesting predicament here. This dude's using dragon trident, and it's very brain dead, as you can see right there. Ooh-wee. Okay, he's using V4. I'm popping V4. I don't care. I know this isn't skilled. This is my first time popping V4 in this video. I'm sorry, boys. but it had to be done. There we go. Got him. Boom. Okay. We're doing good. We got him running. Look at him. All right, so this guy's a crafty one, eh? He likes to run and just spam that little dragon trident. Yep, there it is right there. Once again, on cue, by the way. Got him there. Oh, I sniped him with the Conqueror gun. Y'all saw that? That was beautiful. We're now 21.82. Okay, hold on. Let me get the spirit user. I didn't forget about you. Thunderball destruction. Nah. You ain't getting away, bucko. You is not getting away. Okay, got him there. That was good damage. If this dude hits me with the end of times, that could be dangerous. That could be very dangerous, boys. Oh my gosh, am I actually just getting killed by someone who's just spamming and not even thinking? That's crazy. I guess that's the game of block streets, eh? I respect that he's actually using Kabucha though instead of like Soul Guitar though. That's nice. He's almost dead, boys. Oh, that was good damage. Got him there. Oh, that was nice. I'll take it. A little bit of a long fight, but we had to sweat a little bit. Let's check our bounty in the crew. We're at 21.89 million bounty right now, boys. One more kill before we can get to 21.9. And I think I see a guy right here. Light work, boys. Uh-oh, Soul Guitar. Oh, wait, I don't like to see that. Curse to a katana. I definitely don't like to see that. Did he just pull me back with the damn dark ability? That doesn't even make sense. Okay, let's hit him with my combo. Uh-oh, that's bad. He doesn't have his points in sword, so like his sword damage isn't really gonna do much. I don't know why he would have fruit stats in dark. Doesn't really make sense to me, but hey, bro, go off, I guess. Hit him there. Boom, and dead. This dude's coming back though, so I think we should be able to get the final amount of bounty from him. Snipe right here. Thunderball destruction. Snipe. Nope, not. Also not gonna work somehow. I guess I don't hit those. I guess I ain't built like that. Oh, you wanna go to the air, huh? You wanna have a little air combat? All right, bet. Let's do it. I've been wanting to have some air fights, bro. Boom. Got him there. And GG. I'll take it. We're now 21.9. Hey, that was a beautiful air fight right there a little bit. This has been a fun journey. I ain't gonna lie. I'm enjoying the skill build a lot more than I thought I would. 21.99 million bounty, boys. We have one kill remaining. And is it gonna be someone in this server? Let's find out. Oh, we have someone here. Hold on. Boom. Let's get him. Okay, Doom. Land a combo perfectly. Oh, land a combo actually perfectly. Hold on. Someone's about to take my kill. Someone took my kill. Oh my gosh. Who was it? I can't even get bounty from this guy. He's level 1600. Someone who was low level took my kill. That's crazy. That guy that just killed the T-Rex, he's back out there. Boom. Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, this damn Kitsune, bro. You can't even get bounty from him. He's too high level for you. What is the point? Let me just throw out the Thunderball destruction. I want to get this kill. Boom. And 22 million, boys. We've now done it. Step 3 is complete. We've reached the bounty. That is it though, boys, for this video. I'm not gonna lie, using the skilled was a lot more fun than I thought. However, even though we mastered this form of the skilled build, there's still one more we have left to master. The gun-made Acidum rifle build. King Legacy. I've already confirmed in the wiki for King's Legacy that this actually has an awakening. So we get 2 states of this, which is really good because usually the base states for King's Legacy are kind of cheeks. But as for how rare the gravity fruit actually is, let's go ahead and check the black market. We can see, I believe the gravity fruit is not that rare or high up. Yeah, it's only a rare. Look at that. It's only 1,050 Robux out of stock. That's actually going to be really easy to get. And I'm willing to bet, honestly, I probably have one right now. So fruits, let's see. And I've got 3 of them already. Dub.
helps. Which actually helps because we're gonna need definitely more of these for when we try to awaken it. But for now, let's go ahead and eat this thing. I will say though, this fruit model, this is not it. Like, how do you get gravity out of this? Anyways, let's go ahead and eat this thing. Let's reset gas, and now we're with gravity. So first off, let's go ahead and do a quick little move showcase. We only got 4 moves. Yeah, I can see why that had an awakening for this, bro. Okay, do we get an M1 with this? No, we don't get an M1. I'm literally spam clicking right now. Nothing's happening. All right, let's go ahead and test the first ability. Floor. Ooh, okay. Ooh, that didn't hit him. Oh wait, it did hit him. Okay, I thought it didn't hit him. Check that one more time. Floor. That's not bad. That's not bad for King's Legacy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's a pretty solid ability. Okay, what about Meteor? We already got a Meteor second ability in. Okay. You know what? That was like the most underwhelming Meteor I've ever seen. That said, it's a lot better than some of the other fruits I've seen in King's Legacy. Like this, not half bad. Not half bad. All of that Meteor looked like it was from 2015 type effects. Let's keep this going. Next up, we got Rock Fly. Ooh, wait, hold on. This actually doesn't look half bad, but we do have a meter down below, so you can't fly on this rock forever. That said, though, while the rock itself may not look bad, this aura, bro, it's really just making it look worse. They could have really just took away the aura, and it would have looked actually better. Last but not least, though, we got Meteor's Rain. I'm assuming it's just going to be multiple of the first one. Let's see. Ooh, okay, that's not going at all where I'm aiming it, but that didn't look half bad. That said, if I was going to rate this V1, it would definitely get like a 3 or 4 out of 10. Not that good. Luckily for us, this has an awakening. Since we're in second C already, we can go ahead and go over to the awakening NPC and see what the requirements are. All right, let me talk to this guy right here. Awaken Master, bring fruit similar to your power, fill the frame behind me, then let's talk again. All right, so all we need to do is go in our inventory, get more physical gravity fruits, and then just simply put them in here. Let's see, how much do we need? 6? Okay, so we need 6 of those. That's kind of a lot of gravities. Luckily, we have 1 more, so now we need 4. Let's put that in there. And since gravity's only a rare, we shouldn't really have any problem getting those. Only one way to find out. Let's go ahead and hit up this gacha. All right, gacha man, what you got for me? Do I have any keys already? Let me see. I got 1 gold key. Okay, let's go ahead and waste that and see. Maybe we could get a gravity first try. And... what? Dough fruit legendary, bro. I wasn't even trying to get that. Okay, you know what? That's a 0.5% chance of getting it. I got it first spin in. I might be him. All right, well, you know what? If that's the case, I might be able to just straight up trade this dough to the remaining gravities I need. Let me type this in chat. Trading dough. Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead and delete that message. I'm storing this thing. That would be the worst trade in the world. I'm not doing that. Let's just scam myself. Let's just go ahead and do this the original way. Let me buy some gems and let's get to spinning. All right, we've got 657 gems right here. How many gold keys can I buy out of that? Let's see. About 43. Not bad, not bad. Let's buy all of that. We actually have a good chance of getting 4 gravity fruits out of this. Let's open 10 gold keys. Let's see what we get. First one, can we get gravity? And we get mammoth, but that is a rare, so that's good. Let's skip this. Okay, let's go bomb, paw, bomb again, shadow, gas, which is higher than what I'm looking for, giraffe, brachio fruit, magnet, another epic, bomb. This is actually, I'm mind blown. How have I gotten so many rare things than what I'm looking for? I'm only looking for a rare. Let's open another 10. Okay, we get venom fruit this time, smoke, magma, bomb, giraffe, wolf, giraffe again, love, giraffe. Bro, 20 and I haven't got a single gravity. You gotta be kidding me, bro. All these fruits with not 1 gravity? It's only a rare. Bro, my luck has actually gotta be like the worst in the reverse way possible. We got a dough fruit first, and now we're struggling to get a gravity. Oh, there we go. It's 1 gravity down. We need 3 more. Let's keep this pushing. Let's keep this pushing. Telekinesis, barrier, mammoth, flame, string, shadow. Okay, mammoth, spin. Now we're going downhill. 3 more gold keys left. Can we get 3 gravities? Nope, we get a Buddha. Okay, what about this next one? Okay, we get a spin. Can we at least get 1 more gravity to end this off with? Please, please, before I have to spend more Robux, please. Flame fruit. Well, we at least got 1 gravity, so I'm gonna go ahead and store that. And you know what? I can go to this legacy trader right here, and I can actually turn in the fruits that I've gotten that I don't want into an extra key. Looks like total out of all these, I can make 2 platinum keys, or maybe I could just go with gold keys and make a lot more gold keys. Hold on, let me try that. Look at that, I can convert to 5 gold keys. Perfect. W feature in this game, to be honest. I don't know why more games don't do stuff like this. You can sacrifice the stuff you don't want to help you progress further. Let's open these. Next gold key, we get a control. Okay, 4 more to go. Shadow. We gotta get at least 1 gravity out of this, bro. I swear. Magnet. Come on, come on, come on, game. Paw. No, magma, bro. We keep getting rarer stuff. I might just have to bust up more Robux. All right, I've just loaded up more Robux. We're getting this done, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting this done. 1,250 gems right there. This better be enough. With this, we can buy 80 gold keys. If I don't get the remaining 3 gravities from 80 gold keys, I'm gonna be upset. Let's see. Do we get it from the first 10? Come on. Nope, not from the first 10. Luckily, we still got 70 more. Gravity, that's one. We need two more. Two more. Come on, come on, come on. Spirits. That's an epic. Flame. Another epic. 30 keys left. I'm starting to get worried. We still need two more. We still need two more. Please, Gabe. Please. 10 spins left. This is it. We have to get 2 gravities from this. Otherwise, I have to spend even more Robux. Flame. Wolf. Aloe. Leopard. Quake. Barrier. Rumble. Shadow. String. Wolf. 80 spins and I got 1 gravity. I'm baffled. I'm baffled. It's come to this. We got to buy even more. 35 more gems. Let's see. Will we get the 2 gravities we need? Oh, gravity 1 right there. We need 1 more. We need 1 more. 1 more. 1 more. Can we do this in 25? Wait, we're out of storage? Okay, hold on. I'm going to go to Legacy Trader. Let's just get even more gold keys. All these epic fruits I got right here about to come in handy. Gotta make sure not to reset my gravity by accident, though. That'd be tragic. Okay, yeah, right here. I'm going to ignore that. And then the rest of these got to go. Look at that. An extra 13 gold keys off of that. W's. Now let's speed run till we get the next gravity. I gave up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trading this Phoenix for gravity. I can't get it. There we go. Last gravity. Now we got everything we need. It's time to head back. Here we go. This is the 3rd gravity. 4th. 5th and 6th. Finally, we're able to awaken this thing. Dang, that took forever. All right, let's talk back to Awaken Master. Your power's already awakened. Do you want to unlock? Yes, sir. And we've got to buy more gems. Oh, brother. I had to spend so much Robux on this game. Way more than I anticipated I would have to. I'm not going to lie. I'm about to rage. I'm about to rage. This awakening gravity better be fire. All right, here we go. Since this game demands I spend so much Robux. 825 Robux for 250 gems. Damn scam. All right, Awaken Master. Let's buy it. This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Now we go equip all of them and we're done. I think that's like what, 5 abilities? So now let's check it out. So now we have Pressure, Meteorite, Gravity Rock, Pluvia, Meteorite, and Ruina. Does it have any M1s? Nope. Okay, first ability we have Pressure. Ooh, wait, that's actually not half bad. Especially for King's Legacy standards, bro. Hold on, let's check that out again. That's not bad, that's not bad. Okay. This Awakening Fruit has some potential yet. All right, next up we got Meteorite. How does that Meteorite have less effects than the previous one? That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense, bro. The other Meteorite rock itself had more details than this. Look at this. This is crazy. This is just a ball of fire. All right, hold on. Let's use Gravity Rock. Ooh, wait, hold on. This is an improved version of the Gravity Flight. This actually looks not bad. This is not half bad. At least they added the little rocks in there, so this looks a little better than the previous one. All right, next up we got Pluvia Meteorite. I'm assuming this is just another Meteorite barrage. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, and somehow it looks worse than the other one. I don't know how we have an Awakening that looks visually worse than the base form. That makes no sense. But last but not least, we have Ruina. Let's check this out. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, that's not half bad. So we just like summon a bunch of rocks instead of meteors? Hey, that's not half bad, but I will say I'm disappointed in these meteor abilities. Well, King's Legacy, you did it once again, man. Y'all gotta revamp a lot of your lower end fruits, I'm not gonna lie, because they're looking pretty outdated. But I've seen enough from Gravity and King's Legacy, and spent enough Robux. King's Legacy, I'm not gonna lie, your Gravity is gonna go straight in the alright tier. I don't think it's good enough to be in good. It's definitely not insane, and it's 100% not in best Gravity tier. But alright's not bad. But as usual, while King's Legacy may only be an alright tier, let's see if this next one's any better. Because up next, we got One Fruit Simulator. I tried this game out for the first time last time we did gas in every One Piece game, and I actually liked it. So we here to test this again with Gravity. I'm actually in C2 right now. I did a little bit of grinding. But first things first, let me see. Do I have a Gravity? Or can I find a Gravity? You have the gas fruit equipped right now. Maybe I can find a Gravity without having to buy it permanent. What is this? This looks like the bomb fruit. Yeah, I'm not eating that. You know, forget trying to get this naturally. Let's just go ahead and go to the shop and buy Gravity. There's no point to waste time. Might as well just pay to win it out. Fruits. One fruit shop. Let's see. Where is the Gravity fruit actually located? Right here. It's actually pretty low in there, and it's only 799 Robux. All right, let's go ahead and buy the permanent version of that. Here we go. And permanent Gravity is bought. Now we simply go into inventory, click equip, and we're good. Look at the icon down below. That's not half bad. Now, One Fruit Simulator is very similar to Blox Fruits in the sense that there's actually fruit mastery. You guys can see we have 1 out of 1,000 mastery, and right now I only have 1 ability. We get a final ability at 125 mastery. That's actually not gonna take that long then. Okay, well, let's go ahead and see. First ability, Gravity Push. Let's see how that looks. Okay. I mean, you know, that's not half bad. That's not half bad, but maybe this actually has an awakening. I wonder about that. I wonder if Gravity actually has an awakening in this game. Ooh, bro, I'm getting packed up by this NPC right now. Hold up. I think I'm in the wrong place. Hold on. I'm not doing anything to this NPC right here. Okay, hold on. Maybe it's time to go back to first seed. Boys. I cannot box with that NPC. Let's head back to C1, man. Let's see. Can I do any damage to the NPCs here? Gravity Push. Okay, I do a little bit more. Now, what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to get this NPC low with my fighting style because I deal a lot more damage with this. And then I'm going to try to finish him off with the gravity because I think you only get mastery by killing NPCs with the moves. All right, there we go. I've got him really low. Now let's start using the gravity abilities. And there we go. We got 45 mastery on gravity fruit. Looks like our plan worked, man. We already almost got all of our abilities. First of all, we have gravity fly now. Let's see that. Ooh, that looks a little bit interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, hold on. Let me give it the benefit of the doubt. We do have a long cooldown on that. I think it was like 9 seconds or 8 seconds. But it looks like it's available now. So let's go ahead and see. Gravity fly. Yeah, why is this so slow? Why is this so slow, bro? Huh? And I'm not gonna lie. As for these effects, this ain't looking good. Ooh, bro, this is not looking good. One Fruit Simulator had me hooked from the first one. But as of right now, this ain't looking as good, man. This ain't looking as good. But I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. We only need a little bit mastery to actually unlock the final ability, so let's just go ahead and try to do this quick. Next NPC about to be down here. And there we go. 66 mastery on gravity. Now we've unlocked Gravity Meteor. Okay, we get through it. Hopefully this one's actually fire. We get to an open area. All right, here we go. Gravity Meteors. Let's see. Okay, that did not look very promising. Bro, like this looks worse than King's Legacy. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. Actually, wait, does it? I think the impact actually looks better than King's Legacy. Like, look at that. The meteor itself had more detail. I'm gonna be honest. That said, this still ain't looking that good. But like I said, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. We're gonna fully master it out, see if it has an awakening, then we'll judge it. Here we go. Next NPC there. And we're at 89 mastery. We've unlocked Gravity Zone. Okay, Gravity Zone. Ooh, that doesn't look half bad. That doesn't look, and that actually lasts quite a bit. Okay, we getting some promise. Next enemy over here. We got our last ability at 125 wait, I already got it. Gravity Shower. Okay, Gravity Shower. Let's see. I'm assuming this is just a bunch of meteors. Yep, and it looks exactly the same as the first one. Okay, so nothing too crazy. So it looks like that's all the abilities for the gravity fruit. But let's see if this thing's got an awakening. Select this guy up here, fruit awaken NPC, and this fruit don't have awaken. Okay, well, looks like it doesn't, I guess. So this is all we get, which if that's the case, I'm not gonna lie, this fruit is not gonna get rated that high. One Fruit Simulator with the gas fruit for the previous video did good, but for here, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna go in all right tier behind King's Legacy. Sadly, I think King's Legacy was slightly better. That said, though, I still think it was decent, just not the greatest I've seen. I mean, like, look at this. This is nothing crazy. But let's see if this next game, a One Piece game, is any better. I've already done my research and confirmed in this game that the gravity fruit, in fact, does have a V2 awakening, but it doesn't have anything past that, so it's only one stage. But first things first, before we get into all that, let's see if we even have any gravities, and we have exactly one. Wow. Wow, bro. Exactly one. And this is how the fruit model looks for this. That's actually not that bad. That's one of the better fruit models I've seen in this game. Also, is this just me, or did they update the visuals in this game? Low-key, like the shadows, the islands themselves. This is looking better than I remember. Or I could just be tripping. But seeing as we already have the gravity fruit right here, we might as well just go ahead and eat this thing. Yes, sir. All right, what we working with? Ooh, we got a lot of abilities here. Okay, this is looking promising. Actually, I lied. Like 5 of these have nothing to do with the gravity. We actually only have 4. Okay, never mind. I was tripping. All right, let me go over this island real quick. New Alabasta. Let's test out these abilities. Since this has got an awakening, we might as well just speed run through this. Okay, first of all, we have gravitational pressure Q. Let's go ahead and use that. Ooh, these visuals look pretty nice. Okay, so it's like a force of gravity, kind of like Gravity Zone for the previous game, but better. Test it out one more time. Yeah, that does not look bad. That does not look bad, I'm not gonna lie. So far, so good. Next ability, we have Gravity Flight. Okay, this is kind of similar to the One Fruit Simulator, but this does look better. I mean, there's nice textures to the gravity rocks themselves, and it's got some nice VFX under it. So I like this one so far better. Meteor Strike. Okay. Ooh! This is the best meteor we've seen so far. This is the best meteor we've seen so far, bro. We actually have some nice VFX on this one. And that's fire. That's fire. Nice AoE for that one, too. And this is only base, boys. Consider this. This fire in base. We have a V2. Okay, a One Piece game in their bag with the gravity fruit. All right. And after that, the last ability we have is Meteor Showers. Conqueror's Hockey, Emission, Observation, and all this other stuff has nothing to do with the fruit. So let's go ahead and just test this out. Meteor Showers. Let's see. Ooh, this is not bad. This is actually not bad. They did Meteor Showers justice in this game. The last 2, not gonna lie, they didn't do it justice. You know what, bro? If I was gonna give this base one a rating, this would get a solid 6 out of 10. Not bad. But the question is, how do you awaken it? First things first, I believe I have to go back to the little center island right there. All right, here we are. And I think I gotta talk to Old Zur to go back to First Sea. Am I already in First Sea? Yo, if this is First Sea, they 100% revamped this thing, bro. I'm not tripping with this. Hold on. Wilderness. We are in First Sea. Okay, so if this is actually First
proceed, then the place we need to be, I believe, is Rogue Town. Yep, this is it. Wait, they didn't update Rogue Town. Bro, I might actually be tripping. I haven't been on this game in a while. But I believe to awaken Gravity V2, all you have to do is talk to this NPC over here, Gem Merchant. Do you wish to awaken your fruit? Yes. All right, listen, I can help you for some gems. What do you think? Okay, sure. You need 1,500 gems. Oh, okay, so this is just pay to win. No sort of prerequisites, no drop scroll we need, no boss, no nothing. Just spend gems. I don't know how much Robux I'm gonna need, but just to be on the safe side, I'm just gonna go with 20 bucks of Robux for now. All right, now that I got the Robux, we head to the shop, gem shop, buy gems, and 2,500 gems. How much is that? 600 Robux. Okay. I don't know how many abilities we got, but I'm just gonna play on the safe side. I'm gonna buy 3 purchases of 2,500 gems. That should be enough. All right, we've got 8,698 gems. We're probably gonna need more. I'm not gonna lie, but let's go ahead and awaken the first ability. Now let's head back to him. Let's awaken the second one. Do I need 1,500 fragments for this one as well? Looks like it. No clue how much we got. I'm assuming there's probably 4 or 5, so that's the second one. This will be the third. This will be the fourth. And let's see if we have a 5th. Gem Merchant. Does he have a 5th? It looks like it, so we may even have more than that. Before I buy more gems, let me speak to him. Have we fully awakened this fruit? Do you wish to awaken your fruit? Yes. Okay, we still have more. All right, here we go. This should be the last one, or maybe one of the last ones, hopefully. Awaken ability. Let's see. Your fruit is already fully awakened. Thank God. No more Robux need to be spent on this. So we got 5 abilities for that. Not bad, not bad. Let's see the names of them. Gravity Press, Gravity Push, Meteor Pull, City Lift, Awaken, Gravity Flight, and Meteor Rain. So that's actually 6 abilities. All right, well, first things first, let's go ahead and test Awaken Gravity Flight, since I gotta fly to another area to test it anyway. Awaken Gravity Flight. Ooh, wait, hold on. This actually doesn't look bad. This actually does not look bad, and it's not, that's pretty fast too. Rare or One Piece game dub, they get in their bag with this Gravity Fruit. I don't know why they decided Gravity of all fruits to cook, but hey, I'm here for it. And one of the abilities I'm actually hyped to see is City Lift. With a name like that, that better be fire. But first off, we have Gravity Press. Let's see that. Ooh, yo, visually with the VFX, they cooking on this one. Okay, we starting off good. Let's keep this pushing. Gravity Push. Okay, pretty much the same thing. Not bad, not bad. Let's take it a step further with Meteor Pull. How does that work? Meteor Pull. Okay. Oh, hold on. Meteor Pull. Let's see that again. Yeah, that's pretty fire. That's pretty fire. We can spam this thing too. Yeah, that's heat. That's heat. Okay. Now we're getting on to City Lift. Oh, this is just like the Bloxers one. Yo, the Planetary Devastation. Hey, they cook with that. Can I hold that longer though? That's the question. Let me hold that. All right. Let me actually zoom out all the way. Got the little Planetary Devastation. It's getting all the little particles and then it explodes. And of course, last but not least, we have Meteor Rain. Let's see that. Hopefully they do this one justice. Ooh. Okay. Hey, I'm happy. The first game that gave Gravity justice of this video, man. Like this, totally acceptable. That's not bad. You know what, boys? I've seen enough. A One Piece game, they did their thing with this one, bro. It's definitely a massive step above King's Legacy and One Fruit Simulator. So this is gonna go straight in good tier, as it deserves to be. And next up, we got Fruit Battlegrounds. Now, the Gravity Fruit in this one is a legendary rarity. And for those of you that play this game, you know that legendaries are pretty rare. 1.63%, and specifically the Gravity Fruit, 0.15. Yeah, it would take someone a long time to get this fruit, but I'm not just someone random. I did my prep work and I have already rolled the Gravity Fruit right here. Yes, sir. Gravity in its entirety allows the user to control gravity at will. And look at that fruit model, man. That fruit model actually looks really fire. But unfortunately, as you guys can see, I've only got this to level 3, so we've got some grinding to do. A lot of grinding. So let's go ahead and log in and see what's cooking. Now, Fruit Battlegrounds is one of my favorite One Piece games, as they always cook on the visuals. I don't think I've ever even seen a bad fruit visually in this game, even the common ones. So let's see if gravity's any different. First off, we have Push. Gravity Push. Ooh, nice little hold animation, some ore and some rocks around it. Let's see. Gravity Push. Not bad. More on the subtle side, but that's pretty fire. Let's see how it looks on actual NPCs though. And while we're on our way over there, it looks like our final ability is called Great Meteor, and it only takes level 88 to get that. So this won't be too insane in terms of grinding. We should be able to finish this in just a few short hours. All right, level 6 right there. I'm spamming these abilities, grinding up as we're going to the NPCs. Level 7, level 8, and now we're here. All right, let's see how these abilities look on actual NPCs. Respawn dummy. Does this look different on you? Doesn't look any different, but it's nice to see how it actually affects the enemies. And for Gravity Push, we got some nice knockback with that. But now we're level 9 and level 10. And we don't get our next ability until level 12, so we're almost there. The next ability is called Launch. Wonder how that's gonna look. All right, here we go. And we have unlocked Launch. Without further ado, let's test that thing. Ooh, wait, hold on. Is this a meteor already? Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Okay, that was a bit confusing. Maybe we need to experiment with that a little more. Okay, launch. I'm assuming it just launches them up. Oh, it does. Okay, you know, that makes sense. It makes sense. Literally self-explanatory. It said the name. But aside from that, I just noticed something interesting. Our next two abilities are Avalanche and Shoot. And interesting enough, both of these we unlock at the same exact level 32. So we about to unlock 2 for the price of 1. That's kind of crazy. But all right, we're only level 15 right now. We got a lot of grinding to do. A lot of AFK grinding specifically. Just say level 20, now level 25, and level 32. Avalanche and Shoot unlocked. That's already like 70% of the abilities we need. First of all, we got Avalanche here. Ooh, hold on. I'm holding it and more rocks are getting picked up. Okay, hold on. I'm assuming. Wait, this is a 2-part move. That's why. Okay, so we summon the little meteors like this, or little rocks like this. Then we do Shoot, and then it aims. But I'm assuming we have to hold Shoot in order to shoot all of them. Okay, hold on, let me see. Wait, we can only do 1 at a time. Okay, this move is a bit interesting, but it is the most unique ability we've seen out of all the games so far. Okay, what if I press Avalanche again? It just summons more and the other ones disappear. But we can only shoot 1 at a time. That's why the shoot cooldown is so short. All right, well, we don't get our next ability until level 50, and then after that, we get our final ability at level 88. So you know what? We might as well just go on a bit of a training arc. Get all these abilities at once and test it out in PvP. All right, and we've now unlocked Planetary Devastation and Great Meteor, final abilities. Uh-oh, we have a fight right here. Oh, I think this guy may be too high level for me. Actually, wait, he didn't deal that much damage. Hold up. Where you think you're going? Buddy? You know what? Let's waste no more time. Okay, never mind. We're gonna waste time because he has me stuck in this thing. How much health does this guy have? 168? Okay, hold on. Planetary Devastation. You ain't gonna be able to escape that. Ooh. Does that pull him in? It pulled him in. No, it didn't. As far as I look, that did not do nothing. All right, last ability then. Oh my, am I getting double teamed? Hold on. Last ability we have to test. Great Meteor. Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh, I'm getting sniped all the way across the world. That's crazy. This guy right here. Launch him up. Planetary Devastation. Get him right there. Pull him in. Yeah, pulled him in. Yes, sir. That's fire. That's so fire right there. Well, so far we've seen all the abilities. I didn't get to see the Great Meteor that well, but this thing has a stupid long cooldown, so we're not going to get to see it for some time. In the meantime, let's go ahead and try to fight this guy. Uh-oh. Avalanche. Do this. Shoot. Oh my gosh. Launch. M1. Push. Oh, no. Bro, get me out of here. Oh my, yo, this is crazy. Straight into Planetary Devastation. And you know what? Let's throw out a Great Meteor too. Yeah. And kill him with the Planetary Devastation. Sheesh. Nah, those two moves paired together is insane. Oh, he wants to fight again. I ain't gonna lie. You got packed. Altor Realm. You got packed, my boy. You're gonna have to hold that one. Well, we see it's pretty fire in PvP. Let's see this Great Meteor ability one more time, though. Let's see if we can see the meteor for real. And, oh, wait, hold on. What was that? Oh. Yo, that's crazy. When you actually hold it, it looks way better. Bro, I am so glad because the first time it looked really mid, I'm not gonna lie, but when you hold that thing for real, sheesh, they cooked. What about Planetary Devastation? If I hold this long, will it actually be like more better? Okay, you can't hold it that long actually. So this is the maximum it could look, but I will say this is pretty dang good. Fruit Battlegrounds, as usual, man, it's gotta go straight up in insane tiers. Definitely the best one we've seen on the video. But is it better than Blox Fruits? Blox Fruits Gravity just got completely reworked a week ago, and with it came a completely new fruit model and 2 secret abilities. So it's gotta be fire, right? Well, you know what? For this one, we're not gonna master it out. We're just gonna showcase all the abilities to compare it to the rest. So first off, you guys can see upon equip, we have a brand new icon down below. And interestingly enough, we have a gravitational force meter. Now, unlike all the other games, gravity in this game actually has an M1. If you tap and hold down, yes, we'll see it does a gravitational like slam. The cool thing about this is you can hold it not only once but twice. It does a massive like AoE effect. But that's not all you can do with the M1. There's actually 2 more variants you can use for it. If you grab somewhere and swipe, you will see it swipes the enemy with gravitational force. And if you drag in air and drag down and hold it all the way, yes, we'll see we can summon meteors, which is honestly crazy. Now for the second ability, or first, whatever one you consider it, Singularity. Once you use this, it pulls in and holds enemies there and then slams them back after it ends. Pretty fire, but it's definitely the least impressive ability out of all this entire kit. Next up, Orbital Chain. Basically a turret of meteor or particles, whatever, that just can shoot forever. Now after a while, it does get really slow, but provided you don't get interrupted, you can actually hold this move forever. Interesting fact. I mean, just look at this, bro. Just look at this. This is straight heat and it's really long range. What more could you want? But it gets even better because next up we have Shooting Star, which is actually a 2-in-1 attack. If you tap this, it summons meteors out of the sky, which actually has infinite range. I'm not even joking. Go test this out for yourself. But if you jump in the air and hold it, it will summon a meteor for you to ride on, which also has a second use. Not only is it mobility, but whenever you deactivate it, the meteor shoots out and hits wherever you aim it. Like, honestly, bro, just these 4 abilities alone, they're cooking with gravity. We're about to take it a step further. Gravitational prison. Look at this. Look at this. This is straight aura right here holding this thing. And look how it looks when you let it go. Sucks anything in its path, it explodes. Sucks anything in its path. That's kind of sus. Hey, don't clip it. Don't clip it. But don't forget about gravitational prison, because there's actually a second secret ultimate variant to that ability we'll get into later. But next up, we have asteroid crash. This little circle, wherever you aim is where the meteor is going to go. And look at how massive that thing was. Pause again. This is a long cooldown, but we're going to check that out once again, but going a really far distance so you guys can get a feel for how big this meteor really is. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Asteroid crash. I'm going to aim it all the way over there. Just take a look. I'm all the way zoomed out. Look at that thing, bro. It's straight up insane. And if you thought this moveset was crazy, trust me, this is just the base, because once we get our gravitational force meter full, we have 2 special abilities. And now it is 100% full. You guys can see it has a little aura. Now, if we hold gravitational prison, it does something different now, and instead it'll go up into the air and become a planetary devastation, bro. This is literally what Fruit Battlegrounds did, except they leveled it up, because look at that. Straight insanity, bro. Oh my gosh, the destructive power of that is insane. And I ain't even glazing here, you gotta admit, that's just that move was just insane. But it gets even better, because if we get our gravitational meter full once again, and this time hold asteroid crash, look at this, look at this. We get a whole cinematic ultimate. Pull a meteor from the sky, drag it down. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This could work on an entire server, by the way. Look at this. Look at that, bro. Need I say more, man? Need I say more? Which other game that has gravity has an entire cinematic cutscene for the ultimate? None. You can't find it. You know what? I'm not even gonna test this thing out for PvP. I just did a video literally uploaded today where I tested the easiest one-shot combos with gravity. So if you want to see it used in PvP, make sure to check that out. But as for comparing the block fruit's gravity to the other gravities, I ain't gonna lie, it can't go anywhere other than straight best gravity tier. And it's no glaze, it's just facts at this point. If you disagree, you're delusional. But ladies and gentlemen, that is every gravity ranked in all of the popular One Piece games on Roblox. If I missed anything, comment down below. I'm not perfect, but let me know which one you guys think is the best. Me personally, I'm going with Blox Fruit. Starting off with King's Legacy. Now the dragon fruit in this game, just like all the other games we're checking out in this video, has just been recently reworked. So first step, we gotta obtain it. Now if we check out the blacksmith right here, I believe dragon fruit is of legendary rarity. Yep, and it's also the most rarest fruit in the game. Now let's look at that view. That's 3,250 Robux to buy it permanent. I don't want to have to do that, but maybe we don't have to. This is my account that I grinded to max recently in King's Legacy. You guys can see we're level 4,800. And if we check my inventory, I believe I have some good stuff that could trade to a dragon fruit. Specifically looking at my fruits, let's see, what do I got here? I got some decent fruits. Spirit, light, flame. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, none of this is trading to dragon. What about my swords? Do I have anything here that could trade to dragon? Authentic mace? Maybe. What about materials? I think I have some rare materials, like dragon's orb. 159 of these? I've got 28 twilight orbs as well, and I think I got some other good stuff like Hydra's tail. I should be able to at least get one dragon from some of these. The one way to find out though, we're in a public server right now. Let me type a chat. Trading EXP crown for dragon fruit. I looked it up on the wiki. It looks like my EXP crown should be able to trade me up to a dragon, but I just don't know if this is a scam or not, because I won't be able to get this thing back. But it looks like no one's responding. Not even a single one in chat. Nobody's responding in this server either, or in this server. I think it's time we change up our method. We're just getting straight up ghosted here. Now the permanent dragon fruit may be too expensive for me to buy, but what if I did like a lower game pass? Like the Nightblade. That's only 1,000. That's more feasible. I'm just hoping this is a solid after game pass, bro. Let me store that in the inventory. Let me buy that thing. All right, now let me type in chat. Trading Nightblade for dragon fruit. We better get some offers now, man. Ooh, just like that. Someone said trade me. Okay, hold on. All right, I just sent a trade request to him right here. Let's see if he's got the dragon we're looking for. All right, here we go. Let me go ahead and put in my little... Wait, he's putting Phoenix fruit. Let me put in my Nightblade. Let me add my Nightblade. Do you got the dragon fruit I'm looking for or not, bro? You said trade you. Sea King's Fin. What am I supposed to do with Sea King's Fin, bro? I'm looking for dragon fruit. But he's ready up like I'm actually about to accept that trade. Nah, I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not doing it. Sheesh. Just like that, boys. The very next server, we're trading with a guy named P5100. I'm not even gonna question that name, but we have my Nightblade for his dragon fruit. We got it already. Bro's throwing in some other stuff too. Ethereal, authentic, true triple katana. Hey, I don't even care about all that, bro. Let me go ahead and accept. Let's get this trade. Didn't even take that long to find this trade either too, so I'm not complaining about that. And we got a little bit of freebies in there. Sheesh. 3, 2, 1, and there we go. That's dragon obtained. Now let's see what this fruit model looking like. We got the new dragon fruit here. Dang, that's looking clean. Visually wise, this dragon fruit model looks 10 times better than how it used to look before. Like, this is how it looks now, but this is how it used to look before. Yeah, that just looks straight bland. But you know, let's waste no more time. Let's go ahead and eat this thing. Goodbye, Phoenix fruit. Hello, dragon. Let's see how good this thing is. First game on, let's start off strong. Okay, we got a nice little icon down there below. We got the dragon icon. Let's see. When we tap into dragon, we get multiple different abilities. First one being Blazy Bullet, and the last one obviously being full form. Wow, let's go ahead and check out this first ability, Blazing Bullets. Okay, not much of a startup animation. Let's see though. Ooh, okay, shoots off 3 little fireballs. A little bit on the weak side for dragon. I mean, I was expecting something kind of crazy. Second move, we have Wreaking Havoc. Maybe a bitter startup animation for this. Okay, no holding animation. Oh, what the? That looked kind of wonky. I'm not gonna lie. That looked a little bit weird. We're 0 for 2 right now. We're 0 for 2. I mean, visually this doesn't look bad, but I mean, when we're competing with block shoots, you gotta do better than this. But you know what? This is all good because even though the base moveset might be mid, remember we do have a full form which changes all the abilities. But for our third one, we have Draconic Howl. Let's see this. Oh, okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Also, not really that crazy, though. I mean, visually, this looks better than it used to look, but it doesn't look like the moves have fundamentally changed much, which I guess is kind of similar to how Block Shoots is, but I mean, like this looks nice, but it's just nothing crazy. And last but not least in base, let's check out Ignition Breath. This skill need to use full form. Okay, well, I guess that's all of our base moves. Kind of mid, bro. Now, before we actually check out the full form, there's an NPC if you have the dragon fruit equipped called Nishi, and if you talk to him, you can customize the appearance of your dragon. So let me click on dragon right here. We have multiple different customizations we can do from head all the way down to the armor. But it looks like in King's Legacy, it's not something you can really buy. It's something you have to obtain. Like, look at this. Solar Blaze color, obtain 20 titles. So it's more achievements that you unlock as you progress in the game. But enough wasted time. Let's check out the full form. Okay. Not much of an exaggerated transformation. It kind of just appears. But I will say I do like this color. And look at how that animation, like this flying animation, just flows nice. Now we'll go more into the colors later, but let's see if any of the abilities change. First of all, do we have M1s? Oh, we do get M1s. We get a roar on the last M1. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I like that. Next up, Blazing Bullets. Oh, this one you can hold. Instead of just tapping, you actually hold it. But animation-wise, it didn't change much. Next up, we have Wreaking Havoc, though. Oh, you turn into like basically a tornado. That's basically Tatsumaki. I noticed something weird with this little EXP bar when I pressed that. I think there may be a dual move to that. Okay, it's off cooldown right now. Let me try holding that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Does it do something different? Oh, it does the little air slashes that Kaido did in the anime. So that's a 2 variant move right there. Hey, I'm a fan of that. I feel like these games don't do this enough. Visually though, I mean, it's not the best, but I do like the intuitiveness with the double use moves. So they get an extra points for that one. Next up, Draconic Howl. I'm assuming this is just going to be similar to the other one. Yeah. Basically just a bigger version of the other one, which I'm not upset about. Last but not least, we have Ignition Breath. They better cook for this one. Ooh, nice hold up animation with that. Okay, so you can hold it for a decent bit and you can aim this too. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad for Ignition Breath. Definitely a step up for King's Legacy. I mean, even though I don't think this is as exaggerated as Dragon should be, y'all should have seen how bad it looked before. One thing I did want to check out before we hop off is see how the other colors looked. Right now, I think I have the white variant equipped. Let's see how clean we can get this looking. Now, right now we have the Lunar Glow, which is the white one. What if I equip Salmon Sorbet? Let me equip Salmon Sorbet on everything. Let's see how that looks. Oh, there's a preview option right here, so we don't even need to see how it looks. Okay, so this is how it looks right here in the corner. Not bad. I must say I'm a fan of that. Why does the Block Shoots do features like this? A preview feature? King's Legacy? They got some good quality of life features. All right, what about Radiant Sunshine? How does that look on everything? You know what? For this one, we're not going to look at the preview. We're going to check this one out right here. Okay. We got a nice little like yellow/green type colorway. I actually like this. This is fire. Now that's cool and everything, but how good is the dragon fruit actually in King's Legacy? To test this, we're gonna be facing off against one of the strongest bosses in the second sea of this game. And all we have to do to summon him is go up to this area here, click interact, and summon Hido. This boss has 1 million HP and he's extremely difficult. Also, damn, he's a whole other different color for dragon, bro. But he's black. Pause. That sounds crazy out of context, bro. But his skin actually looks fire. Now, this is going to be a good indication of how powerful the dragon fruit actually is, because if we can defeat this boss, I would say this is pretty decent in the game. And it looks like right now, just off of a few moves, we've already dealt like 60,000 health, bro. Let me see if we can actually pack this guy up, bro. If we can pack this guy up without dying, I'd say this fruit is good. But if not... This may be kind of dookie. Bro, he's about to kill me. There's no way I actually died this quick, bro. There's no way I actually died this quick without even getting him to half health. All right, we've dealt right around 200,000 health, and I've got 17,000 left. 3,000? Oh my gosh, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dragon fruit may not be it. Dragon fruit may not be it, bro. This is insane. Man, I could just air camp and stay out of his range and then fight him. Never mind, I'm dead.
I think I've seen everything I need to. Here we have our tier list we're going to be ranking each game. In top tier, we have Godly. The tier under that, we have the Sheesh tier. Down below, we have Not Bad tier, followed by Mid tier, and bottom, we have Garbo tier. For our first game, King's Legacy, I liked the customization color features. Some of the moves were decent, but I wasn't amazed by what I saw. So this is going to go in Not Bad tier to start with. Now, this was just one of the many other One Piece games we're going to be checking out in this video. And I think the Dragon Fruit from some of the other games just might shock you. But for game number 2, we have a One Piece game. And this game literally just got a Dragon update like 2 days ago. Now, in a One Piece game, there's actually 2 different methods of obtaining the Dragon Fruit. First one being obviously using the gacha. But as for the second method, you can defeat the Kaido boss right here. And he has a 0.1% chance of dropping a Dragon Fruit. Look at that, man. Look at that, man. How they not getting copyrighted for this? Anyways, I don't really want to mess around with the gacha, so we're obviously going to fight Kaido. Let's see how this goes, boys. Let me activate all my boosts. Now let's go to town on this man, bro. Let's go to town on him. Boom, hit him with that. Hit him with these. Man's right around half health now. Okay, never mind. He's not at half health. He's actually got a lot more than that. He's actually got a lot more than that. Damn, this man's actually kind of strong, bro. Hold up. You know, let me hit him with all my abilities. Let me hit him with all my abilities. Let me hit him with this. Yup. Pack him up. Hit him with Divine Departure. Yeah, this game's stepping up the effects, bro. This game's stepping up the effects. And now this should end them. There we go. Okay, I got 8.25 million, but we didn't get a Dragon Fruit. So all we got to do now is keep fighting this man until we get one. This is another Kaido down here. Still no Dragon Fruit. But after fighting him a bunch more times, sheesh, we got the Dragon Fruit and we got Kaido's Club. I also farmed up a bunch of these Fire Dragon keys. We got 25 of them, but you guys will see what we need those for later on. For now, let's go ahead and eat this Dragon Fruit. First thing though, this is what the club looks like. So we unlock Kaido's Club. That's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, we got Aura Effector on it too. Sheesh, all right. No more waste of time. Let's eat this Dragon Fruit. Let's go ahead and eat that thing. Dragon activated. Damn, we got like a bunch of different moves here, bro. Now, before we go ahead and showcase these moves though, there's something you should know. The Dragon Fruit in this game actually has an awakening called Dragon V2. And there's an entire quest line you have to do to actually obtain it, which we will be doing right after we get done seeing this. So first off, we have Hybrid Claw Slabs, which is an M1. Let me go ahead and see that. Huh? Nothing's happening. Okay, maybe you need to be transformed for that one. Okay, so let's move on then. Blast Breath, let's check that out. Nothing work? Okay, what about Demolishing Roar? Nothing works? Tatsumaki? Blast Spheres? Hybrid Roar? Alright, bro. So I guess the entire moveset just doesn't work in base. Well, I'll tell you what we can do. Hybrid Transformation. Let's check that out. Okay. Not much of an animation. The wings literally just appeared there. I mean, that was lame. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Okay, do we get M1s now? Oh, okay, we do get M1s now, but these are like the most subtle of M1s I've ever seen, dog. Come on now, AOPG. Come on. All right, let's see what other abilities we get now. Do we get Blast Breath? Nope. What about Demolishing Roar? Still no Tatsumaki? Blast Spheres? Okay, Hybrid Roar. Okay, so we literally only get 2 moves in the hybrid form. Yeah, I can see why this got an awakening now. They knew the base was too mid. Might as well go to the full transformation now. Dragon transformation. No animation for the... Alright, bro. Y'all are cheating me with these dragon transformations, bro. Ain't no emphasis or nothing to it. And I can't even turn this thing around to see the front of it. Alright, bro. Well, anyways, this is what we got to deal with. This is how the dragon form looks. Not anything crazy, but does have M1s in here. No, we lose the M1s? Alright. Let's just finish this showcase. Blast Breath. Okay, this is not bad. Nice little charge up animation. Let's see how it looks though. Not bad. I mean, we've seen better. Definitely not better than King's Legacy, but hey, I'm not trying to judge this too hard. This is why it has an awakening, a V2 version. Next up, we have Demolishing Roar. Hopefully this one's better. Let me see. Okay, it's basically just a bigger roar of the hybrid one. Oh, brother. All that grinding I did to get the physical dragon for this, just to be in some hot mid. Tatsumaki for 3rd ability. Let's see this. Okay, I don't even really know what to think about that one. The effects were like so packed together and close, I couldn't even see what I was looking at. Like, look at this, bro. I get it. And I just died. That was Tatsumaki. Last ability, Blast Sphere. Okay, it's just a bunch of blasts. That's it. We went like Vegeta out here, dog. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If I had to give this one a rating, I'd give this a 3 out of 10 for dragons. This is the base is not that good. All right, now that we got the base showcasing out the way, Dragon V2 obtainment. It looks like to get the Dragon V2, you need to get a Fire Dragon Scroll, which is a 10% drop from the Kaido boss. Not the one we fought earlier, but an even stronger one in 3rd seed. It looks like there's also a Hybrid V2 form, which you need another 15% drop. So we got to get 2 rare drops just to unlock this thing. That's already insane. But luckily, I did some prepping beforehand. You guys remember these Fire Dragon keys I told you about a little bit ago, right? Well, according to the wiki, it says to summon the Awakened Kaido boss, which is the boss we need to defeat to get the awakening, you need the Fire fire dragon key to summon him, which is an 8% drop from the Kaido bots we were fighting earlier. So as of right now, we're completely ready to get this stroll on the road. So let me go ahead and teleport over to Dawn Island V2. Let me talk to old Foss. He's gonna ask me, would you like to teleport to there? See? Yes, sir. I have no clue how hard this boss is gonna be, or if we can even solo it, but we about to find out. All right, let me go and teleport over to Awakened Dragon Island. Ooh, this is an interesting island. What the heck? Is that Kaido frozen in stone up there? All right, looks like all we have to do is talk to this dragon summoner here. He's gonna say ... We're gonna respond hello.
The key holds all the might. Bring it here, and it will be the dragon that you may fight.
Barst? All right, let me go ahead and confirm. And we've summoned Awakened Beast Pterodon. What? Oh, that's Dragon Kaido right there. What the? But he just one-shot me. I didn't even get a chance to fight back. Ain't no way I'm about to let that slide. Ain't no way I'm about to let that slide. You know what? Hold on. You know what? Matter of fact, let me set my spawn here. We putting up all the stops for this one, boys. We pulling all the stops. Let me awaken that. Let me pull up my pirate sword mode. Last but not least, Utah's World. And summon Tot Musica. We summoning all the things against this man. Let me see if I can even kill this man, bro. Let me see if I can even kill this. Bro, he one-shotted me from over there? Oh, nah. We're not even close to being high enough level to fight this guy. Hold on, boys. I think I found the cheese trap. I can hit him from all the way over here. Look at that. I'm dealing damage, but he's unable to hit me. I think I can defeat him like this. Only issue is I looked up in the wiki and this guy has 6 billion HP, so like this may actually take like 10 minutes of me doing this. Bro, I've been at this for 3 minutes straight, just spamming these abilities here. I don't think I did a dent to his health. Let me see. Oh, we just barely did anything, bro. Literally, like after 10 minutes of fighting this man, we only have him down this much. Well, you know what, boys? We're just gonna stay here as long as we need to. I hope this boss don't despawn, man, because we gonna be here for a minute spamming. All right, boys, I think we're finally making some real progress. You see his health bar right there. He's right under half health, finally. Just a little bit left to go, boys. That small amount of health he has left, that's all we need. He has like 1% health left, boys. We got this. Come on. Few more hits. Should be the last ability now. One more. And all we get is just money from him? No, we didn't get nothing. I just spent like 30 minutes farming that guy just to get nothing. Let's give it another try. All right, boys, second time's a charm. I came back with a training arc. We beating this man this time, bro, for sure. Let me hit him with this. I bought some stuff, trained, got my hockey up. We could beat this man now, bro. A lot easier than before, at least. One more hit, pummel. Let's see what we get a second try. You got fruit chest. We also got belly, but we didn't get the damn thing we need, which is a scroll. Let me see that we get this fruit chest, though. Let me click that. All right. Let's see what we get from the fruit chest. And we get shadow fruit. Not good. All right, next dragon here. Oh, we got weapon chest and we got beast cloak. No clue what that beast cloak does, but I feel like we're getting close to getting what we need. Next dragon here, and we get nothing. Dragon number 5, and we get an accessory chest. Next one up here, still no scroll. I've lost count on how much this is, but still no scroll. When will I get this damn scroll? Please, game. Only 17 more attempts. Next dragon run, he's dead. Only a fruit chest. Oh, there we go. You got fire dragon scroll. We got the scroll, ladies and gentlemen. We got 1 out of the 2 of the scrolls we needed. I told y'all, man, the patience will pay off. Now, that was 1 of the 2 scrolls we needed. We just got fire dragon scroll, which is actually the rarer one at 10% drop. The other one we need is the hybrid V2 scroll, which is a 15% drop. So it should be easier to get. Because I worked so hard for this, we're just gonna go ahead and switch real quick and activate this on my dragon fruit just to make sure we don't lose this thing. All right, we've equipped to the dragon fruit here. Now we just go scroll down. Let me look up fire dragon scroll. There we go. Let me see this thing. And apparently we just click on this and activate it and dragon will be awakened. Okay, that's it. Is Dragon awakened? Let me see. Does the abilities look different? Oh, we only have 1 ability now. So we've awakened our dragon officially, but now you guys can see hybrid is locked. That's where the hybrid scroll comes in handy, and then we'll get to see the rest of our abilities. So back to granted it is. All right, we got another awakened Kaido very low. The goal is hopefully we don't have to farm this one as long. I mean, it's a 30% drop. We haven't gotten it yet, but maybe we can get this first run. And we got item chest, and that's it. Let's see if we can get it the next one, though. Nope, just money. You know what they say, though, boys? 3rd time's the charm. And oh, we got the hybrid scroll. No, we actually called that. Oh, they actually called that, boys. We got the hybrid scroll. Sheesh. And we still add 10 more keys to spare. Hey, that's what I call fate, man. The time is now, boys. The time is now. Hybrid scroll. Let's activate that thing. And there we go, man. Dragon fruit done. Now let's hope it was worth the grind. First off, we have flaming dragon torch. Let me press U. Let's see what happens. Ooh, what the heck? Okay, so this is basically the same dragon form as before, except it has a way different color. It's like a shade of pink. If only I could turn around and see how the damn thing looks. Does it have M1s? No, but we do have a bunch of different abilities, 4 or 5 different abilities. First off, let's check volcanic blast breath. Let's hope this looks fire. Let's see. Volcanic blast breath. Ooh. Okay. This is at least better than King's Legacy so far. Next up, we have Kaifu. What the heck? Kaifu. Ooh. Oh, it's like a lightning thing. Had a cool charge up, but the move actually didn't even last that long. Torching Tatsumaki. Okay, that sounds cool. Got my attention. Ooh. Oh, that's actually fire. No pun intended. That's actually heat, bro. Nah, this is my favorite one so far, bro. This is my favorite one so far. Last move we have is Scorched Clouds in the final form. Okay, let's check that out. Scorched Clouds. Ooh. Oh, it's still going. Oh, it's still going. Okay, that's actually not bad. That's actually not bad. Okay, this dragon form is definitely way better than the first dragon form. They cook. But how good is the hybrid? Ooh, okay. We got a nice. This is actually really good fruit model. Wait, what the heck is my character doing down there chilling? Okay, I don't know what's up with that, but like, how did they not get copyrighted for this, bro? Like, this is straight up 1-to-1 looking like Kaido hybrid. We get a ton of different abilities, so let's waste no more time. I already did a lot. Let's see, M1s. Okay, we get a nice little club slam. And I will say that damage is pretty fire. 22 million for an M1. That's kind of fire. That's a lot of damage. Next up, we have Thunder Bellow Bagua. All right, let's see. Ooh, my eyes deceive me. Is a One Piece game actually cooking with this? Hold up. Lightning Hammered Ragnarok. Okay, let's see that. Ooh, not as good as the first one, I will say. I don't really know what that was. Kundali Dragon Swarm. Oh, this is the Barrage one, right? Oh, yo, they're cooking, bro. They're cooking. Final ability, Conqueror of 3 Worlds, Ragnarok. All right, let's see this. They better cook for this. Ooh. 202 million damage on that move? Shee, okay. Hey, this is a huge step up from what we saw from King's Legacy. Not bad, a One Piece game. This is gonna get you straight in the sheesh tier. But now moving on to game number 3, we have Blox Fruits. Now, this is the most recent game that just got a dragon rework, and there's actually 2 different variants. We have East and West variant in the game. Now, I already own the permanent dragon fruit on this account, so you guys go see. If we swap to it right now, you will see the 2 ones I just talked about, the Western and Eastern version. These are both 2 separate dragons with their own different movesets, and we're gonna compare each of them. For now, we're going Western. I don't have this thing fully mastered out on this account. It's only at 271 mastery. The only move we're missing is Imperial Evolution, which we get at 350. But just to showcase what we got, first things first, we have an M1 with this. So yeah, if you just click, you guys can see we have 3 or 4 melee combos, which do decent damage. Actually, 978. Okay, I'm trolling. I don't even have fruit stats on it right now. All right, now we're fruit stats. Let's look at the M1s now. Yep, full M1 combo, 3,730. You guys will also notice there's this Fury meter bar. The more it goes up, once it gets full, I will be able to transform when I unlock Imperial Evolution. But for our first actual ability, we have Heat Wave Cannon, which is a charged up blast breath, and it goes really long distance. See that NPC right there? He's dead. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not trying to glaze Blox Fruits or anything, but just this move alone, visually, is better than any of the moves we've seen from a One Piece game and King's Legacy combined. I mean, just look at this, bro. That's beautiful. No glaze, though. No glaze. Next up, Infernal Pincer. This is a dash ability, which you launch your enemy up and slam them down. Hey, you can't tell me that ain't fire. Another cool thing you can do with Infernal Pincer, you can grab them and slam them into walls. You see how it slammed them into that wall? Yeah, you ain't getting those type of effects out of other games. Third ability, we have Scorching Downfall, my favorite ability. You shoot up in the air and launch a barrage of fire beams. Last but not least, we have Draconic Sword, which is a flight. You guys can see it starts up really quick, then it kind of goes slow, but it has a feature where if you go down, you get a little speed boost. But this move doubles down as something else other than a flight. If used on an NPC, you will see it is a barrage attack, which does a little bit of damage. All right, now that we've seen the base move set, the only thing we have left to do is go fight some bosses to unlock the rest of the moves. And I think the best method to do that is by heading to the 3rd sea and fighting a specific boss. Now, if you guessed the boss that we'd be fighting would be Big Mom, you'd be wrong, because we're not fighting this one at all. It's gonna take too long. Nope, instead we're gonna be fighting Longma. It's gonna be a really easy boss for us to fight. He has little health and gives a lot of EXP or mastery for killing him. So yeah, this is pretty optimal boss to fight, especially if you're trying to get moves for fruits. This should get us to about 280 or 285 by defeating him. All right, Longma should be down with this. There we go. Now we've hit 281 mastery. Only 70 more mastery to go. This is the next Longma here. Now we're at 290. Now 300. Now 320. 348 mastery. Now finally 350. Final ability unlocked. Now there's actually 2 things you get out of Imperial Evolution, and the first one is the hybrid transformation. So basically our character becomes bigger. We also become faster, and we deal more damage. Moves don't really change much other than we get a 4th M1 now. You guys can see. Now, what's interesting is when this red bar becomes full, like so, it will glow, and you'll get text that says full transformation ready. Now, prepare yourselves, boys. Imperial Evolution. This is the dragon transformation in Blox Fruits, bro. Just look at the details on this dragon, man. Represent the Western mythology dragon. You guys can see it looks more like a wyvern. Another cool feature right here, though, when you activate Haki, this is with Haki off. You guys can see it's unarmored. With Haki,
we have armor. Nice, cool fight animations. Everything just looks so smooth, bro. Look at this. Like, this just looks beautiful. All right, enough glazing, though. Let's get to the abilities. First off, we have M1s. Changed M1s in this, which is insane. Look at this. Straight fire breath. Now we have heat wave cannon, which, you know what? To demonstrate this, I'm actually going to fly away really far. You see that NPC right down there, right? And keep in mind, this move can go way further than this. I'm going to hold this all the way it can go. And watch this, boys. Hit every single one of them in that area. But next up, we have Infernal Pincer. Let's go ahead and showcase that ability. This is one of my favorite ones. Hold it. You guys can see we have a nice charge up animation, and it shoots down a bunch of claws. AoE range on that is insane. Now, next up, we do have Scorching Downfall, but before we show that, I'm going to showcase Draconic Sword. Let me go ahead and go down on this boss. You shoot up, grab him, slam him down. But if y'all thought that was cool, check this out, boys. Look at this. Straight destruction, bro. Bro, that's insane. One of the most OP moves in the game. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Now, this here is the Western Dragon completely done. Now, let's show the Eastern. Dragon East activated. Now we just farm up our meter bar once again. One more M1. There we go. Full transformation ready. Check this out, boys. Check this out. Completely different animation for transforming into East Dragon, and looks completely different. This one's more accurate to East Mythology Dragons, and also you guys can see this is without the hockey, with hockey, fire armor, and we get a fire ring around our neck. You'll also be surprised to know that all of these moves are different as well. Heat Wave Cannon does the same exact thing as before, looks the same too, but every other ability is different. For example, Infernal Pincer, you guys can see this is a Tatsumaki-like ability. You basically spin around like a tornado and slam down. Draconic Sword, something completely different as well. Look at this one, boys. Look at this. Completely different ability. Basically turn into a Beyblade and slam down, but it's really fun to mess around with. And last but not least, Scorching Downfall also does something completely different. Look at that. Look at that, boys. 41,513 damage. Insanity. Need I say more? Another cool feature, you can also customize the colors just like in King's Legacy. It's not as in-depth. All you can do is basically change the whole color of it. You're gonna see there's multiple different colors. I don't have any of them unlocked on this account, but if you want to know how to unlock them, make sure to click on my video where I unlocked every dragon color in one video. Shameless plug, I know. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to Blox Fruit's Dragon. But before we give this a rating, let me show y'all something. Allow me to demonstrate just how broken the Dragon Fruit really is in this game. I'm only a 2.5 million bounty player with the combat fighting style in this account. So realistically, I should be able to beat nobody in PvP. But let me farm up this transformation real quick and show y'all something. All right, full transformation ready. It's time to wreak some havoc. A PvPer right here just joined in the server. Let me step out of safe zone. He's probably gonna want to fight me, right? He's probably gonna fight me. Yeah, look at him. Look at him chasing after me. Think again, bucko. Think again. Nah, you're not getting away, bro. You're not getting away. Hold on. You see this poor soul down here? See this poor soul down here? Boom. 8,716 bounty. Dead like that. He didn't even have a chance, bro. Come on out. I see y'all hanging in safe zone, bro. Don't be scared of me, bro. I'm just a little low-level dragon. Yeah, they're not about to step out of that safe zone, bro, because they know. They know. I may be under-leveled and have combat, but they ain't beating me. Pirates have been spotted approaching the castle. Oh, it's GG's, bro. It's over. It's over for them, bro. It's over for them. There they are, man. There they are. I'm sorry what I'm about to do to y'all, but it's gotta be this way, man. It's gotta be this way. Let me get that bounty. Already got someone. I got a sus kill. Come here, Buddha. Yeah. Where you think you're going? Where you think you're going? Look at this. He can't even run away. Infernal Pincer, Draconic Sword. Boom, grab him out the air. I wasn't even close to him, by the way. Where you think you're going, Buddha? Where you think you're going? Look at this, boys. I have him really down low. He hasn't even been able to do anything to me. Come back here. Yep, hit him with that. I got my V4, and that's 10,000 bounty right there, boys. More targets down here. Boom. And that's 11,478 more. We're literally bullying this entire server without even trying, ladies and gentlemen. I need y'all to understand this. Bro. And we got the fruit from the raid. Oh, without even trying to. Hey, if this doesn't show y'all how busted dragon fruit is, I don't know what will. I'm sorry, server. I'm sorry I had to do that to y'all. Y'all all know full well what I'm about to raid Blox Fruit. If you thought this thing was going anywhere other than godly tier, you got to get your brain checked, bro. And I don't want to debate with nobody about that at all. It's godly tier. Only one game left to hop on, ladies and gentlemen. Fruit Battlegrounds. Now, in Fruit Battlegrounds, there's actually two dragon versions. We have Dragon V2 here, and this is the fruit model. And we also have Dragon V1. This is the fruit model for this one. I fortunately have both, so we're going to showcase both. But if you want to get both and don't have them, good luck, because Dragon is a legendary fruit, which has a 0.08% chance of getting. Dragon V2 is even rarer, mythical, and you only have a 0.02% chance to get that. But logging into the game, we can see Dragon V1. We have 5 different moves down below, one of them being a transformation, and we have a meter bar at the right. First move being Dragon Breath. Let's check this one out. Nice hold animation. You can't hold it forever, and this one can't be aimed. Not bad. Second up, we got Dragon Claw. You shoot over, grab them, and slam them back. Third move, we have Screech.
Not bad, not bad. Nice barrage ability, which can combo into Dragon Claw. So this fruit has combos. Next up, we have Draco Meteor. This is one of my favorite ones in base Dragon. You shoot this thing up, and it's just a bunch of missiles falling down. Kind of like the Blocksters one, but just way worse. And last but not least, we got Crimson Bomb. Basically, you throw in a whole Fire Spirit Bomb at these boys. Sheesh. Look at that thing, bro. Look at that thing. Hey, this is at least better than some of the other ones we've seen in the video. But last but not least, we got Dragon Transformation. Not bad, boys. Look at this. Looks 100% like how Kaido's transformation looks. And the moves of this one have changed a little bit. Dragon Breath is better now. Slightly better. You still can't aim it. But we do get another ability called Tatsumaki, which is pretty much like the one we saw in Blocksters, just, again, more toned down. Screech is the same thing. Just slightly better now. Looks also visually better. Draco Meteor, also the same thing, just better. And then obviously Crimson Bomb, once again, the same thing, just bigger. That is completely Dragon V1 in this game, and I must say, even though it does look a little bit outdated compared to what we see earlier in the video, this is still really good. It's at least better than King's Legacy. I mean, let's be real. Now let's get into Dragon V2. And for those of you boys that don't have Dragon V2 but have Dragon V1, you're in luck. If you go to the Onigashima Island and go to the top of it and speak to this NPC here, it'll allow you to do a quest line to transform your Dragon V1 to Dragon V2. And I believe the requirements are you gotta be level 300, you have to have 30 titles unlocked, and you gotta defeat Kaido 5 times. After you've done that, once you talk to him, he'll say, would you like to swap your fruit from Dragon to Dragon V2? I don't want to do that though because I want to keep my physical Dragon V1, so we're just gonna switch here. Let me go over here, switch to Dragon V2. Model looks way better, I might add. Now let's see how this fruit compares. First off, you may already notice that we have a club. This comes default, so we have extended M1s now, and also better M1s. You guys see we get that little down slam on the end. You might also notice we do also have another transformation bar here, but we only have 4 moves in base instead of 5 like the V1. All right, we got the respawn dummies right here. Let's check out these abilities. First off, we have Infernal Breath, which is an upgraded version of the first one. You can actually aim this one, aim it closer, or bring them far away. Just to demonstrate that again, you guys can see right here, NPC's over here. Now I'm gonna bring him closer. You guys can see now he's right in front of me. Pretty cool. But second up, we have Thunder Bagua. You launch at him, and then you teleport forward and slam him here. Honestly, one of my favorite abilities for this one, I'm not gonna lie. Third move, we have Dragon Twister. You swing your club and throw out a tornado, which actually stuns really good. You compare that with Infernal Breath. Bring him over here, Thunder Bagua, and then you just creating combos just easily with this. Speaking of combos, boys, we have another move that's a combo ender. This is what you want to end your combos with. You hold this fully, deals a ton of damage. Yeah, that's Beast Bellows right there. Now, last but not least, we have the transformation ability, but unfortunately, I can't showcase it in my private server because in order to get this bar to go up, you have to fight real players. It's time to get toxic. And here we go. I see someone right here. I see someone right here. Let me hit him with that Thunder Bagua, Dragon Twister. Damn, our bar's already full? Okay, hold on. I didn't think it would fill that quick, so you know what? Let's waste no more time. Dragon Transformation. Look at this. Hybrid form right here. Now it's time to pack this man up. Does this guy have Flame V2? No, I think that's Flame V1. All right, anyways, so you guys can see we got a lot more moves down below. First off, Infernal Breath. Pretty much same ability, just improved more. Let me drag him over here. Let me use Ball of Frenzy. You shoot up and aim a bunch of blasts wherever your cursor goes. Very good for combo extending, by the way. Here this guy is right here. Now we have Dragon Twister. Oh, he just interrupted my combo. All right, bro. Hold on. Let's hit him with this then. Beast Bellow. We're running out of meter quick. We got to showcase his abilities before we run out, bro. All right, that's Beast Bellow right there. Pretty much the same ability. Now let's do Flaming Touch. Basically what Kaido did in the anime. His little flame form. Is that a gear 5? Oh, nah. All right, hold on. You gotta hurry up and showcase his last ability. Demolition. What? All right, dog. All right. You know what? We're not about to fight this gear 5. I'm not about to do that. We already ran out of our form right now, bro. The heck? Did I just get stuck in the ground, bro? Oh my god, bro. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Okay, let me use Thunder Bagua. Please let me use Thunder Bagua. Okay, there we go. Got out of there. I got unstuck just to get stuck again. That's insane. There's no way this guy's just sitting here standing on my body right now, bro. Let me out. Finally, I got unstuck. All right, bet. We've seen all the abilities so far except for one. Demolition. You know what? I think it's time to showcase on this guy. Right here. Get him right here. Grab him up. What? How did that not hit him? All right, bro. They're trolling me. Looks like we gotta do this a different way then. Bring him over here. I will showcase my ability, bro. Got him here. Yup. Slam him over there. Grab him. Boom. Throw him up in the air. Come up. Slam him down. Might be one of the most fire abilities I've ever seen in Roblox, bro. I'm gonna be honest, even to this day. Hey, but even though we showcased that, looks like we're about to lose this fight, man. We're on our last legs. Yeah, GG's, bro. GG's. Fair fight. At least I got to showcase my ability. Oh, wait, we actually killed him. Somehow we brought that back. All right, I'll take that. Let's go recon some more noobs days, bro. Let's go bully some more noobs, man. Boom. Beast Bellow. Where you think you're going, bro? Where you think you going? Take this, bro. Take this. Yep. You can't even block that, bro. What you doing? What you doing blocking that, bro? What you doing blocking that? Double kill. Hey, man. So as y'all can see, Dragon V2 is fully centered around the hybrid form rather than being like the full dragon form. And I'm not gonna lie, I mess with it. I mess with it. Especially the final ability, Demolition. But I've yapped on long enough. It's time to get to the rating. Now, Fruit Battlegrounds Dragon is definitely not better than the Blox Fruits one in my opinion, but it is better than your One Piece game. So I'm gonna put it in the top of sheesh tier. There we go. Now that is every single game that's recently got a reworked dragon completely rated. Comment down which ones you guys agree with or don't agree with, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm not arguing with anyone on the Blox Fruits place. King Legacy. Now, despite the fact that I recently just got a max level account in King's Legacy, I unfortunately do not have the Phoenix Fruit, which means we are gonna have to obtain it. In King's Legacy, there are two main ways of getting fruits. First one being going to the black market right here. You talk to this NPC, scroll down to find the fruit you want, and buy it. Unfortunately for us, Phoenix is both out of stock, and if we wanted to buy it permanent, it is 2,250 Robux. And the second major way of taming fruits in King's Legacy is the gacha. You talk to this NPC right here, roll, and then you have a certain chance to get the fruit you're looking for. For us, we have a 0.05% chance of getting a legendary fruit, so this may be difficult. So let's go ahead and buy some gems so we can do some spins. We'll start off with about 1,000 gems. How many gold keys will that get us? About 70 gold keys. 70 spins, not bad. Let's open 10 real quick. Let's see what we get. First time opening chests, and we get Spike. Let's see for the second one. Let's see, second time is a charm, and we get String. Something tells me this first 10 is going to be really bad for us. I have a feeling. Oh, epic. We got a magnet fruit. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Whatever fruits we end up getting, if we don't get the Phoenix, we can use to trade for the Phoenix. So remember that. But we get a leopard there. I think this is the fourth one. Mammoth. Okay, that's not that good in this game. Next one, we get a spin. Now let's start skipping. We get Spino, bomb, and another mammoth, and a wolf. Yep, just as I expected, that first 10 was kind of dookie. Still got 60 more keys to go though. Let's keep this pushing. Let's keep this pushing. Next chest of the 10. Oh, we get a legendary fruit. What? Our 11th spin, we get a legendary fruit. Gate fruit. Legend. What is this? The portal fruit of King's Legacy? This thing looks sick, bro. Hold on. If we ended up getting a legendary on our 11th spin, maybe we could end up getting this Phoenix. Let's keep this pushing. Let's keep this pushing. We spin. Next up, we get a wolf fruit, paw fruit, leopard, rubber, bomb. Yeah, this is going downhill. A Buddha and a paw. Well, those other 9 spins did not end up the way I wanted it to. However, it is kind of worth it in my opinion because we got this gate fruit, and worst comes to worst, we can trade this for the Phoenix. Let me go ahead and store that. We do not want to lose that. 50 spins remaining. Let's go ahead and keep this pushing, boys. Let's keep this pushing. Next up, we get a bomb. Now a paw, Buddha, an aloe, control. Oh, this is going down bad. This is going down bad. Our luck just got all used up with that gate fruit. You know what? Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. Sand. Yeah, this is just garbage for the rest of these. 40 more keys. I have hope. I have hope. Smoke, Spino, flame. That's an epic. That's not bad. Step in the right direction. Step in the right direction, and we're back down to a common. A damn spin fruit. Really? So I got like 5 more spins left of this, and we get an epic. Okay, we got another epic. That's 2 epics from this 10. Can we get a legendary? Smoke. Another epic. Love. I think this is the last one. Bomb. Damn. 3 epics and another 10 spins is not bad though. So let me go ahead and store those. Ice stored. Now let's store the smoke fruit. And then let's store this flame. So we got 30 spins left. So let me just go ahead and zoom through the rest of these. We got another ice, smoke. We got a gold fruit, telekinesis, spike, rumble. Another epic. We're getting a lot of epics, but we just don't have good luck when it comes to getting that legendary, other than the gate fruit, I guess, but the rest of these have been bad. Final 10 spins. This time we're gonna do each one individually slow pace, just to build up a little luck. I don't know, something tells me doing slow spins might help us out. We got love for that first one. Now we get gold for the second one, an epic, not a legendary, not quite a legendary at least. What do we get for this third one? Rubber. You know what they say, boy, 4th time's a charm. It's really 3rd time's a charm, but we switching it up today. Let's see. And we get another love. All right, you know what? Let's just go ahead and fast spin. We get venom, 4 more keys, spin, 3 keys left. Please get this in the final 3 keys. Please. Love fruit. You know, let's just blow through it. Magma, and last but not least, final spin. Please give me the Phoenix. Please. Well, that is no Phoenix. That's a control. All that Robux spent, we didn't get a single Phoenix, but we did get the gate fruit, which hopefully can trade to a Phoenix. Bruh, if only I could have clipped me getting that. Wait, I can't. Now I can keep that fire clip forever thanks to Metal, today's sponsor. Hear me out. Metal and I are partnering up this month to give away 10,000 Robux to 10 of my viewers just for clipping their most interesting and cool moments on Roblox. Metal is an app that lets you clip your best moments on any game, and it's super simple to use. All you've got to do is press F8 on your keyboard, and Metal will automatically clip the last 15 seconds of gameplay so you can keep it and share it with others. And they even have a full clip editor so you're able to edit and cut anything out that you don't want to clip. Now, to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is clip something interesting on Roblox, add hashtag WinterKloudz to the clip, and post it to automatically automatically be entered. Now I'll be personally picking 5 winners with the best clips, as well as 5 random people who just uploaded any clip. So the more you clip, the more chances you have to win. If any of this interests you and you want a chance to win 10,000 Robux, sign up and download Metal using my link in the description below. All right, let's get back to the video. Since the gacha didn't work, let me type in chat trading gate fruit for Phoenix. Let's see if anybody responds. Hopefully someone does. Oh, someone right away. Agent Imagine said, I have Phoenix. Let me private message him and say, are you down to trade for my gate fruit? Here he is right here. What the heck is that avatar? Is bro like a stick bug? What the? All right, that's a weird avatar. I ain't gonna lie. He said yes. Oh, say less, say less. Let's go ahead and send this guy a trade. Agent Imagine, huh? Super J's 28. Let's go ahead and send him the trade. Put my gate fruit in there. Please. Hopefully he has a Phoenix. Hopefully he's not trolling. Phoenix fruit. Yes, sir. Looks like the Robux we ended up spending ended up paying off after all. And even throwing a little light fruit in there. I'll take it. W trade. We got that easy. 3, 2, 1, and that is trade complete. We got ourselves the Phoenix fruit. Thank you, my boy. Phoenix fruit in all of its glory, a legendary. Hopefully this is worth it because this is a rare fruit. Fruit model wise, this doesn't look the best in terms of what King's Legacy can really handle. I mean, the gate fruit looked way cooler than this. And even one of their more recent fruits, the dragon fruit model, looks even like 10 times better than the Phoenix fruit. Like, look, this is this, and then this is what we're dealing with here. Hopefully it doesn't mean the fruit's mid, but let's go ahead and eat it right here, boys. Yes, sir. Phoenix obtained. All right, here we go. Let's see. Phoenix fruit has 5 different moves: smash, recover, kick, full form, and fly. Let's see what these abilities looking like. Starting with smash. All right, let's go ahead and use it. Can you hold it? Okay, when you hold it, the wings come out, and the wings don't look bad, but let's see how the moves looks. Okay, I don't really know what to think about that. That was very underwhelming. Let's see. Smash. Yeah, okay. I can already tell this is going to look very outdated, but at least, the very least, it has burn damage. You guys can see it does AoE damage. Next move, we have recover, and let me let myself get low just to see what this looks like. All right, we're 80% health right now. Let me use recover. No shot. This is how this looks. No shot. Okay, you know what? If these first moves are any indication of how this is going to look, I think this is going to look pretty bad. Third move, kick. Let's see how this looks. No shot. No, that literally looks the same as the first move, except it just lunges you forward. Let's go ahead and just get through this. Third move, fly. Yeah, you just fly with the wings. Looks like you have a meter down below, so I'm assuming when that runs out, your fly stops. Not that good of looking of a fly. Now let's quickly get to the last move, full form. 3, 2, 1, transform. Okay, this actually is not that bad looking. I've definitely seen worse Phoenixes than this, but it's definitely not the best I've seen. Looks like the moves do change when you transform full form, so let's go ahead and relook at all those. Heavy smash. Oh, brother, literally barely looks any different. Okay, strength recover, no difference, just a bigger circle. Okay, spirit smack, slight difference, but barely any difference. And then third move and final move, I guess, in transformation form, tornado. This is the best you got, King's Legacy. Does this thing at least have an awakening? Well, according to the wiki, it does not have awakening. Now, this fruit may look very bad, but maybe it's really good in the game. So, let's see how this fruit fares against one of the strongest bosses in the game, Kaido the Dragon. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and see. Let's go to full form, heavy smash, boom, spirit smack, tornado. Uh-oh. Damn, we already almost dead. Okay, hold on. I don't think this is gonna go well. Let me activate Observation Hockey. Boom, let me spam all these abilities. Yes, sir. Okay, we actually doing decent. Now, if there's any redeeming qualities to Phoenix, is that the damage is not half bad. Like, look at this. He's already at 850,000 health. We've dealt like almost 200,000 damage in just a little bit. The crazy part about it is Phoenix's whole thing is healing, and this doesn't even do that good of a job at it. It's barely keeping me alive. Oh, we're getting packed. 10,000 health. I don't think we can stand another attack or two, bro. Yeah, we just got packed. That was horrible. If I was using a fruit like Dragon or Quake or even like Rumble or Light, I would have easily beat that guy. And I would know because I've done it before. All right, I've seen enough from King's Legacy. It's time for the rating. In our tier list, we have Godly tier, Amazing tier, Solid tier, Meh, and last but not least, Buns tier. And for King's Legacy, it belongs in none other than the straight Buns tier. Yeah, that is where it's going. Now, King's Legacy's Phoenix may have been Bun, but we still have 4 other One Piece Roblox games to check out in this video. So it's time to get on to the next game. And for our next game, Grand Peace Online. Boy, it has been a long minute since I played this game. Now, in Grand Peace Online, the Phoenix fruit, also known as the Tori fruit, is of mythical rarity, which means you have only a 0.5% chance of getting. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be grinding for it. Instead, we're gonna try trading for it. Now, this is one of my accounts that I used to use years ago, and I'm pretty sure I still have good devil fruits on here. Yep, we got the Mare fruit, which is a Logia, Magma, and Pika. With these, we should be able to get Tori. You know, let me go up to this big group of people, and maybe I'll get someone there. Trading Pika plus Magma for Tori. Someone will respond. LockCon002 sent you a trade request.
request. Okay, hold on. We got a little trade request. First trade request of the video. Let me go ahead and put in my Pika, and then let me put in my Magu. Has he got Tori? Let's find out. Oh, he's got Tori. Yo. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we got it. This guy didn't even say anything to us in chat. He just sent the trade and didn't say anything, but I'll take it, boys. W. Tori in minutes, man. Tori in minutes. I don't even know if this is a scam trade. Let me know down in the comments below, but I'm taking it, man. There we go. Trade complete. Now that we got the Tori fruit, let's waste no more time. Let's go ahead and eat this thing, man. There we go. Now, the fruit model of Tori in this game is pretty good looking. I mean, look at that. Like this, visually, it looks very nice. It even has little sound effects to it. But we're not here to admire how the Tori looks. We're here to eat it. Let's go ahead and eat that thing. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Tori down. Now, as you can see, we have the Tori icon down below. Let's go ahead and see what these moves looking like. Oh, that's right. Whenever you tap on Tori now, you get the little claws at the bottom. Okay, that's fire. I've used this fruit in the past. I mean, I've got a lot of experience with Grand Peace Online, but I low-key completely forgot how this thing looks. But I will say, these little chicken legs right here on activation is kind of fire. Look at that. We also get special little M1 kicks with them too. That's fire. Let me go ahead and get to land so I can test these moves on an NPC real quick. All right, so we got multiple moves with Phoenix. We have down at the bottom, triple Talon kick. Then we have Talon Barrage, Phoenix Pineapple, Phoenix Transformation, Phoenix Burst, and Phoenix Dive Bomb. We also got this mode bar right here, and if I remember correctly, you can only go in full form if you're above 80%. There's also a hybrid form you can alternatively transform it. But let's check out this first move. We have triple Talon kick. Okay, it looks like more of a close range move. You kind of shoot one kick up, so you kind of do have to be right on top of them. So I feel like this is more used for like combos. Like let's say you get M1 like this, and you dash over, then you triple kick. Yep, just like that. Next up, we got Talon Barrage. Let's go ahead and hold that thing. Okay, we got a little kick barrage. That actually looks really fire, bro. I haven't been on Grand Peace Online in a while, but these effects are still top tier. Obviously, we got Pineapple, which I believe is a heal. Let me go ahead and let myself get a little bit low. Phoenix obviously has a little passive ability as well. Like right now, I'm passively healed. You guys can see we're a little bit low right there. Now let me activate Pineapple. Yep, I activated a little Phoenix Aura, and it's healing me back to full instantly, but it takes a ton of stamina. And then next up, we have Phoenix Burst and Phoenix Dive Bomb, but you can't use these unless you're in either hybrid or full form. So let's go ahead and use Z, Phoenix Transformation, and now we're at the hybrid form. Hybrid form still has M1, you guys can see here. And pretty much it's like what the name suggests, you're just a hybrid Phoenix. When we transform though, the moves have changed. Now we got Phoenix Brand. You basically shoot down and do a kick, and it has a little bit of AoE to it. Next, we got Immortal Thistle, which I think, if I remember correctly, is a block. Let me see. Let me use this. Yep, it is a block that can pretty much defend anything in the game, I'm pretty sure, but it takes a lot of stamina. Phoenix Pineapple hasn't changed at all, just a little bit better now, as you guys can see. Has AoE range to it, which heals people, I believe, if they go in the circle. Next up, we got Phoenix Burst. A fireball with good AoE. Visual effects on that one are all right, but it's not bad at the same time. And now for our ultimate, we have Phoenix Bomb. You shoot up, grab somebody, and slam down. That looks kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. That looks very nice. Now, that's the hybrid one, but if you hold Z, which is the Phoenix Transformation move, you guys can see we transform into the full Phoenix. And I must say, model-wise, this straight beautiful. GPL, you're top tier for this. Moves are pretty much all the same except bigger and better effects. Like, look at this. Phoenix Brand. Kick down, and it just basically is slightly bigger. We also do get wing M1s in the whole full Phoenix form. Literally just smacking them with my wings. It's kind of cool. Mortal Thistle's the same, just bigger now. Same with Phoenix Pineapple, even more AoE now. And last but not least, for Phoenix Burst, we now get a triple fireball now. You guys can see there, triple fireballs. And for the ultimate, Phoenix Dive Bomb, bigger AoEs. Pretty much the same thing. This fruit in this game is pretty busted. I mean, we have a boss right here, although this is a low-level boss. We're about to quickly just pack this dude up. 200 damage with one move. Let me go ahead and hit him with some M1s. Hit him with Phoenix Brand. Let me go ahead and fly up, use Phoenix Burst. Look at that. Look at that. Easy damage. Easy damage. And we are just easily packing up this boss. Look at that. He took all three of those fireballs. Now it's time to finish him off with Phoenix Brand. GG. Hey man, not much else I can say about this Phoenix. It's very beautiful, good visuals, and pretty accurate to the end. I also think it's cool that they played into what Phoenix is actually used for. Like, it's meant to be a defensive and healing type of fruit. So for all of these reasons, Grand Peace Online's Phoenix is gonna go in amazing tier. They did a great job. We heating things up with GPO's Phoenix, but we still have 3 more One Piece games to check out. So it's time to move on to our next game, and our next game is Fruit Battlegrounds. Now in Fruit Battlegrounds, there's only one method of obtaining fruits, and that is using the gacha here. And in this game, the Phoenix fruit is a legendary rarity, which you only have a 1.44% chance of getting. But since there's a ton of legendaries in the game, to actually get the Phoenix fruit, it's 0.13% chance. Luckily for us, I've had the Phoenix fruit for a while now, so if we go to my fruit storage, you guys can see it right here. Pretty dope fruit model, right? Now, even though we have the Phoenix fruit obtained, we do not have it mastered out, because if we spawn in the game, you guys will see that I am only level 3. And in order to unlock the final ability of Phoenix, we need to be level 105. But we do have one ability unlocked down below, and it's Fuji Azami. But before we get to showcasing that ability, I must say Fruit Battlegrounds is definitely either equal to or beating Grand Peace Online in graphics capability. I mean, just look at this world. This looks beautiful. But
we got a target right there, and it looks like a bacon hair noob to me. So let's go ahead and test out this first ability. Fujiazami. Where you think you're going, huh? Where you think you're going, Bacon? Come over here. Boom. Fujiazami. Okay, it's like a little lunge ability. Kind of similar to the Talon brand at GPO. Let's go and see that one more time. Fujiazami. Uh-oh, damn. He actually fighting back. This guy's got the rubber fruit. All right. I see your game. I see what you're playing. None of that matters, though, because all that game you got ain't about to save you from this next Fujiazami. Boom. Yes, sir. Goes through block. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Hit him with these M1s. Let me back up. What the? Someone just stole my kill. Oh my god. Fujiazami, you know what? I'll get you instead. No worries. I don't mind switching targets. I can switch targets on you. Boom, boom, boom. Slam into the wall. Fujiazami. Boom. Slam into the wall again. It was fun while it lasted, boys. Psych, we live it. Fujiazami, GG. I'll take that. 771 bounty. Oh, say less. Yo, Phoenix already coming in clutch for us. Now, this first move, Fujiazami, is basically just Talon brand, similar to what we saw in GPO. It's essentially just a lunge attack, but visually this does look really good. Like, look at this. Can't tell me this don't look good. Let's go ahead and finish off this guy right here, though. Take that, double kill and 100 bounty. Not bad for our first ability. Let's get a closer look at it too. Okay, you hold it. We have little like Phoenix effects. And then that lunge looks pretty sick. Wait, we just got a new skill? Talon Slam. Oh, okay. I was just trying to showcase the first ability. I didn't even know we locked the second ability. Talon Slam. Let's go ahead and see that. Let's go ahead and go on these respawn dummies right here. Talon Slam. Oh, you lunge up. Oh, okay. You fly up in the air and then you lunge down. That's actually sick. Hold on. Let me see if we can aim that. Aim that. Oh, okay. That's not bad. It does kind of come down a little slow, but it's still cool. So far, these first two abilities are not bad, but we unlock our third ability, which looks like it's called Phoenix Inferno at level 24. We just reached level 15, so we almost got that. A few more fights and a few more moves using, we'll get there in no time. I do have the 2x EXP game pass on this account as well, so that is going to help us. For now, let's go ahead and just go where the fights are at. Fujiazami, boom. Yep. Matter of fact, I'll take 2 for the price of 1. Talon Slam, boom. Get him there. Hit him with the M1. Boom, Fujiazami. Sheesh. Let me make sure I get this guy. Oh no, bro. One of his abilities killed me. All it took was one, huh? We're at that point right now where we're too low level to actually do anything because we've only got 172 health. So no matter how hard I try, it is kind of inevitable. I can't get hit once. Level 21 right now, 4 more levels and we get our third ability. We kind of need that third ability in order to even fight back because right now with just these 2 abilities, it ain't looking good. That's level 22. That's level 23 and 24. Third ability unlocked, Phoenix Inferno. We've been on a roll with these 2 abilities. Let's see if this one's any different. We got a guy right here. Let me go ahead and just pack him up. Phoenix Inferno. Oh, okay. All right, let me combo up. Boom, 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 boom. Summon to the wall. Fujiazami. Keep summoning up to the wall. Phoenix Inferno. Wait, I just realized this guy has 1,000 health. Yeah, I made a mistake. No amount of combos will get me out of this one, man. Let me go ahead and hit this Phoenix Inferno. Oh, wait, this is a barrage. I was using that wrong. No wonder that felt like it did nothing. Wait, what? Killed Fernand 676. Awarded 9,000 bounty. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm not even going to question it. Let's just go ahead and test out this ability properly. Phoenix Inferno. Oh my god, that's so fire. All right, hit him with this. Someone gets the wall. This is the same damn Gomu user that's been giving us a lot of trouble. But you know what? I got this third ability now, and now we mean business. GG. Awarded 100 bounty, triple kill. I'll take it. I'm not gonna lie, boys. Just off these 3 abilities alone, I'm liking this more than GPO. Like, they made the barrage just look so much cooler here. Look at this, boys. Can't tell me that ain't saucy. That's only our third ability in. Oh, this is that level 1,000 guy. You know what? I'm good. Fujiazami, give me a safe zone. Call me a runner. I don't even care, man. I am not about to fight this man. I appreciate the 9,000 bounty though. Now we don't get our next ability Bluebird until level 40. We're level 29 right now, so we gotta go on a little bit of a training arc. Level 30 here, level 31, level 32, 33. Got ourselves a guy right here. This is the same damn Gumbo user we've been running to. The only damn guy I can pretty much beat, to be honest. You know what? I'm gonna take advantage of it. We're gonna pack him up a third time, bro. Phoenix combo, no escape for you. Sorry. Give me that 100 bounty. Also level 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. There we go. Fourth ability unlocked, Bluebird. I imagine this is probably going to be a heal based off the name, but let's find out. Bluebird. Oh, whoa. Okay. Damn. Okay, all that for a damn like little blast. But you know what? The charge up was nice. I like the hype up. I will say it's kind of goofy how we have all this like animation for charging up and then it just moves slow as hell. That's kind of funny. But the impact is fire. All of these abilities have been cool so far. I honestly can't say I've been disappointed with any single one of them. However, we are too low level to fight back against anyone right now. We're only level 42 and don't unlock our final ability until level 105. So I think we got to go on a little time skip. All right, it's been several hours. We are now level 110 right now and we have all the moves. moves unlocked. Now, if you look over to the right, you can see we have a mode bar now. And once this reaches, I think, 80%, you can transform into this. Sheesh, look at that thing. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. Visually, this actually is probably the best Phoenix model we've seen out of all the games. Just look at this. Now, can I even fly with this thing? You could jump really high, but you can't fly. Do I get M1s? No, we don't. Now, it looks like the name of the moves haven't changed at all down at the bottom, but maybe they look different in this form. First one, Fuji Azami. Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, that did a little something different. Second one, Hawk Rush. Oh, wait, this is a fly, kind of. Does this do damage, though? Let me see. Oh, okay. That's nice. So it doubles down as a flight and an attack. Phoenix Inferno. Okay, let's see. Oh, what the? Damn. Okay. Sheesh. Okay, I like that one. That one's nice. Last but not least, we have Bluebird. Wait, what? Oh, so when you use the moves, the bar goes down quick. We went from 100% to like 30% in a few moves. All right, let's go ahead and quickly check out this last ability then. Bluebird. I'm assuming this is the Fireball one. Let me see. Oh, this one shoots out 4 now. Yeah, that's not bad. This Phoenix is fire. Look at that model, man. Y'all can't tell me that ain't heat. Let's see how this does in combat, though. We got a lot more health, so we should be able to box. What the heck is going on here? This is a whole damn war zone up here. All right, you know what? I think I saw somebody down here. Let me go ahead and use this. Fujizami. Boom. Talent Slam. Let's get him there. This guy ain't going nowhere. Hit him with that Fireball. Boom. Get back. Get down there. It's all fun and games. So I'll hit you with that transform, bro. You ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you right now. You ain't going nowhere, bro. Boom. I'll take that. 141 bounty. Let me make my way back up here. Bluebird. Let me hit this guy with this fireball right here. Fuji Azami. Boom. Double kill. 950 bounty. I'll take that. Don't mind if I do. Now, overall, I can't say if this is a good fruit or not in Fruit Battlegrounds, but visually, I will say this is heat. So for Fruit Battlegrounds Phoenix, I'm going to put this one all the way up in godly tier. I'm a fan of that one. Good job, Fruit Battlegrounds. Now on to game number 4. Of course, it's Blox Fruit. Now, the Phoenix Fruit in this game, similar to Fruit Battlegrounds, is a legendary rarity. However, Blox Fruit's legendary is not as rare as it is in Fruit Battlegrounds. So because of that, I do believe I have a Phoenix Fruit on this account. Let me see. Yep, right here. We got just one of them. Okay, perfect. This is how the Phoenix model looks in here. This is obviously the most goofy looking of them all. This looks pretty childish. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and eat that thing. Let's see what this thing talking about. Phoenix Fruit activated. Do I have any mastery on this thing? No, I do not. We have literally one master. Similar to the other Phoenixes, we have 5 different moves. First one being Cannon. Then we have Regeneration Flames, followed by Fast Kick, Full Transformation, and Hybrid Flight. So we do have a hybrid mode in Blox Fruit similar to GPO. But there's something that Blox Fruit's Phoenix has that no other One Piece game we played yet does. And that is an Awakening. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and check out these abilities. Let me go to my stats. Let me refund. I need to put all my stats in melee defense of Blox Fruit. First move we have is Cannon. Okay, we got a nice little charge up animation. Okay, so it's basically a nice little punch and it does 3,559 damage. That didn't look that good, but it at least looks better than King's Legacy. It's also a really short range too. It's like just right in front of you. So that's, I don't know, man. Not that good in applicable use, but visually it looks all right. Now we don't unlock our final ability until 250 mastery. So that means we got to do a little bit of grinding. There we go. We got 1 kill there. We're getting a ton of mastery. We got our next ability, Hybrid Flight. And we got our third ability, Regeneration Flame. First up, we have Hybrid Flight. Basically, we get half wings, same as the hybrid form, similar to GPO, except this one obviously visually doesn't look as good, but it is pretty decent. You can't use moves while doing this, so that kind of sucks. Next up, we get Regeneration Flames. Let me let myself get low real quick. Take a little bit of damage. Let's get to like, I don't know, like 10,000 health or close to it. All right, 10,000 right there. Let me use Regeneration Flames. That actually heals pretty quick. Visually, it did look better than King Legacy at least, but I'm not gonna lie, the bar's low for that one. It's easy to be better than King Legacy's Phoenix. Fourth ability, Fast Kick at 160 mastery. We're at 91 mastery right now, and grinding here is going a little bit slow. Let's go ahead and fight a boss or something. Let me get my boat spawn. Here we are, Ice Castle. Let's see if Aokiji is here. Yes, sir. Aokiji is here. All right, let's pack him up. Cannon. That does 3,643 damage. You know, not bad, not bad. Does Regeneration Flames do damage to him? No, it does not. Okay, well, we're in a predicament. All right, back up, my boy, back up. Let me start into with some of our melee abilities, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't even matter if we get low. We could always just run and hit that Regeneration Flames, bro. This is actually kind of OP. All right, he's right around half health. Let's get it. Cannon, boom. Hit him with some more M1s, ground smash. We have to finish him off with a Phoenix move, otherwise we won't get mastery. So let me back up real quick. And then another cannon. There we go. We only got to 131 mastery off that, though. We got to fight another boss. Here we go. Another Awaken Ice Admiral. Down. All right, let's see how much mastery we get off this. 153. And another one here. Now we got a new skill available. Fourth ability, Fast Kick. Here we go. Let's waste no more time. Fast Kick. Yeah, pretty much what you'd expect. You jump up, slam down, and kick him. Visually, that's cannon was better, I must say. But it's not bad. We've definitely seen worse in the video. One final ability, ladies and gentlemen. We get it at 250 mastery, full transformation. All right, we're doing a Tidekeeper boss real quick. He's about to be dead. About to tie this man up. Send him to an early grave. There we go. All right, how much mastery we got off that? 193. Okay, we still got a while to go. This NPC, 200 mastery, 50 more to go. Final NPC here. Send him with that cannon. There we go. We've unlocked full transformation, which that was very underwhelming to do, by the way. Like, look at this. Look at this. There's like literally no hype whatsoever. You just instantly just go. Look at this, bro. Now, model-wise, this doesn't actually look that bad. Like, this is somewhat better than King's Legacy. But let's see if any of the moves change. So we have cannon right here. Okay, it's a fireball now. Okay, that's good. That's good. Visually, it's still all right. Regeneration flames. This is a lot bigger, but it doesn't do damage. I think it does heal anyone that's allied to you inside, though. Fast kick. Okay, it's a little bit faster, but I think it still only does one target. And then we have hybrid flight, which does nothing. So the moves have barely changed, except cannon, it's now fireball. This is not terrible, but this is not that good either. But remember, Phoenix has an awakening in this game, so it's time to get to that. Now, to awaken Phoenix in Blox Fruits, the first step is we need to obtain 400 mastery on Phoenix. So in order to do that, we're gonna head over to third seed because I'm not mastery grinding in second seed. And let the grinding commence. We're gonna be farming these NPCs over at Chocolate Land. Probably gonna take us a bit because we got like 150 more mastery to go. What the heck, boys? I was in the middle of grinding, a fruit notifier just spawned, and we ended up getting a damn venom from it? Sheesh, okay. Let me go ahead and store that thing. Let me waste no time with that. Crazy luck. All right, let's get back to grind. We're at 290 mastery right now. We still got a long ways to go. 300 mastery, just 100 more to go. Getting closer, boys, getting closer. 368 mastery. And last but not least, 400. There we go. Now that we've reached 400 mastery, the next step is to go to Cakeland Island. Go all the way up here. I think you have to go behind this building here, or it's one of these ones on the top. Yep, here it is right here, down here. We have to talk to this NPC here, the 6th scientist. And when you talk to him, you have to have the Phoenix fruit equipped. And he's gonna say, I was wounded badly fighting off pirates on this island. Please help me. We're gonna attempt to heal him. Thank you, I'm healed. Did you know I'm a good scientist? Perhaps I can help you further evolve your abilities with that power. You're gonna click sure, and he's gonna ask if you want to purchase a Phoenix special microchip for 1,000 fragments. We're gonna buy that. And this is the raid chip. Now we take this chip as usual, go to Castle on Sea, and simply just put the raid chip in. That'll start the raid. And now we're in the Phoenix raid. Now I'm gonna solo this thing real quick because I have Buddha and I also bought Phoenix permanent, so we'll be able to solo it. All we have to do is switch over to Phoenix quickly before we finish the raid. That way we'll be able to awaken the first build. If I remember correctly, this raid isn't too difficult, so we should have no problem soloing this thing, especially since we have Buddha. So let me just speed run this. Last NPC on the first island here. There we go. Island 1 complete. Moving on to island number 2. Now we get slightly stronger NPCs, but since we got Buddha, we chilling, man. All I gotta do is hit him with that Buddha spam. M1 spam. Last NPC here at second island. Island 2 completed. This third island's in the air for some reason. All right, let's go ahead and get this wave 3 started. Plowing through these boys right now. Island 4 available. Island 3 was easy peasy lemon squeeze. What the? Did someone just summon Angel? I can't see anything. Nice. I love playing Blox Fruits without being able to see a damn thing. I didn't even know that affected the raids, bro. Look at this. Look, I'm just getting flashbang, bro. Oh, I forgot Rumbling Water spawns on this thing, bro. I look, just got jump scared, dog. Yeah. Okay, you know what? This is gonna be annoying. This is gonna be annoying. Not only do we have to fight NPCs now we gotta take on 3 CBs at once. All right, let me just zoom through this. Come on. My finger's starting to hurt from all this damn M1ing. Last one here. All right, cool. We move on to the last island, which is straight ahead. Bro, I can't even see a damn thing. This is insane. Who decided it'd be a smart idea to spawn Angel right now? Last island. Let's just go through this quick. Here we go. Final boss about to be done. There he is. Now I gotta switch over to Phoenix. That way I don't forget. All right. Now we just pick up the scraps, the remaining trash. And there we go. We defeated the Phoenix raid by ourselves. That was actually difficult, I'm not gonna lie. But we've made it to the mysterious entity. Let me go ahead and talk to him. He's gonna ask us if we wish to awaken our Z ability for 500 fragments, of course. Now we just gotta do that raid 5 more times. Next raid here. Another raid about to be finished. Last NPC. There we go. Third ability here. Awakening. 4th ability now. 5th move. And final ability. Alright, now that we've got all the moves awakened, let's quickly showcase this thing. So you can see we have all new names. Now we got Cremation Cannon, Blue Flames, Flame Exodus, Blazing Plumage, and Swift Flight. And we also have what's called an M1. Yes, sir. We get M1s now. You lunge forward. And it's basically the replacement for the kick move. First off, we got Cremation Flames. You guys can see now our wings come out when we hold. And it is a blast instead of a close range punch. Visually, this actually looks not too bad. I must say that's not bad. Next up, we have Swift Flight, which is as the name implies, a flight. However, this doubles down as an attacking move as well, because if you stand still, you can see flames come down from your wings, dealing damage to anyone below you. But as you guys can see, the damage is very low on that. Also, visually, this does look kind of scuffed, I will lie. But let's move on to the next one, Blue Flames. This is a healing move that doubles down as an attacking move, as you guys can see here. Very good, if you ask me. Next up, we have Flame Exodus, one of my favorite
favorite moves for Phoenix in this game. You lunge forward, shoot up, slam down. Pretty similar to the GPO Phoenix ult, except obviously this looks way more outdated. And last but not least, we have blazing plumage. You know what I'm saying? We actually get a little transformation animation with that one. As you can see, the Phoenix model did change a little bit. We got these things in the back of us, and overall the way the model looks in general just changed a bit. Not much, because it still looks kind of the same, but slightly better. Now every move in this is the same except for one. You guys can see cremation flame. It's just 3 flames now. Blue flames just got slightly bigger. Flame exodus does the exact same thing. By the way, only a single target move. Now, all of these are the same, including the M1, except for Swift Flight. Now, Swift Flight is an attack, which lunges forward and just hits your opponent with a barrage. Overall, this is actually a pretty good underrated fruit and block shrews. I really don't see many people use. Visually, though, I know we're all thinking the same thing. This is pretty outdated visually. I mean, Phoenix Awakening did drop years ago, so I would say it's up due for a rework, but overall, this wasn't that bad. So, for blocks fruits, I don't think it's in Buns tier, and I don't think it's in Meh. I think it's a step above that, so we're gonna put it in solid, right where it belongs. And now for our last and final game, we have a One Piece game. Now in this game, Phoenix Fruit is a mythical rarity, so it's a little tough to get. Lucky for us, I've got like 5 of them. And this is how the Phoenix model looks in this game. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of the Spirit or Soul Fruit model from Blox Fruits. A little weird. But let's go ahead and waste no more time and eat that thing and check it out. We've only got 4 different moves in this base Phoenix, and I'm not really expecting much from it, but that's okay. Because in this game, Phoenix actually has 3 different versions of it. The base mode, V2, and V3. And we're gonna be checking out all of them. Let's make this quick because we got 3 of these versions to go through, so we're gonna zoom through V1. First off, we might as well just check the Phoenix Flight. Let's see how that looks. Ooh-wee. Oh my gosh, they just slapped a bunch of VFX together and called it a flight, huh? You know what? I said I wasn't gonna expect much from V1, so I won't hate on it too much. Let's go ahead and check the next one out. Bursting Phoenix. Let's check that out first. Actual attack. Okay. Oh, wait. This is going to be tough to get through. I'm trying so hard not to roast this, but this is really bad. This is like worse than the King's Legacy one. Look at this. Like, how? How is that the move, bro? Next up, Kick of the Phoenix. Let's see this. Okay. You know what? That wasn't even an actual kick nor a lunge. It just, he just kicked the air and then effects just appeared. One more ability. We have Flaming Phoenix Spheres. That's it, huh? That's it. That's all we get for Flaming Phoenix Spears. You know what? I'm not even gonna say anything else about Flame Base. If I had to rate this on a 1 out of 10, this would be a -1. Now, to awaken Phoenix to Phoenix V2, you have to get a Phoenix Scroll, which is a 5% drop from the Marco boss, which is in the Marco raid. But unfortunately, since you need to be in 3rd C in order to even do the Marco raid, we cannot do it on this account. So, big shout out to the homie Let's Sonet for letting me hop on their account. Big W. Now, they have the Phoenix V2 right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat it on their account, and let's go ahead and look at the ability. Now we have a completely different moveset. Ao no Tori, Pineapple Stone, Healing Flames, Hybrid, Full Form, and that's it. First, let's check if it has any M1s. Nope. Okay, Ao no Tori. What? I'm pressing. Oh, okay, it's a little like Fireball. It was a little late. It was a little delayed. Kind of threw me off. Let's check that out one more time. Ao no Tori. Okay, you can hold it. Wings come out. Wings actually look a lot better. We actually got real wing animations now. All right. Fire animation does not look bad either. This is definitely a step above. Pineapple Stone. Ooh, hold on. Is that One Piece game actually cooking for the V2? Now, if the V2 is already looking this decent, I'm kind of excited for the V3 because this is already looking better than King's Legacy Phoenix. King's Legacy, yourself. Next up, Healing Flames. Let me see how this looks. Oh, okay. This one doesn't look as good, but it's not bad either, though. It's not bad. It's not the worst thing we've seen. Now, that's it for the moves. Now we got Hybrid and Full Form. Let's check out Hybrid. Okay, Hybrid doesn't look bad. It's the same wings we saw earlier. Let's see. Have any of the moves changed? Okay, this one got a little bigger. Pineapple Stone. Pretty much the same thing. Look, do we have an M1s here? No, we do not. Healing Flames. Pretty much the same thing. Okay, so Hybrid does not change much. So let's get out of Hybrid, and now let's just go ahead and go straight to Full Form. Okay, this actually doesn't look bad. Now, I wish I could switch to the front. Can I see the front? I guess we can't see the front of this thing. Does this have M1s? No, this doesn't have M1s. All right, let's go ahead and see the rest of the abilities. Ao no Tori. Just got bigger. Pineapple Stone. Just got a slightly bit bigger. Healing Flames. Okay, so it looks like all the moves remain the same no matter what form you're in. However, this is not bad. This is not bad, I must say. Phoenix V1, I would have rated as -1. Phoenix V2, I would have rated probably like 5 or 6 out of 10. And now, it's time to go for the Phoenix V3. They call it in this game Final Phoenix Fruit. That's kind of a hype name. Let me go ahead and swap to that. There we go. We have it equipped. Now let's look at these moves. Final Phoenix Fruit, and we have only 3 abilities: Catch Flame, Unreach, Salvation, and Heating Up. All right, so it looks like we have an M1 with this. Oh, okay, these M1s actually look kind of fire. I wish there was sound effects, but visually, this doesn't look bad. Look at that. That's not bad. Then we also have Unreach, Salvation. Let's go ahead and check that out. Ooh, hold on. Is a One Piece game actually cooking with this? Let me check that one more time. Unreach, Salvation. Visually, this looks nice. Last one we have is Heating Up. Oh, what the heck? Oh, we got new wings for the half form. This actually looks kind of fire, bro. This actually looks kind of fire. Hold up. And we still got M1s in here too. Look at this. Little nice animation there going on. Now we have a bunch of different abilities too, though. Blistering Talon. Let's check that out. Oh, you shoot up and just straight up shoot down. Okay, let me check that out one more time. Let's shoot up. Boom. Oh yeah, that's heat. That's heat. Okay. Foul divergence. What was that? Okay, hold on, let me see. You back up again, go forward, and just lunge forward, and just a bunch of cool effects. I actually like that. I'm assuming if you press cooling down, that just takes you back to human form. So I'm gonna press from ashes, because that sounds like a Phoenix transformation if I ever heard it. Let's do it. From ashes. Sheesh. Okay. This one actually looks good. This actually looks like a good Phoenix form, bro. What? I can't see the front of it. I wish I could, but from the way this looks nice. Now, I saw on the wiki that this has a passive healing capability. So if you get hurt, you guys can see my health instantly just went up. Like, let me go take a dip in the water real quick. Let's take a bunch of damage. I'm actively healing as I'm in the water. Like look at this boy. We're literally healing right now at like stupid speeds, so that's really good. Next up we have Talon Flame. We still got M1s. Wait, what? The M1s have range to it. That's actually kind of fire. That is actually heat, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro, this may be one of my favorite Phoenixes we've seen in the video, because this is cool. Fallen Feathers. Let's see that. Q. Ooh, what the okay. A One Piece game said they're not here to play. All right, let's look at this again. Fallen Feathers. Oh damn, these effects are kind of nice. Spiraling Shriek. Next ability. What the? Jeez, bro, what the? Look at this AoE, bro, what? Now, if only there was some sound effects to couple with this, bro. This would just be top tier. Like, this maybe even be above Fruit Battlegrounds if there was sound effects. We still got more abilities, though. Flames of the Blue Phoenix. Let's check that out. Flames of the Blue Phoenix. Okay, that's not bad. That's calm. I must say I'm a fan of that. Next up, we got Slashing Assault. Okay, my screen's just bugging out. What the heck just happened, bro? I'm stuck. All right, let's check that out one more time, because I just straight up bugged when I saw that. Let's see that again. Slashing Assault. Okay, you shoot up and then you shoot down, and then you just do it like it's like a bunch of cool effects. It's almost like an improved version of the GPO one. Look at that. Shoot up, shoot down, and it's just massive AoE. Last but not least, we have Cleanse Flame. All right, let's do that. Okay, he's charging up. Oh, and it's the Whitebeard logo and it's a bunch of explosions. That's actually kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Well, that's all the movesets for Final Phoenix Fruit, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but a One Piece game cooked. They cooked. Y'all may not agree with this, man. Y'all may not agree with this, but I'm gonna put a One Piece game's Phoenix Fruit in amazing tier above Grand Peace Online. Yeah, I think it's actually better than Grand Peace Online. Here's the final ratings of the video. We have Fruit Battlegrounds taken in first place, Godly. I don't even think the gap is big. I just think it's slightly better visually than everyone else's. In Amazing, we have a One Piece game, followed behind Grand Peace Online. In Solid, we have Blox Fruits. And all the way down to Buns tier, we have King's Legacy. And for game number 1, we have King's Legacy. Now, unfortunately, in this game, I know for a fact I don't have a Quake Fruit. I never got it. You guys can see I have all these other epics, not a single Quake. Now, the Quake Fruit this game costs 1,800 Robux. I don't want to have to spend that. We're going to try to spin it from none other than the Fruit Gotcha. So let me go ahead and just load up 500 gems on here so we can do some spins. There we go. 575 gems loaded up. We're going to open them one by one until we get to 20. Then we'll open 10 at a time. But for chest 1, let's see what we get. And we get Spino Fruit. Okay, that's a rare. That's not bad. To start off with a rare off rip. Not bad, not bad. Let's keep it pushing. Chest number 2. And, oh, we got a Control Fruit. Okay. Double rares. But you know what they say, boys. Third time's the charm. And we get Aloe Fruit. 3 rares in a row, though. I'm not going to complain about that. Let's keep it pushing. Let's see what we get now. A Buddha Fruit. Okay, 4 rares in a row. They just want to give me straight rares this time, I guess. And we get Venom, another rare. We're about to get on our 5th spin, I think. This is 5th or 6th spin. Let's see what we get. You know, let me just go ahead and skip it. Flame Fruit. Okay, we got our first epic of the video. Now, unfortunately, Flame Fruit is not what we're looking for. Eventually, we will need that, though. So let me go ahead and store that for later till we do this again. All right, now we're about to start spinning 10 at a time, bro. Let's get it. What do I get from this? Spike, Paw, Leopard, String, Smoke, Barrier, Buddha, Dragon. What? This is the most expensive fruit in the game. I just pulled a Dragon Fruit, a legendary fruit, which is the rarest fruit in the game, over what I needed, a Quake. That is actually insane, boys. Let's keep it pushing, though. We still have a few more left. What do we get here? Dark. Okay, not bad. Let me let this one ride out. Maybe if I get better luck if I let it ride out. Another epic. Ice. Yo, these 10 spins we just did are giving us crazy luck. Let me keep this going. Oh, wait, that was it. I'm not gonna lie, pulling a Dragon Fruit of all things from this is nasty luck. The Dragon Fruit is literally the most expensive fruit in the game and the most rare. I'm definitely storing that. I'd be a fool to let that go to waste. So yeah, let's go ahead and store that. For the rest of these, though, they're going straight in the ocean. We still got 20 spins left, and we ended up getting a Dragon from that. I have high hopes we can get the Quake we need. This is gonna be the next 10, and then we start off with the draft first. Not a good look. I don't want to see uncommons, bro. I do not. Give me epics and the one I need. Wow, okay. I asked for an epic and they delivered, just not the one we're looking for. Maybe we'll get Quake this time, though, please. And we We get control, which is not bad. Not just not what we're looking for, obviously. Okay, we get bomb here. What do we get here? Come on, come on, come on. Giraffe. Let me just start skipping. Let's just start skipping. We got shadow there, control, another shadow, a spino fruit, a bomb fruit, and that's it for those 10. That was pretty dookie compared to the last 10. Just 10 more spins left. Let's run it. Let's run it. Please give me the one I need. No, bro. I paid extra for the gold coins and they're not doing me good. Common? You gotta be kidding me, bro. Please. Giraffe. Spin. Oh my gosh, the game's really gonna do it to me. The game's really gonna do it to me. They're gonna make me spend more Robux, aren't they? You know what, boys? This time we're buying the big one. 1,250 gems for 3,349 Robux. I'm actually insane for doing this because I could have just bought the permanent quake at this point, but I want to pull it from the gacha. I need that dopamine boost. With this, I could buy 95 gold keys, and if we don't get it from 95, I'm gonna lose it, boys. No worries, no worries. We're totally gonna get our quake, right? All right, next chest here. Aloe fruit. Come on. Oh, there we go, boys. There we go. Quake fruit in all of its glory. We ended up getting the quake fruit, boys, and we still have 75 keys left. So when I do the next mastering in every One Piece game video, I already set myself up for the future. Here we go, though, boys. Here we go. The quake fruit. This actually is not a bad model. I'm not gonna lie. It looks fire. Let's waste no more time, though. Let's eat that thing. Sheesh. Now, before we go ahead and showcase the moves, I do want to point out that quake is one of the few fruits in King's Legacy that has an awakening, and it costs 495 gems to do that. So before we hop off King's Legacy, we're definitely going to check out the awakened version of Quake. But for now, for the base version, we have 4 moves: Crack Ball, Smack Floor, Destroyer, and Double Wave. All right, I'm not going to lie, the base moveset doesn't have that many moves, but maybe they cooked so much on these 4 moves that they didn't need any more. First move, we have Crack Ball. Let's see. Okay, we got the little quick animation. Boom. Oh, that's not bad. That's actually not bad. Let's go ahead and see if this hits multiple NPCs. All right, Quake Ball. Boom. Okay, it does. That's fire. And animations-wise, that wasn't bad. Let's see if the next one follows, though. Smack Floor. All right. Oh, okay. I'm not going to lie. That's not as good visually appealing as the first one, but that's also not that bad either. But it's got good AoE. And each, like, little smack, it gets even wider. Wait. That sounded kind of sus. Pause. Hey, so far, these first 2 moves are not bad. Usually, King's Legacy's effects are not the greatest, but this is all right. Third one, we have Destroyer. Let's see what this is going to be. Okay, same animation as Crack Ball, and pretty much looks like the same move as Crack Ball. Okay, I don't really know what to think about Destroyer. It's pretty much looks like the same thing as Crack Ball. I literally can't tell the difference whatsoever. Doesn't mean it's bad. It just means, like, for a third move, it's just not that exciting. And last but not least, we have the ultimate Double Waves. Okay. I cracked the air. Where's the waves at? Where's the waves at? Okay, they're coming. All right. This doesn't look bad. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that did not look that good. That was pretty anticlimactic. There was no impacts or nothing when the waves came, and then the double wave impact in general just wasn't really there. Yeah, the base moveset's pretty mid. But is the awakened moveset mid? Now, to awaken fruits in King's Legacy, you need to be at 2nd C, so I've hopped on my boy Oreo Keem's account. Sub to his channel down below. We got the Quake fruit right here, and to awaken it, we need to talk to this NPC here. He says, bring fruit similar to your power to fill the frame behind me, then let's talk again. All right, so I think I need to pull out a Quake fruit. So technically you need 2 Quake fruits for this. Luckily he has one here. Let me pull it out here. There we go. Except he says, all right, good luck. All right, let me interact with this. There we go. It's showing 1 out of 4. Does that mean I need to put in 4 Quakes? Nah, that's insane. All right, I just quickly got another Quake from a trade. Let me go put this one in, then we can get at 2 out of 4. There we go. Now we need 2 more. To get another Quake fruit here. There we go. Now let me put it in here. We need 1 more. And last but not least, last Quake here. There we go. Now we talk to him again. Your power already awakened. Do you want to unlock? Yes, sir. So now we just buy all the moves with gems. Buy. Power is awakened. Buy. And last but not least, buy. That was kind of anticlimactic. Now we just got to equip them all. So there's actually 5 abilities instead of 4, unlike base. That's dope. First off, let's just see the first one, Devour Smash. Let's see it. Oh, damn. So you can't even hold that one. It just comes out right away. That's actually kind of sick. Look at that. I guess you can be interrupted out of that. Let's see it again, though. Boom. Sheesh, that actually looks 10 times better than the first one. Also, you can hold it. I just got interrupted the first time. Although it looks no different when you hold it fully. Next move, though, we have Violent Crunch. Okay, that was interesting. I wonder if you could hold that, though. Let me try it this time. Violent Crunch. Doesn't look to get any bigger when you hold it, so I think that's as big as it gets. Not that bad of an ability. Pretty similar to the second ability of the base form. All right, third ability, Fulminate. I wonder what this could be. All right. Oh, damn. It's basically just like the little side punch. Belligerent Tsunami. All right. Okay, I'm assuming these are the waves. Okay, do these look better? Oh, damn. This is the Quadra-C wave. Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, the waves still do look a bit like underwhelming. Like, I feel like there should be like impact shakes or whatever when it touches, but it's cool. And last but not least, since we have all these NPCs here, let's look at this. Quiver the World. Let's see it. All right. Okay, a little cutscene. That's it? No like special animation? No, that's it? Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. They started off strong with the Devour Smash and everything, but like every move afterwards was just like not that special. All right, that is it though for King's Legacy. I'd have to give this a 6.5 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie. Visually, it's not the greatest. And low-key, the Awakened version is like only barely better than the Unawakened version. Now, Game 1's Quake was pretty lackluster, but let's see if Game 2's any better. Game 2, we have a One Piece game. Now, similar to King's Legacy, a One Piece game also has an Awakening for Quake, and it's actually 3 versions. We have the base version, V2, and V3. And luckily for me, I'm pretty sure I already have a Quake fruit, so I won't have to worry about trying to get from a gacha. Yep, I've got literally 22 of them. I got more than I've ever needed. So let's go ahead and see the model on this one. The model is actually not bad for this. It looks kind of similar to GPOs, but let's go ahead and eat that. Boom. So first things first, we have a couple different moves. We have 5 total, which is more than King's Legacy had. First move we have is Quake Punch. Okay, different animation. And I don't know what to think of that. I don't know what to think of that. Let's see that again. That doesn't even look like a punch. It's just like some random effects applied together, bro. I don't know what I'm looking at. Next move we have is Quake Stomp. Oh, okay, that's not bad. I mean, it looked a little like weird, but like that's not bad. All right, let's get through this. Next move, third move, Tsunami. Hopefully this one cooks. Okay. Oh my god. The waves just appear in the middle of the island. That's not even like realistic. At least in King's Legacy, it came from the outside of the island and then like went in the middle. Like, look at this. Hold on. Tsunami. Water literally just up out of nowhere. That's ridiculous. Last but not least, we have Quake Smash F. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If I was just rating the base, I would give this a 1 out of 10. Maybe even a 0 out of 10. Now to get to V2 with Quake, according to the wiki, it says this fruit can be awakened to Quake V2 using a Quake Scroll. And luckily for us, it looks like the Quake Scroll is a 50% chance drop from a boss named Maze. So I don't think this will be too difficult. All right, here we are, Teleport Island. Now we have to find the maze. So we have a bunch of different portals here. Impel Down, Thriller Bark, Maze right here. All right, perfect. Hopefully this thing is not too hard. It only shows 2 player slots, so this should be soloable. All right, here we go. It looks like, actually, this is just a maze. Do you even fight anybody? Okay. Oh, wait, we do fight people. All right, bet. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Boom. Okay, we're doing good. We're packing them up. Boom. Quick stop. Boom. Let me just run away. Ah, I only have like 16,000 health left. Is this Law? This is Law, bro. Nobody told me I'd be fighting Law, bro. What the heck? Here we go, boys. Here we go. Quick Punch, Quick Stomp, and he's done. All right, what next? We have another door opening. This is the next one. All right, we got another boss here, I'm assuming. Uh-oh. Is this Fujitora? Nah, that's crazy, bro. I should have came prepared with gear 5. I would have been able to mow through these boys. Quake though does mid damage. Nah, I'm about to die, boys. I'm about to die. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. All right, first attempt we failed. Oh wait, just because you died, you still spawn here. Okay. We have 2 lives total in the upper left corner, so we actually have a few chances. I think we can do this, boys. I think we can do this. Never mind, I got packed up instantly. I learned my lesson, boys. I came prepared this time. We got this. Did I just one-shot that whole... Oh, okay, this is overkill. This is overkill at this point, boys. This is overkill. I literally just one-shotted everybody. Like, hold on. I literally just one-shotted... I don't even know who boss that was. We already got through Law Fujitora. I don't even know what that last boss was. Who's the boss for this round? Is there even a boss? Can't see any boss. Okay, let me just use a move. Hopefully it doesn't one-shot. I guess it one-shotted him. Okay, we move on to the next area. Is this the final area? It would appear so. We have a 50% chance of getting the Quake Scroll. Hopefully we can get it. Let me finish this in one ability. Bajrang Gun. Did I just one-shot it? Oh, wait. Oh, that's Whitebeard. Okay, he didn't get one-shotted. All right, bet. We got a fight on our hands. Except man is already about to get packed up. All right, let's finish it with this. There he is. Maze cleared. Did we get the scroll? Did we get the scroll? Hold on, let me see. Quake Scroll. Oh, we got it. Quake Scroll. Say less. That was really easy. Usually I have a tough time on a One Piece game when it comes to Awakening Fruit. All right, let's go ahead and use the Quake Scroll here. I've equipped Quake once again. Let's get it. Use that. Now we got Devastating Punch, Island Shake, Dark Matter, Liberation, and Severe Tsunami. All right, let's go ahead and check these things out then. All right, let's make this quick. We still got one more version to look through. First move, we have Devastating Punch. Hopefully this is better than the first one. Okay, no charge up animation. Let's see. That's better. Still no sound effects. That's one thing I've been begging a One Piece game to do for like what feels like years, even though it's only been months. Move number 2, we have Island Shake. All right, let's see. And we make this epic. Island Shake, boom. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Not that good either though. Third move, we have Dark Matter. Okay, I've never seen Whitebeard do that a day in my life. Like, what is this? This is just straight up a dark move. How's that Quake? Visually, it is fire though. I'll give it that. It just doesn't make sense. This is not a Quake move, bro. Next up, Liberation. Boom. Liberation. This is just Dark and Quake together. Okay, they cooking. This isn't really like Quake though, but last but not least, we have Severe Tsunami. Let's see it. Boom. And okay, these waves look 10 times better. And it actually has like some impact. All right, King's Legacy, take notes, take notes. So that is the Quake V2 moveset. Pretty fire, definitely a big step above the V1. But we still have one more to go. Let's get into that right now. Now for Quake V3, you have to be in 3rd C and you have to get an 8% drop in order to awaken it, which I just didn't feel like doing. So I'm on the homie Lasonia's account. They allowed me to hop on their account to showcase. So for Quake V3, we have a lot more moves. Helmet Splitter, Quake Crash, Seismic Trebler. You know what? Let's just go ahead and showcase them. Now, normally a One Piece game cooks with the V3s. Let's see. First move, Helmet Splitter. Oh, we actually got some sound effects. Okay. But I was fire. It straight up just teleports to him, grabs that man by the neck, slams him down, and it does AoE damage. That's actually heat. That one move is already better than the V2 of Quake in this game. I will say that. Second move, Quake Crash. Let's see it. Damn, okay, we got some sound effects on this thing. Not gonna lie, seeing these first 2 moves alone, this is gonna get a pretty high rating. Now let's see if the third move can carry on. Hopefully they cook for this one. Seismic Trebler. Here we go. Boom. Okay. Damn, man, slamming on the ground like 5 times. It does one final one. Never thought I'd see it, man. A One Piece game putting in work with the sound effects, man. This is a W so far. Island Shake. Ooh, you're in my way. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Yo, what the heck? What the heck? Yo, did I just kill every NPC in the island? Hold on, let me see. These ones over here didn't get killed. Maybe they just respawned though. These NPCs over here got killed. Damn, that's insane. And the animation that came with that is crazy. Like, look at this. They put in work with this. Golly, bro. Oh my gosh. Look at that. The entire island was just like messed up. We got one more ability, boys. Planetary Tsunami. With that name, this better be insane. Let's waste no more time. Planetary Tsunami. Oh my gosh. Yo, damn. Okay, that was actually heat. That may have been one of like the better waves I've seen out of any One Piece game. Now time for the verdict. With a One Piece game, the V3 is heavily carrying hard, I'm not gonna lie, but they cooked with it and it had good sound effects. I'm gonna have to give it a 9 out of 10. We started off lackluster with King's Legacy being only a 6.5. A One Piece game is now in the lead with a 9. Let's see if the next game will be any higher. And for the third game of the video, we're gonna be playing none other than Blox Fruit. Now in Blox Fruits, I obviously already have the Quake Fruit completely mastered out as well as fully awakened. So instead of mastering it, we're gonna showcase all the moves, come up with a combo, and use that combo in PvP to showcase how it is. But first things first, Quake does have an awakening in Blox Fruit, so we're gonna showcase the unawakened moveset and the awakened moveset. For the unawakened moveset, we have 4 different moves: Quake Punch, Quake Wave, Quake Erupt, and Dual Tsunami. The first move, we have Quake Punch. You guys can see he got the little Quake orb around his fist. Boom. Now effects wise, I'd probably give that like a 2 or 3 out of 10. It was just, it wasn't really much going on. Next up, we have Quake Wave. Same thing, kind of similar pose. This one shoots out like almost like a Kamehameha like ball out. Looks a bit better than Quake Punch, but as far as effects goes, it's still a bit outdated. Third one, Quake Erupt. Basically a big wave AoE that hits anyone nearby. And last but not least, we have Dual Tsunami, which that was not the pose that Whitebeard did whatsoever. And the waves do not look that good. In fact, I would say they look rather bad. So yeah, the unawakened moveset for Quake is pretty mid. But let's see how good the awakened moveset is. Now, unfortunately for the awakened moveset, we also only have 4 moves total. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they did Quake a bit dirty. But the moves are renamed. Now we have Fatal Demolisher, Air Crusher, Spatial Shockwave, and lastly, Sea Quake. So first up, Fatal Demolisher does something completely different than the first one did. You use it and it pulls someone in and slams them out. This is very good for combo ending or extending. Now, next up, we have Air Crusher, which is similar to the one before. You charge it up and you shoot it out. So visually, not really any improvements there, I'm gonna be honest. Third move, Spatial Shockwave, pretty much similar to the last one as well. Again, visually, it sadly does not look that good. Last but not least, we have Sea Quake, which is exactly the same thing. This one does look slightly visually better, but the waves themselves look exactly the same. I'm gonna speak for all of Blox Fruit's players when I say Quake definitely deserves a visual rework. But let's find out if Quake is good for PvP in Blox Fruits. Blox Fruits Quake PvP combo. Let's see what we can find. This Quake combo deals insane damage. All right, you got my attention. Let's see what the combo is. Right now, he's using down at the bottom God Human, Quake, Spiky Trident, and Kabucha. For the stats, it looks like he's running melee, defense, and Blox Fruit. Okay, simple. All right, now let's see what he does for the actual combo. So he goes in with the Quake ultimate, then God Human Soaring Beast, 6 Realm Gun. He does the pull, Heaven and Earth, Fatal Demolisher, and that's it. 15,000 damage. Wow, that looks actually really simple. Now, I don't exactly know where the Kabucha comes in, so I'm gonna use Soul Guitar instead just to start combos easier. Let's test this combo out for ourselves though. So we started off with Sea Quake like this. They went God Human C, boom, 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 and then last but not least, Fatal Demolisher. And wow, 25,000 dip. That was really easy. That's so easy. It's almost, it almost feels illegal. See some people over here, and I know for a fact these boys got their PvP active because they're literally fighting right now. All right, let's do it. Boom. Okay. Boom. Boom, boom, and then Fatal Demolisher. Oh, I didn't get the Fatal Demolisher. No, 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 no. Oh, I couldn't land the full combo, but he's almost dead already. All right, let me land this. Okay, let me go like this. Boom. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Where's he at? 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 Okay, C-Quick. Boom. Let me get like this. Boom, 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 boom. Let me go like this. Okay, boys, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. Fatal Demolisher. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Get it with this. We totally scuffed that combo. I'm not going to lie. Even so, we're still cooking. This I will hit, though. This I will hit. Boom. And last but not least. Oh, that's it. 17K honor. Was that against a 17.5 million? First time I tried this out, we killed a 17 million. And I don't even really know how to use Quick like that. Okay. I'm not going to lie. I didn't even land the combo. And we packed that man out. Like, we pieced him up. He wasn't even close to killing us. So far, it's looking like Quick could cook, boys. 2 more kills. And this time, let's try landing the combo. Got a guy right here. Boom. All right. Get him with that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Fatal Demolisher. That should kill him. That should kill him. Woo! Wait. Oh my gosh. That is so easy. 11K honor. That feels so illegal, bro. One last one. I got another dude down to fight me. All right. Say less. Say less. Let's get it. Let's. Oh wait. Is that a hacker? Actually, you know what? This is perfect. This is perfect. Let's do it. Let's do it. Boom. Get him here. Give me. Come here. Come here. Come here. Matter of fact, come here. Come here. Come here. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. Let me deactivate this. Oh my god, this hacker is so annoying, bro. This hacker is so annoying, bro. Let me get that kill. All right, got that kill. Let me get this hacker. Let me get this hacker now. Okay, 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 okay. Boom. Boom. Oh, we actually packed up the hacker. We got him to leave. Man's dipped. That's crazy. Oh my god, I've seen enough, boys. I've seen enough. Quake is absolutely brain dead. It's so free. If you land that C-Quake, it just leads into everything else. And now for the hard part. To give Quake a rating. Visually, I think this looks arguably worse than King's Legacy. I mean, look at this. This is just not good whatsoever, bro. However, due to its brokenness in PvP, I'm gonna have to give this a 7.5 out of 10, just barely above King's Legacy. But sadly, I do not think this is visually better than a One Piece game, and that is rare for me to say. Final game of the video, boys, and the last one we have is Fruit Battlegrounds. Now, the Quake fruit in this game is a legendary rarity fruit, which you only have a 0.17% chance of getting. And sadly, I do not have it. I had to sacrifice it to evolve this fruit here. The thing that sucks is I'm gonna have to get rid of one of these mythical fruits in order to spin for it. And low-key, the one I care about least is the Ope fruit. I do not care about losing this one. So it's sad to say, but I'm about to spin off Ope. Hopefully we can get Quake fast. I don't want to be spinning forever. We just spun off mythical for a common barrier. Well, you guys see how this is gonna go. Let's keep this pushing. Let's just go for this fast spins. Now, luckily for me, we do have a pity. If we go through 320 spins and don't get Quake, we're guaranteed to get a legendary, in which case we have a higher chance of getting the one we need. Still though, it's gonna be very tough to actually get the legendary I'm looking for. We have to be pretty lucky to do that. Let's see what we get here though. Sand. Okay, what if I did a slow spin? What would we get then? Would I get extra luck for that? Okay, we get a sand. That obviously did not work. But what if we did it again? Come on, slow spin. Give me slow spin luck. We get a barrier. Yeah, this is just not worth my time. We should just go for this fast spins. No point in wasting my time on this. We got the Love Fruit Epic 0.59% chance. That is not bad. Not bad at all. But it's still getting spun off. I do not care. This will be our 100th spin of this video. Please give me something good for the 100th spin. You gotta be kidding me, bro. A barrier? Really? That's the best you could give me for 100 spins, bro? That right there is ludicrous. Out of all the things I could have gotten for 100 spins, they gave me a damn common. So I'm not gonna lie, I think it's crazy how fast you go through spins. Like, just in the matter of like 5 minutes, we've gone through 100 spins and haven't gotten a single legendary or mythic. We've gotten a ton of epics, but that doesn't matter to us. This will be the 200 spin of the video. We just blew through 100 more that quick. Please give me something for 200. Please, quick. Another chop. Oh my gosh, bro. You gotta be kidding me, bro. 200 fruits. We haven't even gotten a single legendary. This is ridiculous, bro. I mean, like, you have a 1.24% chance to get a legendary. I should have at least statistically gotten one by now. You know, one thing they need to do in this game, they need to make it to where you could spin more than one time. Like, at least give us the option to spin 10 at a time. That would be lit. I hate having to sit through spinning one at a time. It just makes it take so long. Oh my god, boys. I'm about to lose it. I'm about to lose it. We're about to get our pity. That was our 293rd spin. And we get a magnet. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, boys. You gotta be kidding me. This is ridiculous. 0.15% chance. Quite literally rarer than the one I was looking for by 0.2%. Make it make sense, boys. Make it make sense. That just reset our pity. We're back down to 0 out of 320. Can't believe it. Oh my god, boys. Oh my god. Crazy part is I wasn't even recording that. I forgot to record it. I clicked 3 spins, spun off magnet, and I get dragon. 0.08%. The rarest legendary there is in the game. I can't. The fact that I gotta spin off this is so painful. Oh my god, bro. They're giving me everything other than the one I'm looking for. All I'm looking for is a Quake. That's it. Please, game. Please give me something good. Give me something good. Please. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, boys. I was literally just saying, please give me something good. Then the very next spin, we get the Quake fruit. There's no shot, boys. There's actually no shot. This is an insane run. Magnet, Dragon we got not even on pity. Then Quake, not even on pity. We did it, boys. 0.16%, the Quake fruit. All right, boys, let's go ahead and equip that bad boy and let's get to it. The Quake fruit in all of its glory. I'm pretty sure I have all of the moves unlocked for this, but let's go showcase. So I am level 100 with the Quake fruit, and we have 5 different moves down at the bottom. First, we have Fist, Eruption, Slam, Island Shake, and last but not least, Sea Quake. I mean, literally every single Quake ability has that in all One Piece games. Now, Fruit Battlegrounds has a reputation of absolutely cooking on every fruits, even the bad ones. Hopefully, they do with this. And you know what? I'm not just gonna showcase it like usual. We're gonna do it on a player. Come out, wherever you are. Clouds is looking for your players. I think I see somebody up here, boys. I think I see somebody up here. Yes, I do. It's time to showcase the first move. We have Quake. Fist, you can't charge that. It just lets it go automatically. It's a pretty good ability, especially if you hit him against the wall. You can combo extend with it nicely. Next ability, we have Eruption. Boom. Oh my gosh. It's basically a long wave of just Quake eruptions, and it goes very long. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the distance on that is wild. Uh-oh. I may be getting double teamed. Hold on. Let me use Quake Eruption. Boom. Yeah, look at that. Look at the range on that, boys. That's insane. Since he's running, this is perfect because our third ability is Slam. Charge up, Slam down, boom. Okay, I just completely missed that. But y'all get the gist of what Slam does. I don't feel I did a good job of showcasing that, but you guys get the gist. Next up, we have Island Shake. Uh-oh. He may go for Barrage. Yeah, we're gonna have to hold that. As soon as this ends, though, let me go for this. Slam. Boom. Oh my god. Go over here. Island Shake. There we go, boys. There we go. This is Island Shake, just like Whitebeard did in the anime. So fire. All right, let me hit him with this. Where you think you're going, my boy? Where you think you're going? I'm actually getting packed right now. Oh my god. All right, say less. Since we're losing, no point to hold it back. Final ability, Sea Quake. Let's get it. Come on. Where's it at? Where's my Sea Quake at? No. Okay, well, clearly that dude just straight up out-leveled. I'm not gonna lie. Don't blame that on the Quake fruit. The Quake fruit is fire. We didn't get to see the final move Sea Quake because, well, we died before it showed out. So let's go find a player to test it out on. We've seen all the abilities thus far. One more to showcase, and then let's just go on a rampage, boys, because I'm feeling devious. Uh-oh. Unfortunate that you would have to be the one to get caught by not only my Sea Quake, but my Island Shake. Oh my god, those waves look so beautiful. Two moves was all it took to kill him. Nah, that is heat, bro. That is heat. Seems like it was definitely worth all the spins and struggle we had to go through to get this fruit, man. Like, this thing is just insane. I see someone up there, boys. I don't know if that's the person I was fighting earlier, but you know what? I don't even care. He's getting packed. Hello, my boy. You ran into the wrong person. Unfortunate. Sea Quake straight into the Island Shake. You're gonna have to hold this. Sea Quake, my boy. You ain't getting out of that. Don't run a safe zone. Boom. All right, let me hit him with this. Slam. You ain't going nowhere. Oh my god, that is so hard to aim. I've literally not hit a single one of those slams, bro. Bro, you realize you're in combat, right? You can't run away. You cannot run away, especially not with my range, bro. Oh, he's a time skip rubber. We ran literally like only time skip rubbers, bro. It's too bad. You're not good enough. You're not good enough to get out of this one, bro. Where's he going? Where'd this man just go? Hold on. Don't tell me he's getting away. Oh wait, I got him. 172 bounty? How? Okay, I'll take it. Last guy here, and I ain't letting this one get away. Not this time. I done had too many people run away. You're not gonna be one of them. I can promise you that. Hit him with this. Boom. Followed by Sea Quake. Uh-oh. What the? Bro, you ain't Pain from Naruto, bro. How is man doing planetary devastations? Okay, hold on. He's actually cooking. Boom. Hit him with this. Last but not least. There we go. 411 bounty, boys. That is insane. Not gonna lie, boys. As per usual, Fruit Battlegrounds absolutely cooked. I like this just barely more than a One Piece game. And so it's going to get a rating of 9.1 out of 10. I feel like a troll for that, but it is what it is. So the final rating of the video, we have Fruit Battlegrounds in first place, a One Piece game in a very close second place, Blox Fruits in third place, and last but not least, in dead last, we have King's Legacy. That is it for this video, though, ladies and gentlemen. That is Quake in every One Piece game. Let me know which one you guys like the most, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to click on this other video where I mastered the Rumble in every One Piece game.